That's unbelievable. Good morning. Welcome to the Opie Anthony Show.
Hi.
On this stupid Monday.
Yes. Looks like someone's got a case of the Mondays.
See, I'm in now. I saw
Of course you are.
I don't want to discuss flair.
The flair.
I got the acquired amount of flair.
Yes, but you need more
Why would you need more flair?
to show that it's important and
Yeah.
you have your priorities right.
We got a death here in New York City. Swine flu death.
Oh, my God. Now what?
And you know what? I was depressed on the way in today because they're just saying how nice of a guy this guy was. An assistant principal at a school out there in Queens. IS 194.308 school.
Yeah, I never went to a school that was a number.
Yeah, why don't you just name it after... There's plenty of historical figures.
Yeah.
Historic figures, right?
Yeah.
But IS whatever. And I'm depressed now. The kids are all crying. They're saying that he was the nicest guy ever. Why? Why is it always the nice guys?
I don't know.
Why can't it be the scumbag, science teacher that was touching everybody?
Only the good die young.
That's what
That's
Billy
what
Joel
they
said,
say.
right? So do we have a pandemic now? They're closing schools.
Well, the Center for Disease Control wants to kick this up to level 6 pandemic, which is as high as it goes.
What does that mean?
I don't know. We're at level 5.
What does that mean?
It means somebody died, I guess.
Oh, really?
I have no idea.
But
I don't know what any of that means. It's like,
what was wrong with this guy? Because
they just say he had underlying health problems.
Like what? I mean, he didn't look like he was in the greatest shape.
He was.
That's half of New York.
He felt sick on a Friday, and then he had a fever and everything like that, and he didn't go to the hospital until I think Monday or Tuesday, where at that point his lungs were filled up with fluid and everything, and he was in some pretty bad shape. I don't know maybe he should have gone sooner. I don't know what to say.
Well, I'm getting a little scared now.
Are you?
Yeah.
One person?
Well, I thought if you're,
Be more scared of the vending machines.
Yeah, true.
It's the old vending machine falling on people that's killed more people so far. So
true.
He
was already. What is he doing? Why are all the phones just lit today? Cody.
Hey,
what's up, guys?
What's going on, Cody?
To be honest with you, I fucking hate the Howard Stern show. I haven't listened to it in like 10 years, though. So I figured, okay, we've got a free preview. I'll give it a 5-minute test run, see what it's doing. You guys weren't live at the time. Right after the commercial, check it out. I go over. They have a guy on the air. He goes, hey, can I throw out a plug? And Artie goes, well, if you throw the plug like Baba Booey through his pitch, it'll land over in the L&A show and nobody will hear it.
That old gag.
Yeah, Mad TV. It's a real jump-off point for people. Good job, Artie, you fat fuck.
What is wrong with Artie? He doesn't have to kiss everyone's ass. He's funnier than that. That's like the dumbest joke ever, and he's running it into the ground. If we didn't have an audience, what are we doing broadcasting, you idiots?
we wouldn't be here.
We wouldn't be here. Maybe you do it once or twice as a little slam, but that's his thing now.
Yeah.
Fat slob. No one's going to miss you when you drop dead.
Holy shit.
See, that's a joke, Artie.
Oh, God.
Fat slob. Embarrassing everyone around you with your stupid joke. And your stupid, I can't tell myself. I ain't taking that shit.
I know. No need for them to, be throwing ridiculous barbs this way.
The funny thing is, if you want to go, we'll go. Want to talk about this whole thing? We'll talk about this whole thing.
What do you think? And then, I want to fucking hang out for another goddamn meeting after the show.
And then we got to march down a hall. But if you really want to go and talk about shows and effectiveness and helping a company, we've been in this building a month and a half. We've helped the company way more than that show has. They're in a dumb bunker on the other side of the floor, not helping anybody.
They've beaten me up already too much with the meetings.
Yeah, I understand.
So I can't even.
But the stupid throwing a pitch where the O&A audience sits. If we sucked that bad, we wouldn't be broadcasting, you idiots.
Yeah.
Anyways,
said, well, nobody listens to them. let's not sign them and let's, save some money.
Trust me, because they're trying to save money.
Yeah, believe me.
All over the place. So why would they sign a high-profile show if we had no audience? Ugh. And then they just look at you in the hall and smile like, oh, hey, what's up? Go fuck yourselves.
Underlying tension and everything, and your small talk in the elevator.
Right. Swine flu. So.
Speaking of pigs.
Speaking of pigs. So, if you're healthy, the swine flu is not going to kill you? That's what I'm trying to get at.
I guess, odds are you just get it, and it runs its course like a regular flu would.
Right.
You stay in bed, you feel like shit, and you start getting better, and then it's over. But if you have underlying problems, for some reason, I guess diabetes, or pneumonia. If you got the pneumonia,
I can't think.
Get rid of the P already.
Right.
There's no reason for that P to be there. I hate the P in pneumonia.
That's going to make me laugh all morning. Why is it spelled P-N?
Who said that? We need a P in front. Why not just N? No. The P. Okay, pneumonia? No. The P is silent. Then why put it there?
Is there another word that starts with a P that you don't pronounce?
Psychologist.
Yes.
Oh.
Anthony.
Jesus.
My name, I'm starting to spell it Panthony, but it's silent. So just say Anthony, but it's Panthony.
I don't like how Jimmy excitedly had to come up with something right away.
Oh, but I thought
how about we have fun with the fact that some words have the dumb P in front of them?
No, I'm saying I was agreeing with you because it was worthless. Like psychiatrist, psychologist, it's idiotic.
But in a weird way, that would make sense. But pneumonia never made sense.
Pneumonia.
Like when you see psychologist or psychology or psychiatrist, it kind of makes sense. But pneumonia.
Yeah. Why does it make more sense than pneumonia?
I don't know, but it
does for some reason.
If you think about it, it just
You're right.
does.
To see it spelled out, it's like, all right, that's psychiatrist. But pneumonia is just stupid. The PN never goes together.
Right. At least PS can be pluralized, like lips or caps, but you never see P and N in a row in the English language.
Yeah. All right, so we're okay then, right?
Yeah. Is it racist if there's a P before it?
the word.
Oh boy, that's gonna catch on. That one will catch on. So anyway, so just depressed on the way in because they're talking about how nice the guy was, and I don't even know the guy. Stop bringing me into your sadness.
That's what they do.
I don't know anything about this guy. Now I feel
he's dead.
Now I feel like I need to go to a funeral or something.
No.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was, so, I don't know, what the swine flu, scared? Everyone? You scared yet? It had a little bump, and then it went away, and now it's kind of coming back with a vengeance.
Yeah, but by the time flu season hits, we'll all have some kind of, shot we could take.
I don't know. They're working on it.
What do you mean working on it?
Oh,
don't they have a shot? They just don't have enough?
Give me a shot.
What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know if they have them or they just haven't gotten them out yet or they're not effective or what. I heard some woman today on the news as I was driving in just saying, they ought to close all the schools down and disinfect them all. It's like, all right, that's, yeah.
Until the next person with swine flu walks through your school.
Yeah.
You think the swine flu really is sitting on a banister somewhere in the school?
Waiting for you to touch it?
For real?
Yeah. How long does it live there?
What are the odds that it's still just hanging out, waiting for some kid to wipe the banister and then wipe its stupid nose or something?
Someone sneezing in your face or sneezing in their hand and then touching something on you. It's shit like that. And then, the city's got plenty of surplus cash to be closing all the schools down and cleaning them.
Yeah, unbelievable. But you gotta, I guess, especially if someone dies, then you gotta be.
Well, that school's closed, yeah.
You gotta, close down everything. Let's say hi to Charlie in Terrytown. Charlie.
Those schools will stay open. It's the 4th of July.
Hey, Charlie.
Psoriasis starts with a P.
Yeah, that's stupid psoriasis. It should be psoriasis.
Unbelievable.
Why did they decide some words had to start with a P and some didn't.
Did they just run out of ways to spell? And you know how you run out of area codes and stuff?
Yeah. And then,
so maybe they ran out of ways to spell, so they just said, all right, just throw P in front of some of these words.
Like synchronized seems like a word that they should have put the P in front of. Synchronized.
Sure.
But why did they decide that didn't get a P in front of it, but psychiatry did?
Well, I can't even say it how you say it.
Pneumonia. Pneumonia. It's stupid.
Really
It's like you don't call someone a silly goose.
No.
Tell them to suck your cock.
Let's say hi to Mark in California. Mark.
Hey, Mac.
Hi, guys. How are you doing today?
Hello.
All right, Mark.
Man, you guys, I went to see Star Trek in a theater. I'm a truck driver. I went to a mall, big mall in California, where they don't allow any truck parking, so we had to park 3 blocks away to walk.
Oh, geez.
I get to the theater, and I just can't. I'm watching the movie, and they show Sulu, and I can't get Anthony's gay Sulu out of my mind.
Sulu.
You guys ruined everything. You guys ruined everything for us.
It was
we
young,
love you for it.
supple Sulu, not the old queen that I am now.
There was a family of, shall we say, darker skinned people.
Is there anything more frustrating than a guy on the phone that sets up that what could be a really good bit and then just ruins the fact that we could be doing a really good bit?
He drives a tractor trailer, so he just tractor trailers over it. He doesn't care.
The truckers are very chatty.
They're chatty little Cathys.
Mark?
Yes.
Hi, Mark. So why don't you continue? It's the Mark Show.
There was a family of, shall we say...
I can't even do the truck bit.
We heard that part.
I can't even do the truck bit.
That just would not shut up during the whole movie.
Really?
Shoot him!
Sort of what we're going through right now.
Yeah, so. Imagine. I can only imagine what that's like.
Yeah.
You're trying to enjoy something and someone's talking over it.
Can't even imagine. Why don't you tell us more?
Irony is a wonderful thing, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Well,
he might have pulled himself out of a little bit of a ditch.
All right, Mark. We love you.
There.
Punching out.
Thank you.
Yeah, boy, a little chatty truck driver there, isn't he? Somebody was trying to ruin Star Trek for me a little bit by...
How could you ruin Star Trek?
Well, they brought something up that I didn't notice until I was just watching it recently again. Lens flare. Apparently, J.J. Abrams loves lens flare. There is more lens flare in the scenes in Star Trek than any other movie I've ever seen in my life.
What is a lens flare?
It's that kind of...
looks like the sun's hitting the lens real fast?
Yeah, like the sun or some light is hitting the lens and giving it that little glowy kind of... Yeah, Danny's got some pictures of some lens flare.
Yeah, sure.
On there, that kind of thing. On the bridge, a lot of that blue lens flare light that kind of goes from side of the screen to side of the screen. I mean, it fits, but it is used a lot in the movie. And apparently not digitally. They did it with flashlights of various colors shined into the camera lens at certain points.
What's the purpose of the effect? Just to make it look like you're actually looking into a light on the bridge, or is it?
It does. It also gives some kind of a weird futuristic look to certain outside
shots,
space shots.
Yeah,
where the sun is you're in outer space and there's the sun and it's coming over a planet and you get a lot of lens flare. Oh, look at that. The original Khan episode of Star Trek had a little lens flare in there. What's that? What are they doing? They're just dumping in lens flare to goof on. That's funny. On YouTube, there's a video.
It's funny if you're a geek
of an old Star Trek
stupid video.
But that's the whole thing of there's just so much lens flare in the new one that they took this old one and just dumped lens flare on top of every scene.
Funny.
Oh, it's Star Trek geek and cinematically geeky. It's geeky on 2 levels. Right.
Oh, my God. Our phones are fucking lit. So what about the lens flare?
Just there's a lot of it, which I didn't mind until someone brought it up to me. I didn't even notice.
And now you notice every time they do that?
I was watching. I'm like, boy, that is a lot of lens flare. But it works. I don't care.
Speaking of movies, I hear that Jimmy made the Hold on a minute.
Pilgrimage.
The phones are just lit with half of them. Half the phone calls will get us a meeting pronto.
I know.
Trust me. Jeremy, Cleveland, what's up?
Hey, boys, what's going on?
Hi, Jeremy.
Hey.
Hey, listen, Howard's logo is on your channel right now on my Inno. It's saying Howard 100 XL 202 and your name on it. I think they're taking over.
What? I'm not.
Just saying, it might be an error, but that's what it says on my Inno right now.
I won't believe anything unless it's confirmed.
That can't be possible.
Why would it say that and not? Yeah, I would believe something if it was saying, tune in to blah, 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 because they would do that. But why would it say it and then our channel?
I'll take a Twitter picture of it right now. Follow me on Twitter, OpieSkulls82, and you'll see the picture.
Following you.
No one's following you.
No one's
Twitter.
following you. As a matter of fact, if you're following this guy, stop following him immediately.
That's awful.
Thank you. Punching out.
All right, thank you. So, wow. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, movies.
Yes. Indeed.
I heard Jimmy finally got to Anthony's.
Yep.
Yes.
To see the new movie theater.
I did. I seen the theater, but I hadn't really watched a movie in it.
Yeah.
A full movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I also saw Star Trek this weekend. I had a really big movie weekend.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
Went and saw Star Trek, and he was over at my house. Watched the movie in my theater. So it's just a movie weekend for Jimmy.
How was the experience?
It was good. I mean, when I saw Star Trek, it was really quiet. I mean, there was not many people there. It was a private little small theater out there on Long Island.
Yeah.
And
It's nice, that place, right?
Really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Were you blown away by Anthony's theater?
By Anthony's, I was too.
Theaters?
Yes. Anthony's was also very nice.
How's the sound? How's the seats? How's the service?
Well,
how's the popcorn?
The service was great. I wound up.
Something's up here.
No, the service was great. We get there. I went with my girl to. I'm like, let's go to a movie, and I didn't feel like spending any money. So I'm
doing like a King of Comedy thing, bringing your girl out to Anthony.
Now, Jerry,
were you as welcome as Rupert was with his little dame?
Oh, he was very welcome.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, there were more snacks for Rupert. We get there. It's like 11 at night. I'm starving because I did spots I hadn't eaten. And I figured I will go there, maybe I'll have a snack and watch a movie.
Yeah.
So we walk in because there's always people at Anthony's. It's just Anthony alone in that massive house with liquor in his hand.
Really?
I was drinking my beers.
And I felt bad. I'm like, did we wake you? He's like, no, I'm just hanging out. He's like alone,
nothing.
Drinking with a gun by himself in an 8,000 square foot home.
So what's going on with you?
It was a night where there wasn't like...
no, you have built up this compound to be like one big party all the time.
It's not every night.
I understand during the week it might be a little rough, but on Saturday?
The night before, there was
big
some
party.
action
there was some action
at the house. But Saturday night was kind of mellow.
But Jimmy just described a very sad scene. You, Saturday night... alone.
I was lonely.
A beer and a gun.
Well,
very excited probably to see
I wasn't
Jimmy.
Walking around toting a pistol in one hand and a beer in the other. As you know, I do, have a sidearm. And in my house, you never know who's going to kick through a door.
It was so creepy. We pull up and there's just no action. We just look up in the window and we see his two little eyes looking out. It was like the fucking Amityville Horror when the girl was hanging out with Jody the pig, her friend. So we're up there in this mansion and we go downstairs. We're just talking for a while. And we're downstairs. Let's see the bar. And we get down to the bar and it was, no patrons. Just Anthony swiping down the bar. It's already clean. It was just empty.
I did the old take the rag and go, what do you have? And then there was some shining jokes going back and forth. And
was he excited to see you?
I don't know. I felt like I was bothering him.
See, that's why I don't go there. Thank you, Jimmy. That's why I go there. But when you get to Anthony's house, you're like, I don't think I'm supposed to be here.
But I don't think Anthony was unwelcoming. I think he was happy to see us. He's just shy and he's not too sure how to talk to two people, and just be like he's just a shy guy.
You can't figure it out, right?
No.
It's very hard to talk to people that aren't drinking.
That's exactly
what I was getting at. I was trying to be nice today.
That's like a couple stopping by, right? And then as I'm trying to be a friend and talking, I'm jacking off on Craigslist. It was like you were watching somebody just kind of feed their own demon. It was like, that's what that's like if I was trying to be a host and play with myself through sweats. But we just had waters, but it was still fun talking to Anthony and showed me the basement, which looked even better than the last time I was there.
Yeah, it's coming along very well.
And so we decided to just sit in the theater and watch a movie for a little while. And watching it for a while, it was a bit of a choppy copy, but really, I don't remember the name of the movie, but I will say it was really good. I really fucking liked it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we stopped, tried to pee, which is the beauty of that movie theater. And so we stop it.
You can just pause the movie.
Pause the movie. And as we're walking out, I'm like, yeah, these snacks. I was a little hungry.
I was terrible. I had assumed that since it was so late that Jimmy had probably eaten and then got there, but he was doing spots and stuff, and I didn't think of any of that. I had stuff upstairs, some chips and pretzels.
You're in a tough spot because when people go to your place, they expect some white glove service.
And when
not from you, my friend, but from the compound
from the
itself.
staff. From the staff.
Right, and Jimmy can't even get a chip in his mouth.
There was no staff. It was just me, and I'm a horrible host.
Oh, boy.
I would have felt more welcomed if he had held up his glass with a mark on his head and went, great party, isn't it? And fucking blood came out of the elevators. That's what it was like. It was like going to see Jack Torrance at the Overlook. That's creepy Anthony and his gun.
That's what's creepy about living in a big house when you don't have the action going on. It's a lonely place, right? A little bit lonely.
Yes. Sometimes it is a bit lonely.
You should set up one of your bathrooms like the bathroom from The Shining.
The Shining bathroom.
You really should. A mini version of that. What was it? It was like red or something?
I might need that without Grady in it as a background.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
That'd make a good background, Danny.
It's all red. It's a really great bathroom.
You could do that in one of your freaking bathrooms.
That picture we're looking at right now is Jack going, you chopped your wife and kids up into little pieces.
Yeah, he's like, he's got them on a point of contention.
Yeah. I think Grady's personality kind of changes right about there.
But it was so weird. I went to Anthony. How come there's no chips? He went, I'm not supposed to. And I said, who said you're not supposed to?
Well, Jimmy, not chips. We got legs of lamb and ham, cans of peaches.
He took me upstairs and showed me all the things that we couldn't eat. We don't have no ice cream. We don't have no chicken. We don't have no legs of lamb.
You like ice cream, Jim? well, too bad. We don't have it.
I got it. Sorry.
We know the snacks that we had was Mr. Turkle brought out. Oh, no, that was Cuckoo's Nest. Right guy, wrong movie. Anthony brought out. We had some chips and some Doritos or Tostitos and. Fucking the worst wheat pretzels, which is not his fault. Wheat pretzels are horrible.
The wheat pretzels.
They're terrible.
Angela, if you're listening, regular pretzels.
Yeah, if you're going to eat pretzels, just eat pretzels.
Eat pretzels.
Because they're not that bad for you to begin with.
I know. I hate
How
the wheat
healthy
pretzels.
do you need your stupid pretzel?
Hate them.
But it was fun. We stood at the kitchen at that. If you've been have you seen Anthony's kitchen? It's fucking unbelievable.
Boy, have I. No one has ever cooked in it.
No,
it's cooked in.
It's the perfect kitchen to really get some cooking done.
I have the guys from
once every 6 months.
Caterers there.
I actually pulled the price tag off the stove.
Yeah.
But we stood there and ate chips. I literally shoved chips, which was fun. We were just talking and we were just eating chips until I actually felt like, all right, I could probably take one more bite and just start shitting my pants. I ate chips. I never eat chips. I literally ate until my stomach felt full of potato chips. I wanted to ask Freddie, do you have any Wonder Bread maybe I could ball up and eat? And fucking dab in the chip bag and pick up the...
Isn't potato chips the greatest treat of all time?
Phenomenal.
The greatest snack of all time?
Phenomenal.
You could talk about your snacks all day long, but potato chips, number one,
they
always.
Are very good.
Always.
Very good.
Especially the salt vinegar ones.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Is there anything better than fucking salt vinegar chips? And anyway, so you're chipping away at Ant.
Yeah, we were just sitting up there bullshitting. And Ant is a very, I'll say, you do feel, not that I didn't, when we first got there, I didn't feel like Ant was not happy to have us there. But Ant's like me. I'm an awkward guy sometimes, too. Like, if my friend and his girl just came over, I would just be a little bit weird because, it's like you're trying to be a host, but you're a friend.
You're just my pal.
Yeah.
So it's like to come over and then I feel like I'm hosting.
Yeah.
It's a weird position to be in because usually when people come over, somebody else does all that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to worry about that. It's like, here's this, here's where that is. Fucking get it yourself kind of a thing, and that's what it is. Like, Danny comes over, opens the fridge, just opens up cabinets. He doesn't give a shit, and neither do I. It's how it works.
Well, I did go grab myself a Diet Pepsi out of the fridge.
You actually found non-alcoholic beverages?
Yeah,
they're in there for his mixers. you gotta mix the booze with something.
Good point. Good point.
So yeah, we just had we went back down and finished watching I don't remember the movie. It's a newer movie. I don't remember what it was called, but it was really fucking good.
Yeah,
you liked it, huh?
Well casted. I couldn't believe how much the characters in the new one were perfectly representing the characters in the original.
Nice,
just a great movie.
Really good.
And if it's still in the theaters, I may go see it. I'm not sure if it is. I'm gonna go look around. But so we had a nice time, and then I looked over and fucking. Well, there's poor Anthony, fast asleep like the sweetest boy in his own movie theater. And I mean, when Anthony falls asleep, I'm being polite. He passed the fuck out. He passed the fuck.
I was just out.
How awkward is that? You're with your chick, and it's just Anthony, or you got some?
Just Anthony.
Just Anthony.
Yeah,
in the theater?
That was it.
That was it.
Oh, that's creepy. You'll look over and he's out cold,
out unconscious. So I fucking.
When Anthony wants to sleep, he sleeps.
Those seats
I've been on flights
are much too comfortable.
Fuck that! I've been on flights with you where your head's up against the hard window. And
there's turbulence. Guys doing barrel rolls, and I'm just snoring away.
Planes bouncing all over the sky, and you don't wake.
I like my sleep.
Amazing.
So I walked around. I went upstairs, and I knew I wasn't supposed to peek into room 237, but I did anyway. And somebody tore my sweater.
Yeah, Jimmy came walking down the stairs. Jimmy,
Danny,
you okay?
Danny chased my girl up the steps with a bat. Said Anthony's place is easier to get lost in. What a massive compound. And so he was asleep, and it was just kind of awkward because I'm like, I guess we should go. I'm like, Anthony, literally that loud.
You couldn't wake him?
No. I didn't wake up during the movie. And
the movie gets loud,
That's
right?
pretty loud at certain points.
How the fuck do you do that?
I was sleepy, and I had a few beers.
Weird. My girl puts the key, I've said this, in the keyhole.
I hate light sleepers.
And I wake up, and I'm a grump. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm just trying to, come home. It's not cranking a stereo or nothing.
You're a light sleeper, I gather.
It sucks, dude. It's the worst.
I like a good medium to heavy sleeper. That way I could walk around the house and not worry about,
No, it's the worst. Why, you used to be with a light sleeper?
Oh, yeah.
It's the worst, right?
Oh, my God. Now, the chick now, she's not, light sleeper, which is good.
It's good. Very good, right?
She let you out, right?
Yeah. Well, we knew at one point, I actually forgot to mention that, we had been... we were eating chips towards the end. She came in and we were all talking, so I knew Anthony wasn't alone. And then we went back downstairs, and he was so unconscious. And she's like, "What should we do?" I'm like, "I guess we should just leave."
You should have robbed him blind.
I didn't know what to take. It was all so big. What do you take? The fucking island in the middle of the kitchen? Take the pool?
Chief? You should just rip it out of the floor.
You should have taken the chandelier.
See, that would have been upsetting to me. Lower it down with the key and then just take it out the front door.
If I had an ounce of moral courage, I would have lowered his chandelier and then just left. Raise it, stupid.
That would be funny. I wake up, just knock into it.
But we left, and I didn't want to grab him and shake him.
You left without saying goodbye to him.
I couldn't because, first of all...
really rude, Jimmy.
You can't grab a guy with a fucking 9mm strapped to him. That's what I was scared of. I would grab him and shake him, and he would just wake up and go, "Blatch!" No, we're your friends.
I don't wake up shooting. I don't even think about grabbing a sidearm if, somebody wakes me up.
I don't know what he dreams. That's what creeped me. I'm sure Anthony's dreams aren't pleasant. They're not dreams of friendship. They're not dreams of good times.
They're usually dreams that I'm in some kind of trouble that I need to get out of.
Yeah.
Constantly. Those are my dreams.
You probably dream like a dog does.
Either bad people, my paws move.
When you see the dog like just getting all weird,
you think he's just chasing rabbits.
Yeah,
in
you
his
probably
dream.
move the same way a dog does when he's sleeping.
I usually dream about people. I'm in two bad situations. Either I've done something bad many years ago, and they're just on to me now with forensics.
Oh, I hate those dreams.
Or bad people are after me, and I really don't have any good defenses.
You never have a happy dream? Just some dumb little thing that doesn't make sense, but you know it's a happy dream?
Yeah, there are times I do have happy dreams, but they usually turn into some kind of fucking,
monster or something?
Just, ghoulish, horrid thing. The only time I'm having good dreams is when I know I'm dreaming, and then I could, rape and pillage with impunity, knowing that I'm safe to do whatever I want because it's just a dream. Those are fun. Get away with murder. Get away with anything.
Yeah, that's you talk about that where you can control your dream at the end there. That's creepy.
Yeah, that's kind of fun.
Because we all have like the sex dream, and you like try to control, and the next thing you know,
you woke up and you're
like you're being spit out of a womb somewhere into this whole
the Matrix.
Fucking world.
You come out of the Matrix.
It's like fuck.
Yeah.
I was in a situation, man.
It was nice and warm.
Yep.
But Jimmy, yes, I did feel bad that. I wasn't the greatest host like that. Usually, like I said, there are other people that host. I am just kind of the, Hugh Hefner doesn't walk around the mansion getting people things.
You're just the lord of the manor.
He's usually got a bunch of people around. I didn't that night. It was an off night.
It was very comfortable, though. It was like, all right, dumbbell fell asleep. Let's go.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's like your friend fell asleep. I didn't care.
Well, that's what it is. You let yourself out. Fine.
It was comfortable. And then I had to get I was driving out there. I may have to have my left eye touched up again from the eye surgery because it's not quite as good as the right, which part of that's normal, and I'm 40, so maybe it's good. Because driving out there, I was getting nauseous, because the lights. Oh. And then I realized that my windows were dirty.
So you're trying to see
my windows were so fucking filthy.
Oh, I did hear about this.
I was queasy driving, and then my piece of shit Easy Pass didn't register, and so I'm stopped after fucking 35 minutes to get out of the Midtown Tunnel. Whoa. And then I'm sitting in the toll lane, and it's the one with the fucking arm that goes up.
Yeah.
And so I'm literally beeping for 8 minutes, and people are behind me. Blah, blah. I'm like, what do you fucking people think is happening?
Obviously have a problem,
and
you
why
idiot.
don't they come right over to fucking assist you? What are they doing at those toll booths?
Why should they?
That they can't come right over. They know someone stopped there.
Yeah, of course they do.
They're always looking. They know, but they will sit there and fucking chat, whatever, and then finally come over and take your Easy Pass and put it over some shit or whatever.
I was fucking blaring the horn. Everyone's beeping at me like I don't know it's my turn to go yet.
Go! The gate goes up if you... Yeah, it didn't.
And finally a cop walked over, after 8 minutes, and I was like, oh, thanks for coming. Give me it. It was so annoyed that he had to come over.
Give me it. I know, they're all annoyed that they have to come over because occasionally the Easy Pass thing doesn't work. Oh, just get rid of the gates, first of all.
Yes.
Get rid of the fucking gates. Like Jersey, they don't have gates. So you go through them. If it doesn't register, they snap a picture of your plate, they send you a bill.
And they make more money off you.
Or if you have Easy Pass, they just take it right off of your Easy Pass, which is fine.
Well, the gate is stupid because, if you blow through there, they'll make more money off you.
Well,
so get rid of the stupid gates.
Mine didn't work the other day, and I do the old... very confident it's going to work roll kind of through. I don't stop. And the gate was on the hood of my Escalade against my windshield.
Beautiful.
So I'm like, ooh, this isn't good. Oof. So I looked real quick and backed up. And there's signs everywhere. Do not back up.
You have to.
Do not back up. I was like, no, I got to back up.
Is this really breaking news? Major delays on the Long Island Expressway.
Oh, wow.
Is that really breaking news?
Would have been for me.
That is something that happens every fucking day.
Well,
every
maybe not
fucking day.
Not this early.
Yeah,
breaking news would be smooth ride all through Long Island.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think I'm going to buy a house on Long Island, because it's stupid, that dumb Long Island Expressway.
I don't know how Ant does it in traffic.
I don't know how he does it either.
I stopped taking the expressway. I take the Parkway now.
I don't want to lose this instant feedback. You got Anthony, a.k.a. Rat Spit Kelowna? Anyone have a clue why he's named that?
I don't know.
All right.
Somebody was saying that I was in a bathrobe throwing firecrackers around the house.
That's funny, too. Opie, Jimmy should have tied him up and put a sign on him saying, "I've been home invaded," and then you should have put that up on Twitter.
Yeah. I think I would have woke up if somebody was tying me up.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
I think I would have.
No, I don't think so.
It only took a couple of nudges to get me awake.
Yeah.
When I finally was awakened.
Yeah, let's get your side of the story. And then you wake up and Jimmy's just gone.
I woke up, I looked around, I went, oh, and then I went like, oh no. Like when I fell asleep on the show that day.
No.
I was like, uh-oh. So I look around and I go, I assume they're gone. And she goes, yeah. I go, oh, okay. Everything cool? She goes, yeah, they had a good time. They left. I said, thank you.
Anthony sent me a very funny text the next day. He goes, sorry about last night. It was like sometimes I have people over and they're boring, so I fall asleep.
I had to turn it around.
Yeah. I couldn't argue.
Boring company, so I had to sleep.
2 assholes coming over for some water and a free movie.
And pretzels.
Got any snacks?
Bad snacks.
Guy just wants to be alone in his house for once. Fucking interlopers show up. Movies, snacks, entertainment. Do the impressions you do. Could you do some voices for her?
Oh, it was very nice hanging out there chatting with you.
That's funny.
I was at the bar.
Hey, well, yeah, we had fun. It was good. I fell asleep. I was like,
I know. I did feel bad. I was up early and then, what can I say?
That's fine. We're heading toward our first break. We got a busy show. Ben Stiller, speaking of movies, will be in here at 9 o'clock. Yep. Greg Gutfeld from Red Eye. Ant's doing Red Eye tonight, right?
Doing Red Eye this evening, yes.
And Andrew Dice Clay stops by before he heads back to L.A., so he'll be here today as well. Speaking of movies, Obsessed, number 5. What is Obsessed? That's the movie with Beyonce.
Beyonce.
That was number 5 at the box office. Ghost of Girlfriend's Past.
Oh, my God.
I guess the chicks are going and seeing Matthew McConaughey.
Oh.
Couples are probably going, and that's the one that they're bleeding into.
Wolverine. Man, you know what? The more I talk to people, they just don't like this Wolverine movie.
Yeah.
I can't talk because I haven't seen it. But just in my everyday travels, people are like, I just didn't like Wolverine.
Yeah.
They liked Star Trek way better.
Dropped the ball on this one.
Star Trek, number 2 at the box office, made another $43 million.
Jeez.
So well over $100 million in the first 2 weeks, right?
They're making plenty of money.
And then Angels and Demons, $48 million, the number 1 movie at the box office. And people saying about Angels and Demons, too.
Really?
That's one I got to check out, though.
Yeah. Definitely got to see it.
Mm-hmm.
That's our movie wrap-up.
It was an excuse just to play our Ron Howard thing.
Oh, yeah.
We had Ron Howard in here, and the boys noticed something about Ron Howard. He laughs a lot. So they put this together. And are we going to start doing other ones with this thing? We're going to remix the shit out of this?
I wanted to do some last week, but Derek was busy, so hopefully today we can get to it.
All right, and the listeners could try, too, right?
Sure, absolutely.
Do they have the raw audio somewhere?
We'll get it to them. We'll figure out a way that they could access it easily.
Yeah, we got to get the website going.
Yeah.
I love the people that are, like Twittering and saying you haven't updated the website in 2 months. We know.
Yeah,
we obviously know.
Believe me, we know.
We're trying to figure out, what to do with that whole thing next.
Yeah, someone's got to take charge of it, and
we do know. Trust me,
update it and be kind of a webmaster for the website,
right?
Because it's just kind of sitting there.
We know, and we'll figure something.
What is
out.
that?
Nothing. I'll show you guys later.
Oh,
what is this?
Wow!
Is someone trying to be the new webmaster, Danny?
No, someone's just trying to be a good boy and help.
You know something? I like that.
I do too,
it's
especially
simple.
the right side.
It's simple. It's nice. Let me tell you something, my friend.
Oh, who's this? I like this.
I like shit that is just like that. Not a lot of crap to sort through like we have over the past fucking decade.
Less is more.
Less is more, Danny.
Less is more, Danny.
I like it.
I like it.
It's not complicated enough, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see a logo on it.
I don't see a logo on it.
Yes.
Hey! Opie's stupid.
Opie's the greatest radio show host ever. Fuck, you got me again. Here's Ron Howard.
You got me again.
Here's Ron Howard being stupid.
And now, 59 seconds with Academy Award-winning director Ron Howard on the Opie and Anthony Show.
Hey, how are are you? How are you? Nice to see you.
What's up, Ron?
Hi. How are you? Well, that was the really. Well, the thing. It was sort of an. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Thanks a lot. Nice. Bye-bye. Thanks.
That was Academy Award-winning director Ron Howard on the Opie and Anthony Show.
Backed in there. So last night I got the Murine ear cleaner thing.
Is that the ear candle?
No, that doesn't work. It's the fucking drops you put in your ear.
Okay.
For about 4 days, you put these drops in, let them sit there a while, and then after 4 days, you tilt your head over the sink, you take the warm water and the little douche, and you go like that, and the wax comes out of your ear. But until that happens, when you put the Murine drops in, it's even worse. It's worse than just having wax up, because now the Murine fills up any little space where sound was getting through. So I am totally deaf in my left ear.
Go see a doctor.
Nah, this happened before. Remember when me and Stinky had it, Garrett had the same problem when we came back. I think it was from Vegas or somewhere, wherever they had sent us, and the pressure in the plane, pushed wax in our ears or something. So for a week, me and Stinky couldn't hear anything out of our left ears. And then it just gives way after a while, but now I'm doing the Murine thing, and but for 4 days. So this morning, I was just going, trying to do the old suction cup thing, and it worked a little better. But I realized if I just tapped my fingers together in front of my ear, nothing.
You can't hear that?
Now I can.
You should maybe see a specialist.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's wax.
Yeah.
I have overactive wax gland. I love doing the Ted impression, Jimmy. It's an homage.
Waxy ears are very common in certain areas, Anthony. My whole family has been stricken with waxy ears. Sometimes I would sneeze and I would get yellow gunk on my shoulders. They called me Waxy Ears Teddy, and I hated it.
That is an awful thing to be called.
Yeah. I would clean out my ear, I would wrap my fist in a sock and shove it into my head.
Holy shit.
I haven't cleaned the wax out of my ears in probably 10 years. I mean, I do the Q-tip thing.
Well, if you do the Q-tip, then it's not going to be a big build-up.
But I'm sure there's build-up inside, but my headphones are so loud, I figure it's just protecting my ear stuff.
That's what oh, God, Danny, what was that?
No.
God.
Really? That's earwax?
Terrible.
Yeah, Google image earwax.
Is that right against the eardrum or something?
I think so. It's kind of difficult to tell from that angle, but
yeah,
it's extremely
like from a scope. It's like for some kind of that ear scope that they put in there.
Mm-hmm. It's like peanut butter.
I went to the doctor and he put the thing in my ear, and he looks around and he goes, this one's really clogged up. I was like, I don't know what to do. I clean them out. But I
your
think
ear is clogged up?
My ear.
You said in your ear.
He put it in my ear, not in your ear.
Oh, I thought you said
it doesn't work like that. He said, see, here's how it works. The doctor said, I'm going to put this in your ear. That works. Okay. So the doctor said, hey, Anthony, I'm going to put this in your ear. And I said, no, you're not.
And it was clogged up?
It was clogged up, yeah. I was all packed.
How old are we?
Very immature.
How old are we, really? I don't even know anymore.
It was all clogged. So he cleaned it out, and that was very nice. And then after a while, you get it out there. But for some reason, I clean it out. But I think spending so much time, even though my volume isn't crazy, with headphones on and years of music and shit like that.
Sweaty. We wear these headphones for 4 or 5 hours a day.
The wax is put out there again. It's like a protective thing, It's there to protect
That's why I leave it in there.
So the louder shit goes, the more wax it's going to produce.
I leave it in there. I just clean the rim.
You just leave it caked.
Yeah, just
a nice wax cake.
Why not?
Looks like a fucking big rosin thing to rosin up a bow with. It falls out of your head.
Let's say hi to Jimmy James in New Hampshire.
You can call me Ray, or you could call me Ray J, or you could call me Ray J Jimmy James, but you doesn't have to call me Johnson. You did say Ray J Johnson. It wasn't necessarily Ray, because it was Ray J and the J was Jimmy or James.
I don't remember it.
Oh, it was wonderful.
What do you got, Jimmy James?
Hey, just wanted to call in with a little more proof that the boys over at Family Guy are indeed listening to the show.
Oh.
Last night, they stopped midway through the show to yell at the advertisements at the bottom of the screen.
Really?
You know, yeah, they totally just stopped the show, and Stewie was like, "Oh no, I'll wait. You're more important than the show."
No, did they really?
Oh, they certainly did. They actually did it on a couple occasions.
Oh my God! There's something. There has been something going on with Family Guy in this show for many years.
What, he actually said, "Oh wait, I'll wait. You're more important than the show. Go ahead."
It just feels like maybe there's a writer that works on that show that just might take a listen here and there to the show.
In. That's cool.
I know there's a bit of paranoia when you say that, but yeah, exactly, exactly. Thank you, Jimmy James.
No problem. Later, boys.
All right. Very good news over the weekend. I think we should get this story out there. Those car warranty calls that every single one of us have been getting for, what, a year and a half now?
Yeah, there's a good thing here and a fucking thing that proves that politicians are assholes in this whole thing.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, let's go right to the news story.
Texas Attorney General Greg Abbott is charging several companies with false and deceptive telemarketing practices. The companies use so-called robocalls to alert consumers that their auto warranties are about to expire, and then they offer new service plans.
More than 100,000 Texans complained about these unwanted robocalls, which they get at home, at work, and on their cell phones.
And it's a recording. There's not even someone there.
Totally aggravating. It's a pain in the butt to have to get those calls.
The automated calls randomly target people, even if they are on the do not call list. Thursday morning, Texas Attorney General Greg Abbott took action against these companies. He filed a lawsuit in federal court charging 3 telemarketing firms, SMC Media and OnPoint out of California, as well as Pacific Guard Warranty of Nevada, with participating in an unlawful scheme to sell vehicle service contracts, which were falsely marketed as extended warranties.
Good. So it's going to stop for the whole country?
It is good. I don't know. Starts in Texas. We'll see what happens. But here's the deal with New York.
Yeah.
This has been going on for quite a while. Everybody's known about it. It's a scam. It's bullshit. Chuck Schumer, our own Chuck Schumer. What a great guy this is. I don't know what he's done without Hillary to shove his head up her ass. But he was in a meeting and got one of these calls on his cell phone. And that's when he decided, well, something has to be done about this.
Like people haven't been telling him for the last year and a half?
Exactly. Until he was directly affected. It's not about you. It's about you representing the people, dummy. So he finally decided when he was affected that it's now time to do something about this.
I was amazed.
I was in a meeting, and my phone rang, and when I answered it, it was one of these automated calls for a car warranty. Was it? Really? How about we've gotten hundreds of them over the past couple of years?
How many do you think you've gotten in the last year? I would say...
My phone number, I don't use it.
I would say 200.
Yep.
Between all my phones.
I've been woken up from naps. There's nothing that's... I don't think I've ever been angrier than when I finally get to sleep after the show and I pick it up and it's that warranty.
Yeah.
I fuck it. It's like you want to bite the phone, but then you'll just hurt your own teeth.
My home phone number now, the one that is hardwired...
But you would.
It could hurt.
Yes, I love my teeth.
I don't use it as a regular phone anymore. I stopped using I use my cell phone, which I haven't gotten many. I've gotten a couple of those warranty ones on my cell phone, but my regular hardwired phone in my house is now just my fax line. This is a fax line. So now when telemarketers call, they get fucking fax sound.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even use it.
I say I get one every other day. Easy.
I got a website address, which I've used, where you can call them and get through their offices and actually ask for ones personally. And I heard that this website just fucking tortures these. Some listeners sent it to me in an email. And they torture these fucking assholes.
Good.
They leave their inboxes full of mail. They just fucking... I actually called and got one of them on the phone and just started asking stupid questions until he hung up. When they call now and they ask about my car, and they're like, you have a warranty? I'll talk to them, and I'll go, yeah. I'm like, oh, I'm glad you guys called. They're like, well,
tie them up. If they're tied up, they're losing money. If they're tied up with somebody that's goofing on them and not paying money, yeah. So that's what you do.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
And that's it. They'll say, well, like, what kind of car you got? And I'll be like, well, you guys called me. Which one are you calling back? 'Cause I got 3. And they'll be like, well, then they have to tell you how they got your number.
Yeah, which one are you calling about?
And I told them I had like a 58 Studebaker. And I'm like, I bought it from a guy. I'm like, it had a 3-year warranty on it, like as is, but could I get it? He goes, no, we can't do anything past 81 or whatever.
What?
I'm like, why? What happened? And they just fucking hung up on me.
That's good. Fucking assholes.
Good.
Vultures, leeches.
Yeah. But why was it allowed to go on as long as it did? Like the politicians.
Again, yeah, the politicians.
They'd rather go after the dumb stuff.
Yeah, video games.
I mean, it's one of our themes here. Violent video games and really stupid stuff that really don't
prostitution.
affect a lot of people.
Yeah, Craigslist.
Robbery.
Right, Craigslist, exactly. How many people are being murdered by some lunatic because he went on Craigslist? Yeah. Really?
Come on.
Here's the second part of the story.
We believe that these penalties will be a death penalty for these companies that are violating the no-call list and trying to put upon Texans false and misleading information about the expiration of car warranties, which in fact are not occurring.
Abbott says these robocalls violate Texas deceptive trade practices as well as telemarketing sales and FTC rules. People applaud Abbott's efforts and hope this will put an end to robocalls.
Maybe it'll make things stop. Maybe he'll get some money out of it. Who knows? But it can only bring good things.
I hope they'd stop calling my phone.
Yeah, do you? Did you really need that guy?
Yeah, they've invited the staff to drive down Dealey Plaza, I believe.
Yeah,
hey, come on down.
I just like
Texas.
I love the man on the street guy, though. Well, what do you think he's going to say? Now I'm going to be lonely because that was the only phone calls I was getting. Of course, they're hoping it stops.
It's true sometimes, Opie.
Yeah,
it is the only phone call you get at home.
Well, that's sad.
Knocking around.
You know, some old people are just saying, they go through, I don't have a car, but, they're just trying to talk and click.
Yeah, click. But how's the weather where you are? Ask me about my grandchildren. No.
My son has a car.
Does he? What's his number? Or shut up.
Exactly. When's the warranty expire?
To talk to burdens.
No one.
God damn, it's such just an obligation to sit and chat with the burden.
With older people?
Yeah. Most of the time, dude.
I'm thinking, actually.
There's a couple of people
I guess if they're not your old people, you're right.
No.
I used to enjoy, talking to my older relatives.
Sometimes. I don't mean, older, they could still carry on a really good, funny conversation.
You're talking about ones that are over the hill.
You have nothing to relate to.
In the twilight of the... What do they say to make it sound cool?
In the twilight of their life. The golden years.
Yeah, okay.
Really?
Exactly. Golden because you're peeing your pants. And what's the color of urine?
Fucking brown years.
I love how they try to, ramp that shit up.
Yeah, make it sound
you're old and it's just about over. Let's call it the twilight of your life.
I love those commercials where they have, for Centrum Silver for the old people or whatever it is, AARP or anything.
Yeah, wait, slow down a little bit. Centrum Silver, isn't it too late for vitamins at that point?
Yeah, what are you doing?
What are you really making better in your
makes
body?
you Benjamin Buttons,
right.
It's look, there's an old couple on a hammock that Danny just pulled up.
Yeah.
And the best thing is when they look in the camera in those commercials that are just for Ensure or some old people, it's they look and go, these are the best years of my life and I'm going to make them last. It's no, they're not. Just rationalize it if you have to, but don't piss down my back and tell me it's raining.
Yeah, there's nothing.
This is not the best years of your life. You're pissing yourself. You're drinking fucking shakes to keep alive. and you're not fucking anymore, and your pussy's a dried out old fucking hole.
When you get to the point where you got a pill box with M,
Christ,
W.
It's over.
Well, you have to start taking all medication under your tongue. You're finished. They're smiling, having a Centrum. They both have old person breath.
Oh, of course.
I was like Sanka.
It's what, don't lie. Just say, all right, look, I'm dealing with it with Ensure. I'd rather be younger, but the option is being dead, so I do this.
These are the best years of your life. What did you do before that?
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck? Were you a hostage?
Yeah.
They used my face to test the strength of horseshoes.
And I guess these are the best years.
Yes, they are. Upside down U shape in the side of your old head.
If it's the best years of your life, if it's the best years of your life, why do they only talk about 3 things? Their health problems.
Oh, yeah.
Food. Yeah. And where to get the cheapest gas in town.
Cheapest.
That is pretty much it.
Yep.
Those 3 subjects come up over and over again.
I've goofed on this for years. You go into a diner, especially in some areas of Long Island that are predominantly older, maybe Jewish people, a lot of older Jewish yentas like that, but could be any old people. You go into a diner, and they sit you in a booth next to some old people. Guarantee, and I say this, I go, whoever I'm with, I go, watch how long it takes before some horrid medical condition discussion kicks over. And before you know it, there it is. And his liver, they found the tumors, and they just couldn't get him out. He went to the ear, nose, and throat person, and they're thinking it might be the cancer. But it's... And I'm like, I'm trying to eat.
Yeah.
Just stop talking. And that's all they fucking talk about.
Yeah.
Is their medical problems. And he died. Yes, it was tragic. 97. And she died. It was she was so active. What? A pinky moved? That's horrid.
She wasn't active.
No.
They found her because the letters were piling up through her mail slot. How active was she?
Oh, just baby powder smell when you open that fucking door. Yeah. No.
E-Rock, what?
No, really. I'm not even trying to mess with you. I don't really know what you just handed me.
What, E-Rock? What is it?
The caller was saying that line from Family Guy sounded like something that we used to say, so I just pulled the line.
Okay.
Our love is like 2 figs hanging from a fig tree, cradled by Cupid's own hand. You and I are like... I'm sorry. Is my wedding interrupting your promotion? We're right in the middle of our show. Okay? Right now. You have a time slot. Go there. Maybe finish this candy bar before you open another one. Well, at least it wasn't one of those promos where they got the whole cast shoving each other playfully like they're all good pals. Look, there we go. Oh, look at them jostling each other around. Oh, they give each other a hard time, but they're friends.
It's funny, man.
It's definitely funny. The first part of it, what? Am I
a little? Yeah.
But the rest was
jostling each other around.
That is great. Because those things are so fucking. They're huge. They're huge. First of all, now it's not even a little thing in the corner. They're huge scenes from the show that they've like rotoed out the background, so they just kind of fly into the picture with the graphic, and they do things, and they smile at the camera. So distracting.
How about we enjoy the show we're watching before we go on to another show?
Yeah, thank you.
Is that crazy?
Oof.
Is that crazy to think?
It's not even so bad. Like I don't even mind that now because there was a period of time where TBS for a while was actually stopping. They were pausing the show that you were watching.
Oh, I remember that. That didn't take off.
No, not really. It only lasted a few weeks, but and then some. Travis, what show was that they were interrupting?
I remember
for?
Seeing
it was like
this.
the Bill Engvall show.
Yeah,
the Bill Engvall. I don't even know who.
Why would you interrupt Bill's show? The flow of that show.
Well, no. It was they would interrupt like reruns of Family Guy for this Bill Engvall show, and like the whole thing would just stop and come out.
The show would actually just freeze, and then the guy will walk out. Hi, I just
so now when I see
enjoying Family Guy, but don't forget that I'm on after. Blah, blah, blah.
So now when I see these overlays, it's like I don't even mind it anymore. It's like shit, as long as they're not stopping the show.
No, it's annoying, and they don't even give a shit that they might be covering something that might be really important to the show you're actually watching.
That's a big thing when you're watching a movie with subtitles, or that's. When they put in where the location is supposed to be for the scene, and there's a giant graphic over it, it's just annoying. Mm-hmm. Right? Oh my God, that was a giant graphic. Look at that.
Wait.
That's
exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Paused. I know it's a still shot, but Family Guy is not playing, and then Bill Engvall comes over to talk to you about his show and why you should watch it.
Bill Engvall do?
He's one of the blue-collar guys.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him on my screen.
You're not a fan of Bill Engvall?
No, sorry.
Silly name.
I know. I can't even say it.
N-G and V.
Engvall.
Yeah. Just uncomfortable in a row.
Engvall. No.
What?
Doesn't work.
Are you doing
actually does work.
Pneumonia?
Trying to put a P or an S in front of it.
I was going to go there, too. Look at us thinking alike today. Weird.
Or like tsunami with a T. That sounds silly.
Or czar with a CZ or TS.
Yeah, what is that?
Spencer.
Czar.
We had a caller. Larry King threw out the first pitch at a Yankees game.
Oh, no.
Come on.
No way.
That's got to be terrific.
How important is the ball? It's very.
He threw the rosin bag.
I'm just throwing a piece of garlic.
I want to give props to a video I made Friday. I got Jimmy so bad.
That is a good one.
At his own game, by the way. People are enjoying it because I got you at your own game. Jimmy messes with everyone in the bathroom. Everyone. Although you can't do half your tricks in this new facility, I know.
Too many people.
You can't be peeing under stalls and
that was always a favorite. You'd go into a stall next to Jimmy to take a leak, and you'd start taking a leak, and underneath the stall, because there's about, a foot and a half of space between the stalls. I guess that's where you can see the other person tapping their foot feverishly to ask you for a date or hand under some toilet paper.
That would be hilarious. Like if you're in a situation where a guy's tapping his foot, you just fucking pee on the foot.
Just start pissing all over his foot. Right. But Jimmy would do that.
Yeah.
He just you'd see a stream of piss start hitting the floor and splattering up at you. And it was so funny because no one does that. Why would anyone do that?
I was just every day praying you came in flip-flops one day.
Just to piss on my feet.
But I went into the bathroom with a little flip camera and I got Jimmy on the bowl.
I was going duty.
And I had to pixelate and get rid of he had problems with the video. He didn't want certain skin showing.
I just didn't want
cock or balls showing
my
either.
stomach. You can look at my cock all day.
Aw,
That's where
Jim.
my fucking stomach was showing. It's embarrassing. It's a little squatty.
That big potato chip holder of yours.
Oh, it's fucking awful.
I put an angry Jim Norton head over your pubis.
Oh, yes.
My fatty pubis.
That is a good one.
It's on Opie Radio on YouTube, but I like this one a lot, actually.
You're taking a duty.
Wait, start over. No, it's more of a visual, though. I don't even know if we should play the
I just
audio.
like Jim because the camera goes over the top.
Yeah.
And Jimmy's reaction is pretty good because it does surprise you.
Yeah, of course.
Jimmy, what are you doing in there? You're taking a duty.
You hear the song playing, by the way? People pointed that out.
Oh, no.
I was be putting the camera over the top.
Are you embarrassed? Yes.
So Jimmy sees the camera now.
My stomach is showing. Because your stomach is showing. Yes. Out of here with that.
And I just keep the camera over the top of the stall. This is the best part. 10 seconds of nothingness.
Yeah, because he goes, okay, I won't do it anymore. Assuming Jimmy's going to think he moved it.
Right.
All you see is me holding my...
I said I won't do it anymore. Then how do you know I'm holding my thing up?
He's on to you, Opie.
All right, I won't do it anymore. See, look up. The camera's gone.
Because now he's going underneath the stall.
Yeah.
No.
I got my hands.
Jimmy.
No.
No. You want me to go away? Yes.
Yeah, the camera goes under the stall.
You don't want me to throw toilet paper on your camera?
And he just puts his hand right over the lens.
Camera goes under the stall, and boy, the original video, man, you freeze frame it just right, and I see nothing but pubis area.
Oh, really? It's awful.
I didn't see penis. I just saw pubis area.
That is funny, man.
I'm like, Jimmy's gonna kill me. I better put an angry Jim
you don't see
Norton head
guts.
here.
You can see dick and balls all you want. I'll show dick and balls anywhere.
You don't care.
No, I don't care. I'll fucking go on Zoom and show my dick and balls.
My girl all weekend has been saying, "Oh no" and "no," like you're being violated. And then I did a exit interview with intern David. That's getting some nice feedback too.
Little intern David.
Did you see that one yet? It's too long to play here.
How's David and Bobo's show on Friday?
I thought it was good. I like that shit. It makes me laugh pretty fucking hard. Now it's going to be Bobo and Ira. We're going to go with Bobo and Ira next. Yeah, in a couple of weeks. I don't know, whenever.
Whenever they come in.
Ira's a fool. Ira's a fool.
He's like old Bobo.
He's the older version.
Of Bobo.
All right,
Time Machine Bobo.
I got some hotness to bring to the table.
Hotness.
Today. Not like Ice Cube Girl.
What does this involve?
How many times have you seen the Ice Cube Girl video?
She's fantastic.
That's one of the best go-to videos ever.
It's fantastic.
And people still don't know how to find it. They're emailing me, and I'm like, just go to Break.
How do people not know how to search for things?
I know.
Like Danny's good. He's a good fast searcher.
Right.
But you could be a medium speed to slow searcher and still get to where you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
You just pop the shit into Google. You Google it. Google, as they say. Look at that.
Well, I don't know if you Google.
Oh, my God. I just don't care. I'm just looking at a page full of, my goodness fucking gracious.
Christ.
Big heavy breasts and a pink bikini top.
Is that Ice Cube Girl?
That's her.
Why does she look nicer there? She's got darker hair.
Yeah, she's...
And is that just Google imaging Ice Cube Girl?
She's just in her room.
Yeah. No, well, I mean, I'll give out...
No, but what did you just do? Because that looked like a lot of fun trying to figure out where she was because there were so many to choose from.
Google image hairline at middle of head. Google image...
I know her name. Well, I know her website. So.
What's her name? Nicholson? Jesus Christ.
Honestly, yeah. Why don't you just Google...
Oh, give me that one.
Hold on. Why don't we make her the number
second one up.
Why don't we Google trend the fuck out of her today?
Over.
Which one, left or right?
One more.
Yeah,
let me see that one.
Why do you need totally nude, man? Well, I could see why. Hello.
Her tits are amazing.
Jesus. Oh, my God.
God,
why do I need
big
totally
fucking
nude?
forehead.
Because there are totally nude pictures.
No, go back. I'll show you another picture that's just as hot, not just as hot, but...
Well, this one is the hottest because as an added bonus, if you look real closely, she's actually wearing those Invisalign braces.
Oh, my goodness.
Go back, though. Now, what's wrong with the third one on the top?
Was she wearing a shirt?
Yes, what's wrong?
That one?
The shirt is what's wrong.
Wait, that?
Let me see it close up. All right, no. I'm going to lose that argument. You're right.
I want nudity.
Yeah, but sometimes
want nudity.
Sometimes having a little bit of clothes on.
The girl loses the shirt. Don't make a fucking maniac out of me.
We've argued this point over and over again. You need totally nude. What's wrong with having like a little something on?
Great way to start out, but then off with the clothes.
I like nude, but just with socks and perhaps a fedora. And maybe gloves.
A fez cap.
Yeah.
One of those Moroccan fez caps.
Socks, a fez cap, and 2 catcher's mitts on each hand. That's what I want to do. I want to sodomize her in that outfit.
Fantastic.
Should we Google bomb her today or what?
Google.
Who's into a little Google bombing today?
Yeah. All right, I'll show you a sexy one. Oh, man.
Look at that fucking head. Look at the forehead on her.
Stop ruining it, Jimmy.
I can't help it.
I don't care.
It's giant.
Can we Google bomb?
More room for jizz.
Let's Google bomb before Anthony turns us on to something.
All right, straight up and over one. Yeah.
She's in a black skirt.
Okay.
That's not her.
That's not her, but that's a sexy picture. No,
yeah.
And she's not nude. She's wearing little fucking boy short kind of thing and a pink bra, and that's it. But that's hot. But you know what? After that, I want to see a picture of her without that on.
But would you have sex with her with some of those clothes on?
Ew, no, ew.
Why?
Of course I would.
Well, but you'd
for sex with her with a parka on.
But do you understand where that's kind of hot too?
He'd have sex with her with a hospital Johnny on.
The clothes are all sloppy on her and kind of like askew.
No, I like the clothes.
I'm not saying every time, but
I need off with the clothes.
No, I'm with Ope. I like a little bit of clothes. I like if I spank a girl, I like to pull her panties down to mid-thigh so she can still feel the elastic on her thighs.
All right, that's okay, but I can't have clothes covering like really good areas.
The goodness?
Like ass. I don't want to have that. I fucking, you're on the beach. You look at girls in bikinis. You got to try to fucking imagine the bikini gone all the time. I don't want to have to imagine.
They're starting to make the bikinis look a little too like regular clothes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, the stupid...
Oh, Jesus.
The girls' boobs don't, have a little weighty. They don't hang anymore.
The weight?
Just a little bit.
You need that weightiness?
Remember when we were growing up, the bikini was like, it was,
oh my God.
It was barely holding back the goodness. Like at any moment you thought something could slip out.
It was loaded up like trebuchets.
right. Nowadays,
to launch something over the castle wall.
Nowadays, everything is like enforced with wires and and it doesn't move.
Yeah.
Like a girl in a bikini when we were growing up, when they walked around a beach, it was...
Those things...
It was
went
like
to and fro. They moved with the girl. Yeah.
Hey, let's Google bomb her. What are we Google bombing today, there, Dan?
Well, today it will be 2 words for everybody.
2 words.
Christina model.
That's it.
That's it.
Christina
space model.
In quotes or no?
Nope.
No quotes.
Christina model.
Yep.
That's her.
I spelled Christina with the CH.
Go to Google Images, or even if you just use regular Google Web, you will go directly to
let me see that.
But we want to Google bomb her, too. So do the Christina model search. Which one now?
The one where she's... that one's really nice. But where's the one she's laying down on the bed with her head in her hand?
She's fat tits.
See? Second row. Over. Yeah. What's going on there?
By the way, you can play along at home. If you got your favorite image, just call up and tell us. And we'll
she has such heavy breastises.
Oh, boy, does she.
Oh, my God. Look at her trying to hold them in her hands.
like
it's like mercury, yeah. It's like trying to hold a big glob of mercury.
No, that's only if they get a little older and they got the big boobs.
Yeah. Start slipping through.
We should get her in here.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Maybe she'll let us suckle them.
You think?
Yeah, or at least rub that fucking Eddie Munster point out of her fucking hairdo.
Can you stop ruining everything?
You don't like that at all.
She drives me nuts.
You just don't like being happy, Jim.
No, I love being happy. I just don't want to fuck Butch Patrick.
Maybe she could, wear her hair down a little bit in a
could.
kind of a bangs fashion or side swoop
Or
thing.
something sexier like a fucking hat with the beer cups on it. Anything.
Hey, someone's saying that Jessica Biel is naked in the new movie Powder Blue.
Oh, yeah?
Speaking of very hot bros.
Oh, Jesus. Look at that guy's forehead. Yeah. That guy's a wreck. Holy shit.
He looks like
Beavis.
If they ever did a live action Beavis.
That's fucking Beavis.
This guy's eyes are so low on his face. It's not that the forehead's big. It's that his eyes are too low.
He has like what the fuck?
Wow.
His eyes and nose and mouth are using 1/16 of his face area.
Yeah, and his forehead is all red, like people just smack it all day. They walk up to it and smack it.
Or scratch it. What the fuck? Where does he work?
That's giant.
He fucking works in a razor blade rubber band factory. And they're always flying around willy-nilly.
Firing razor blades at that giant forehead. It's all cut up and... He's probably angry with it and just cuts it all day long.
Yeah, that's how he punishes himself. He beats his forehead like a religious person. What a creep.
Let's go to Kevin in D.C. Let's say hi to Kevin. Hello, Kevin.
Yeah, hey, this is Kevin. Hey, this Christina model on YouTube videos, she bounces up and down.
Oh.
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Let me see that.
Yeah, good stuff.
Wow.
Jesus, there's a sexy picture of her in some white lingerie. Yeah. Where she's wearing, that's fucking hot.
She's laced.
Look at that tit hanging and just being cupped by the lingerie.
I'm not a fan of the complicated lingerie. I call it the complicated lingerie, where there's just too much.
A lot of straps and clips.
Just too much stuff going on.
And
keep it simple.
Threading
simple
things.
lines with your lingerie, girls.
Wrapped up, cinched up.
It's all. Which video, Kevin? We're there.
Well, what have we got here?
Which one do you suggest? He's gone.
He left.
Oh, we're on our own.
Well, she's jumping around or dancing around.
Just Google it.
I think I've seen her in people's sig pics.
Yeah, I think so too.
Now that I'm thinking about it, she's the one that's like shaking her tits around in a circle. Is that her dancing in a bikini on the beach?
Wow, wait, they are just jiggling.
Oh my God. All right.
She's very tan.
Just come on.
She's a good dancer.
Look at her going. She's jockeying back and forth.
It is kind of fun watching her big tits just jiggle in a fucking orange bikini top.
Tits jiggling. Why?
I know.
We love them. Love them.
Just keep going down, one after another.
God damn.
Wow.
Will you sign in, Danny?
I know.
Jesus.
Danny, sign in for the love of Christ.
What are you waiting for?
I love YouTube's fucking sign in for adult
Security,
content.
Yeah, of course.
Jesus.
If you could type, you're in.
Yeah.
You're old enough.
A Y or an N? Yes. Okay.
The 13-year-olds can't figure this one out.
No. Oh shit, rats! They're on to me.
Yeah, they've been on computers since they were 3 years old. They can't figure that out.
Oh god.
She's wearing sexy lingerie, smiling.
Boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Fucking fast forward through this shit.
Oh,
you can see her nipple.
Kind of holding
nipple
her,
action.
Her
A little bit of areola showing. God, those are fucking heavy.
Oh yeah.
And she has 2 panties on. She must be having her period.
Yeah.
She's wearing a black and
Dare
blue
to
thong.
dream. Oh, now she's like perching her ass up.
Jesus.
Oh, I like the crossed ankles, feet over the ass thing. Where ankles are crossed, knees are bent, they're on their stomach.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good look.
Why is she wearing 2 fucking panties?
I don't know, Jimmy. I don't know. Let's find another good one.
Cover her cock.
Oh, here's her dancing again.
She's dancing in a yellow bikini in front of a horrible couch.
Horrendous couch.
yeah,
An IKEA
terrible.
couch.
Wow, those are big, heavy boobs.
There she goes. Yeah, I've seen that in a sig pic. Look at, and she's like looking at the monitor poorly to see what she looks like. Her fingers going through her hair. Look at those tits bounce. Look at those fucking tits bouncing up and down.
Yeah.
I know it's a visual. Everyone's
Just
got a
bear
computer,
with
so
us.
shut up.
We're watching big tits, and
Hi,
she's waving. Hello.
Hi, and waving back.
All right, one more.
Oh, my God.
Then we'll go back to radio.
Spread eagle on the floor.
I had to see her on a trampoline.
Oh, wow.
And then dismounting. Like, there's a great video I saw of a guy cracking his head when he dismounted. Did you ever see that one?
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, you're not going to get any real hardcore shit on them.
Yeah, but you know what?
YouTube,
in a way, this is... Ew.
Oh, my God.
That's
what
a
is,
weird
what
top.
is that?
What the fuck was that?
Oh,
That was
billing.
it. There's like 3-second clips of her up here.
Maybe they're trying to just get you enticed to go to her site.
She enticed me. Oh, she's in a little
Oh, my God.
Jesus.
She just laid down, and her she's wearing a little a half shirt. And when she laid down, her breasts kind of jiggled forward in the half shirt, and you could see the shirt moving.
I love how the boobs are scraping against the rug.
They're on the
and
rug.
her ass is up in the air.
That's hot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Would you stick your tongue in her hiney?
Yeah, but I'd like to be under her. I'd like to just hug her and just make like, I would just make that noise as her big, heavy tits collapsed on me. I want to see the beginning of this. After this is over, show the beginning.
Bottom of her
Got
shirt.
a lot of Christina Model fans. By the way,
spilling out.
Google bomb Christina Model today. Here is Mother Shucker from Whackbag. Mother, what's up?
Yo, what's up?
Hey, buddy.
Listen, I've been on this chick for years. She's one of the. I'm one of the guys that have her in the sig pic. I want to suggest the prom dress one with the glasses. I mean, the braces. She's in the prom dress.
Shit, wiggle.
Looking all hot and big-breasted and young.
Is it a picture or is it a video?
No, it's not a vid. It's a pic.
Yeah.
I don't know. Google it with put prom dress. Christina Model prom dress. Or if you go to Whackbag, it's like one of the first pics in the first thread.
All right, we'll check it out right now.
Those.
I want to grab her tits and say something totally unsexy. Like, I want to just hold them and cup them and then go, God, these feel like 2 socks filled with horse shit. Just ruin the mood completely.
They're hating us on instant feedback. Nothing more homoerotic than 3 men moaning together.
Yeah, we're just sitting here. Well, what do you want from us?
You got the prom dress, Craig?
Right.
That's not how you find it.
God, we were on to videos. Why are we going back to pictures?
I know. It's the modern age.
She leaned forward, and those breasts just jiggled from side to side. That's fucking... There's a girl named Danny Ash who has tits like that. She has big, giant, slow-fade nipples.
Yeah, Danny Ass is looking for it.
Is it? How old is this girl now? Some people are saying these clips are like 10 years old. Is that
Are they
possible?
really?
Well, one of those videos that we were looking at, it was like copyright like 2003 or something.
I'm now
like
a stay-at-home mom. Shut up.
Oof.
That's not her.
No, it's Danny Ash. There's another chick I saw with big, slow-fade tits.
But
I don't know if they're real or not.
Implants, though.
Maybe they are.
Gotta go with the...
Jesus.
Go back to the other chick.
Most cases, you got to go with the real.
I always want real.
Most cases. Except for that girl. Remember NEW? She was from Portland, I think, Aunt. She was a stripper. She was on loan from Portland. She did a bunch of things for us.
I'm trying to remember.
She had the nice
so many
implants.
strippers
Under the
muscle,
whatever.
Yeah, that's how you got.
She moved back home.
Got to put them in through the kidneys. It's the best way. It doesn't leave a scar. They go up through the urethra.
Oh, boy. Now, there's a picture of this girl in it's like a cream-colored...
Very sheer top.
Long-sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
And her breasts are showing deliciously through it. Love to see her in that outfit.
She is
running for her life.
She is running for her life.
Fucking bulls chasing her.
She is very hot.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, ridiculous. All right. Here's the story to bring it back to radio.
Right.
This is a good one.
At Sickles High School, all the talk is about one thing.
There's a picture of, a girl in the club pages.
The picture is of a student with what some are saying are her private parts showing, and it's published in the school yearbook.
What? Where is this? Come on.
Can you find that, Dan?
She's sitting on it's like an assembly picture
You've
almost.
seen it?
Yes, but it was blocked out. But you can't, I don't know if you can see the box or not. But she's sitting there with her legs parted a little bit. She's not doing it on purpose. The camera just happened to catch her hooch, I think.
Yearbook.
I think that she's probably, really horrified.
She sure is. Great. I caught up with this 16-year-old and her mother, Jeanette. The young girl admits she did not wear underwear that day, but because she...
All right, hold on. Let's just fucking dwell on that for a second, please. Hold on. Oh, a moment of silence for that. Wow. All right. She wasn't wearing... She admits
that
she wasn't wearing underwear with a little skirt. Holy fuck. Was she wearing a skirt, or was it up the shorts, leg shot? Or?
It was a skirt.
It was a skirt.
Yeah.
You dirty girl.
I got to speak for the older guys out there. Where were these girls when we were growing up?
Is that the picture, Dan?
It's blurred out.
We'll get the unblurred version,
out.
Dan.
Wait, what were you about to say?
Oh, my God.
You didn't have girls like this growing up?
Oh, yeah, we had some.
Oh, fucking no.
We had some really sexy ones, man.
How do you see it? Because, her knees are touching.
Yeah, you probably see a little
I'm squinting to try to see. How do we get it not blurred? Oh, that's right. It's child pornography.
No, it's not. It's just a picture of a girl in high school. You're allowed to show an open vagina.
All right, federal agent Jim Norton.
Believe me, I know the ins and outs.
Dead FBI in studio.
That's right.
Yes.
It's not considered child pornography if they're smiling.
Not wear underwear that day, but because she did not want her pants.
You want me to keep playing that part for you yet?
Yeah.
How many times you need to hear it?
20.
20?
I just want to hear it.
But why didn't she want the underwear? She said she wanted her panty lines showing?
There was a reason.
I think that she's probably, really horrified.
She sure is. I caught up with this 16-year-old and her mother, Jeanette. The young girl admits she did not wear underwear that day, but because she did not want her panty lines to show. But this is not something you wanted to do on purpose.
No, absolutely not. It's ridiculously embarrassing.
She found out about the photo when seniors got their yearbooks on Monday. She has not been back to school since.
I started crying. I was freaking out. I didn't know what I was going to do because this is my junior year. It's so important, and I didn't think I'd be able to go back to school.
Oh, shut up. Just go back.
Oh, boy, her senior year is going to be a pisser. Like, people aren't going to just copy that and put it all over the walls.
Yeah.
Her fucking roast beef sandwich showing.
Who's coming? It's Lips McGrady.
It looks like you can't see anything, though. I know it's blurred out.
It's blurred out, so.
Her legs look like they're pretty much together, no?
Yeah, her knees were touching, so how much can you... Maybe you can see a little bush.
And as a mom,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Unkempt.
Yeah.
Been great. She's doing somersaults.
E-Rock just comes in like a dishwasher delivering the dishes to the cook.
E-Rock, what's that?
And then I meant to say, you sounded real pissed off, and it's like, this is the Family Guy thing you were talking about earlier. Blam, and he just walks out. Like, are you okay today?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah. Any problems at home? Or anything you want to talk about?
No, I'm all right.
We walked out on a check on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ, you guys.
Why?
Well, I don't know. A bunch of the girls were doing their thing, so I had dinner with E-Rock and Sam on what night was that? I don't even know anymore. Friday. And we actually walked out on a check.
By accident or just saying, fuck this?
I just didn't feel like waiting around anymore.
How much was the check?
A couple $100.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not. I'm going to have to go and pay this.
But
bill.
In fairness,
dude.
In fairness to who?
All right, let me tell you. Go ahead, E-Rock.
The guy hadn't visited our table in over an hour. We think he just left.
So you don't tip him?
But
nobody knew.
But then the other waitress that was helping the table out, she was gone. And then the guy, the hostess, but it's a guy, he's gone.
I'd be the host.
Sorry. Yes. The host is gone.
Little dine and dash.
And then all of a sudden I'm like, I don't feel like trying to figure out who I'm supposed to get the attention of.
All right.
So we just walked out.
And where we were sitting, it was open access to the bar because they don't hide the alcohol. So it's just laying out there. If you wanted to take something to your table, you could have.
We didn't, though.
Oh, that sounds like a
But we
great place.
could've.
Free booze.
So I guess I got to go back today.
Yeah.
And
For
pay.
what?
Well, I mean, I'm a restaurant owner. You don't walk out.
Oh, God damn.
You don't walk out. But I didn't know what else to do. I was tired. Fridays, you know the deal on Fridays. You're tired. What was our option, really, Iraq?
I don't know. We
really didn't know
the
what
bar
to
on
do.
the other side was really packed, and nobody was really eating in the dining room anymore, and everyone left.
That's one person you don't want eating and then leaving without paying is Iraq. Could break the joint.
But they didn't even come back for the old, would you like to see the dessert menu? I don't know what the fuck was going on, but I was like, you know what? If they don't care, why should we? You know what? I'm not paying the bill.
No.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I don't totally disagree. If no one was coming up to fucking get your money.
It wasn't like we were sneaking out. We got up and then we're like, are we really going to do this? And we're walking around like thinking someone might come to the table, noticing we're leaving, and no one cared.
The doorman said, "Good night. Hope you had a good time."
Fantastic. Free meal.
Right.
Who's that blonde on fucking?
Yeah, I've been looking
11?
at her
Holy
too, man.
shit.
Who is she?
What legs?
Do we know who that is?
Not that guy.
Oh, not the guy?
There's a chick that's fucking
Yeah.
smoking on Pix 11. She's a blonde with a little short skirt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what is this? A fucking country act or some
Jewel?
shit?
That's Jewel.
That's Jewel.
Well, that's Jewel, but the other one.
Right with this guy's face. Show the girl again. Who is she?
Him.
You got a hot blonde and you're seeing this nerd.
Wow, is she great?
Who is that?
She looks like Charlene Tilton.
Jesus, you ruined everything.
Back in the old days.
She was never hot.
She was sexual.
Charlene Tilton was hot for 10 minutes back in the
She
old
was
days.
never fucking hot.
I used to fantasize about Linda Gray slapping her face and making her eat her ass or something.
Oh, that would have been so hot.
And then Jock walking in and ruining it.
Dude, she was never...
You watched that.
I loved Dallas when I was a kid.
She was never hot.
Look at her. This chick is wearing like a little... Looks
She's
like
sexy.
blue denim type of hot pants skirt thing.
Cowboy boots.
And cowboy boots.
Who is she?
I don't know, but she's really making that fucking girl look like a slob.
Oh, those are fucking short.
Oh,
Wow, she had a tough time getting up off that...
Who is that bitch? Yeah.
Off that director's chair.
Oh, look.
All right, now they're taken to the center of the floor.
Are they going to line dance?
I hope so.
With the resident news doctor.
Her ass is horrendous, by the way. The chick I was just googling.
What happened?
I don't know.
Well, she was sitting for a half hour. Maybe it needs to unflatten.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's long and it's wide and it's flat. The juicier it is, the faster I throw it out of my house. She's got like chubby little legs.
Chubby on the lower half. She looked great sitting down.
Yeah, and she probably looked great on her back with her dumb fat legs up in the air as you fucked her and make that sound. I bet her pussy sounds like diarrhea when you're fucking.
It's a great way to describe it.
Yeah,
that's when you know you got the girl going.
How do you know she was turned on? Her cunt sounded like food poisoning.
Oh,
am I too dirty?
A little loose.
Who gives a shit, though?
Love it. A nice flu shit.
Hey, Iraq, what'd you hand over?
It's a new Stephen Lynch song called "Hallelujah, Your Tits." So it's just a whole song about this girl's tits. Yeah,
exactly.
Wow.
This is his Inagata DeVito, by the way. Most of his songs are like 2 minutes long. This is pushing 5 minutes.
Wow,
Yeah.
what is he thinking?
All right, we're going to take a look at that in a second, or take a listen to that. Here's the second part of the high school story about the upskirt shot of a 16-year-old student with no underwear in the yearbook, my friends.
Yeah.
And as a mom, I wasn't going to make her.
Mom Jeanette wants the school to stop handing out the yearbooks, collect the ones that have gone out, and reprint them without this photo. Hillsborough County School District spokesperson told me the picture is not revealing at all.
We don't believe that there is
an exposure in the yearbook. It's a shadow.
Is it a shadow? Is it not a shadow? My point is, you know what? It really...
Well, ask the chick if she shaves or not.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Was it a shadow, or did you have 2 slugs in your lap?
It's probably just a shadow.
Her knees are too close together. There are times where you see an upskirt shot where it's absolutely panties, but it looks like it could be bush.
Right. So why don't we get the original photo?
I don't know. It's kind of hard to find.
We're the media, though.
You know what it is, too? If they collect all these yearbooks from people, it won't matter. People have scanned it already.
Of course, because it's become the thing.
See, but this is something that, another instance of, where the fuck is it? Like, oh, my God, everyone's going to see this. It's out everywhere. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy shit. It's like, where is it?
What do you mean?
Where's the picture? If it's so out there and, oh, my God, it should be everywhere. Oh, that's the guy with his balls hanging out with the queen sitting next to him.
You're kidding, right?
No.
No, that's a real picture.
I remember this. This was pretty fucking funny. Man.
Yeah, there's this.
Where's the guy? I haven't seen
soldier. They're wearing
on purpose?
kilts. Yeah, he spread his fucking legs apart.
Do you think he did it on purpose?
Oh, hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. Look at this fucking dick. Look at the smile, of
That's
course.
photoshopped.
No, look at this guy's smile. He knew what he was doing.
He's like pulling up his... Why would you do that, though?
You think he fluffed it up a little bit to make sure it presented correctly?
His fucking withered English cock, Scottish dick, whatever the fuck it is.
Dan, how do they play along at home? See, when we get the Opie and Anthony website popped up again, then we'll have this up there for everybody.
And hopefully there's going to be a little featurette on that site where it's everything that I've Googled throughout the day.
Yeah, it's smart.
So you can just click it and it'll bring
you
you
know
to the
what
search
we'll call
results.
it? Danny's Googles of the day or something. How do they find that picture, though, that you just showed us?
You're going to have to give me a second because I was looking for something else.
All right.
So I don't want to confuse everyone.
Here's more about the chick with her snatch showing in the yearbook.
My point is, you know what? It really doesn't matter. The photo in itself is damaging to a 16-year-old and should not have been published.
All the administrators are trying to downplay it. They're saying that I really should just come back to school and laugh it off, but it's not funny. It's like I've been humiliated.
Oh, shut up. I guarantee there's a lawsuit.
Oh, that sounds like lawsuit set up right
Guaranteed.
there.
We need to see the original picture. How you get the guy showing his
If you
balls
want to see
next to the queen?
The queen and the man with his balls hanging out.
Yes.
Google image queen space balls.
Really? It's easy.
Make sure
Queen
that you're
space balls.
Yeah, he goes to Foundry Music.
Yes.
Just make sure that your safe search preferences are off. Queen balls.
Yes.
I hate that you have to keep resetting every time that they have a safe search. What the fuck? It's so annoying.
Let's say hi to Samson in Jersey. Samson!
Yeah, man. This girl would be crying her eyes out if she didn't do it purposely. She's just trying to cover her ass right now with mom on the corner and it blowing up bigger than she wanted it to be. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think girls know they're going to school without panties on. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they always cross their legs. For years we've been trying to look, and they're on that like a magnet on a refrigerator. It's fucking insane. She definitely knew it was there.
There you go.
I'm not going to let you get away with the magnet on a refrigerator. They're on that like... All right.
Exactly.
Something that sticks.
Like what? White's not on rice. That's the color of it.
I know.
I liked it, Samson.
I didn't.
Thank you, sir. Let's go to Cherry Hill. Say hi to Brian. Brian. Cherry Hill. You.
Well, that's what Danny's looking for now, so let's not tie it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
We're going to give Brian some airtime. We might have found the picture.
Yeah.
Wait.
He's whispering to Travis? What's the problem? What did Travis not do?
Oh,
no. Travis messed up again?
No. I wanted to ask him because he just gave a very broad,
very vague
description of where this might
website. Maybe you could search it?
So you check on Internet Explorer.
God, everyone else has seen the picture except us.
I know.
Everyone's saying it's obviously a shadow. Too much thigh.
Well, what the fuck?
Language.
All right, I'll read this off to you. I got the URL, but it's really long and stuff.
Oh, Christ.
HTTP
www. Wait, first you got a colon / and then www.
That's when I know I'm listening to an old segment of the Opie and Anthony Show.
Or old people. They say that.
Well, yeah, but when we used to give out websites, we were guilty of the www.HTTP.
Danny, boy, you sure are having a hard time.
Danny, I got
challenging.
Well,
Danny.
I found a post that's related, but it just brings you to the news story. I don't want to watch the news story about it. I want to see the actual uncensored picture.
Can you get instant feedback over there? Because they're image shacking the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Little image shacking
going
on.
All right, yeah, copy, paste. Yeah,
there you go.
Or click on the fucking...
I trust...
There we go.
I trust Good Evening from New York City.
Good evening.
Let's go with Good Evening's link.
Got it? We got to see this. Here it comes.
Okay.
Let's enlarge that
Good
a little
Evening
bit.
rules.
Good evening.
He fucking rules.
Let's see.
Oh,
man, that's no shadow.
Get the fuck out. Is it like singing opera?
Dude, you could see a definite slit.
No.
Yes.
You can't see a slit. You can see, I think you can see like a little hair.
It's a tuft. But no, you back that off a little bit.
You can see like a little top of the pubes.
Dude, I could see slit.
Wow. Wait, what's the hole? I know what the hole is, but that's...
What's the hole? It's called a vagina, Opie.
No, you idiot. Look at... But like that?
That's hair. That's not a hole.
That's not hair.
There's a tuft of hair right at the... That's the top of the... Where the crease starts. Sometimes it's like dimpled.
But it looks like...
And she's got like...
All right, where's the slit then?
The slit, I could see a line going
below
down
the hole,
from the
below
hole.
the weird hole-looking thing?
Yes. There is shadowing, but it's on her thigh area. But you can absolutely see her pussy.
Oh, my God, that is...
in that picture.
That is a weird shot.
I want to actually see
Why are her thighs if her knees are touching, why are her thighs going in so much?
I don't know.
Like out so much so you can actually see that. I'm wondering if that's shopped.
Oh, really?
So?
All right, let's go with another
I don't
guy's
know.
version of it. Dan.
Let's take a look.
Let's take another look.
Try to get your legs to do that. I can't.
No,
All right.
thighs touch together. She doesn't have any thighs.
Go to Booger Couch. Let's see make sure that guy didn't go to some Photoshop.
I don't like the way Good Evening was just thrown away like yesterday's news.
I'm still with Good Evening.
We're gonna have to
compare.
Back it up.
Because
This
Booger
has to
Couch,
be confirmed.
It's a different image shack.
Needs to be confirmed.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right, Booger Couch.
There's Booger.
There's
Oh, yeah.
Booger Couch. All right.
Looks like it's all the same link, actually.
Oh, really? Yeah. It didn't look like the same one when I was looking. 433. It's a little different.
Same thing.
Same
Looks
shot.
like the same shot.
All right.
How are her fucking knees touching?
Her knees are touching, yet her thighs are open enough. Her ankles and knees are touching. And her thighs are open enough to still see.
Because it's a young girl. She doesn't have the cellulite yet.
Maybe she does have juicy fat thighs
So it's
and
not
you can't
pushing
see
all
it.
down and getting in the way of everything.
You can't see fucking
Hey, why are you sitting like a girl?
Because I'm trying to figure this out. I have my ankles together and my knees, and I'm touching my pussy.
It's her thighs. Go to it again. You're not seeing. Here's what you're seeing. Over her chubby thigh. I bet her thighs are together.
You know what? She might be sitting like on an angle toward the floor, and that's why. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you how you do that. Her thighs are touching. You just can't see that her thighs are touching in there. She has chubby legs.
Jim in Jersey, he wants to know if she has a landing strip. That's that weird hole thing I'm talking about. There's like this.
Oh, wait a second. I think I see it. I think this is an optical illusion.
All right, Dan.
Honestly.
Yeah, that's why I want to go back to that whole thing. That's not the opening of her vagina.
No,
I'm telling you.
Now I'm on the side of the school because I think that triangle that's being
the shadow
is
of the top of her skirt.
Right, and her thighs are actually touching, and that's producing that line in the middle.
You are absolutely right. That is a shadow of the top of her skirt.
This is still her thigh.
It's still her
This is still her thigh, and that shadow is being caused by the top of the skirt.
So it makes it look like the crease of her crotch area, but it's actually just a shadow.
Yep.
And the rest of it, if you follow it up, is just her thighs touching together.
I don't see it that way.
Yeah, I do.
Definitely see it that way.
You see it that way too,
There's
Jimmy?
no way her thighs open like that.
And here's why. Look at the shadow of her legs. It's straight down. Mm-hmm. There's little shadows on either side of her thighs on the bench that are going straight down. So the shadow from the top of her dress would also go straight down. That's what that is. Her thighs are touching. That is not.
See, what it is this is Black Dog Man, and that's the grassy knoll.
Yes, exactly.
It's that hole in the middle there that is causing all the hullabaloo.
But that is her
people are thinking that's her private
touching together
part opening.
You can't sit like that. It's
your legs
impossible.
would be maybe swivel hips.
Crazy hips.
Crazy hips could sit like that, but if she stood up with her legs like that, she would look bizarre. She'd be knock-kneed with her hips like 2 feet too wide.
I understand what you guys are saying, but I don't know.
No, I can see it now. I see it.
There's no, it's her thighs.
Look at it long enough, you see a ship. You got to stare, though, and look beyond the picture. Those things stunk.
What's that?
Look long enough, you see nothing but goodness.
All right, I could definitely see what that is. You're right, but
I don't know.
It totally looks like it could for kids going to school. I would be like, dude, it's a pussy.
Is that now? That's a sucks to be you right there.
That's a sucks to be you.
Just one of those things.
Sorry.
All right, let's play Stephen Lynch's brand new song.
I gotta pee.
So do I, Jimmy.
The lighting really nailed her.
Stephen Lynch, Hallelujah, Your Tits for everybody. Let's not forget Ben Stiller stopping by
9 o'clock
for a quick interview.
His opinion.
Greg Gutfeld at 9:30 and Andrew Dice Clay at 10 o'clock to say goodbye before he goes to L.A., I do believe. But first, Stephen Lynch.
I want to write you a poem that stands the test of all time. A couplet, a quatrain, a ballad, an ode, with meter and rhythm and rhyme. I wanted to speak of your virtue, sing praise to your stature and poise. I wanted to capture your beauty, the soul that's alive in your voice. I wanted to tell of your wisdom, how the courage within your heart soars. But all I can think of is how I be loving them big, big, big titties of yours. Oh, hallelujah. Oh, how my heart sings. Oh, hallelujah. Those things. They bounce like a kid on a trampoline. They swing like a 40s jazz band. They stand up like a rock solid alibi. They don't even fit in my hand. They curve like a pitch in the big leagues. They burn with a passion so hot. And that is the reason I can't wait to squeeze on them big, big, big titties you've got. Oh, hallelujah. Oh, love's in the air. Oh, hallelujah. To need them like sculptors need clay. They dance in my dreams in a graceful ballet. I'll kiss them so sweetly goodnight at the end of the day. They're firm like a John Grisham novel. They swell like a wave in the sea. No matter what part of the room that I'm in, they're always looking at me. They're soft like the cheek of a baby. They're sweet like the honey of bees. I'll never ignore them. I'll even adore them someday when they're touching your knees. Oh,
No?
A little something there, but...
We were just talking about how hot Jennifer Aniston is, and still is. I think she turned the big 4-0, too.
Yep. Yeah, there's a couple of pictures that don't look very flattering, but when you consider, the age, she's definitely holding up.
You know who, Farrah Fawcett, she's in the news a lot with her anal cancer.
With her cancer of the anal.
They can't call it something else?
No, it's anal cancer.
Can't they just throw it under the colon cancer category somehow?
No, it's her anal.
But who would know in the end? Just
the end.
You forget how hot Farrah Fawcett used to be.
Used to be.
Because they're starting to show like a lot of pictures of her because she's checking out, and some of the youthful younger pictures of her. You forget how hot Farrah Fawcett was.
Yeah, in Logan's Run.
Logan.
She was in Logan's Run.
She was in that for a little piece. And I remember when Charlie's Angels came out and she got to be a big star, they would play Logan's Run on TV. And they would go, Logan's Run, starring Farrah Fawcett. And she had, like, nothing of a part in that.
And wasn't she in the movie with Kirk Douglas called Saturn something? Or was that her?
I don't know.
She has that fucking flip. That hairdo became just the sensation of the fucking 70s, didn't it?
Well, the hair. And
the
you know what?
Farrah hair.
I don't even... And here's something, Danny, because I see you're Google imaging Farrah Fawcett. I don't think that poster is as... does her justice.
It's not.
Because there's other pictures of her where she's way hotter, like that one.
Not that one. God damn. There's just something to be said about going away and just fading away.
Yeah. What website does the remember this celebrity, and then you click on the youthful picture?
What would Tyler Durden do, I think?
Is it our pal?
I do think that's a TMZ feature.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I still
remember them.
I still go to yeah.
Yeah, look at that picture. Like that's when she was
in her prime,
really hot and everything, and that look just what happened?
Yeah. Go to
TikTok and
go to TMZ because you click on the youthful. Wow, remember her? God, I remember. I used to fantasize about her. And then you click, and she was at some premiere in Hollywood, and they try to be polite with what she looks like now.
They're so sarcastic with their politeness.
Yeah.
Looking fantastic, it says, and it's no.
She still got it. No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't.
And all right, keep going.
Yeah, it's called.
There was something else on TMZ that we should talk about for a second. Oh, that was kind of funny. That TMZ's Fling Before the Ring contest. People submitted their pictures of
Bachelor and Bachelorette party pictures.
Bachelorette
parties. All grown up. I think it's all grown up, right?
Yeah, but
there's a few different features that are sort of similar.
No, keep going because it was some old sex pot.
An old sex pot.
What the hell's a sex pot?
I don't know.
One of those words you see. What does it really mean? Keep going down there. Sting looking terrific in the year two. Shut up.
Sting with a now and then right there.
Keep going. Maybe it was.
They had Val Kilmer, and it was just like, oh Jesus, what happened to like Val Kilmer?
Didn't he get fat?
Yeah, he got really fat, bloaty fat.
You know what? The rags just had a nice photo of Dolph Lundgren's penis.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Just completely nude. And you know what the best part was? They were making fun of him and like his body, but meanwhile, that guy has to be in his 50s. And if I'm cut up like that in my 50s, man, I'm doing damn good.
Let's see his penis.
You want to see his cock?
Of course. Dolph Lundgren's dick, why not? I want to see what he's packing. I hope it's small, and then you know why he's such a good fighter.
Hey, did we talk about
people laughing at him?
Did we talk about how What Would Tyler Durden Do gave us another plug?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
We got to get that guy on the show. Would he make good radio?
Who, Tyler Durden?
Have you reached out to him?
Yeah, he seems
we could do a little like pop culture fucking gossip thing with him.
I've alluded to it many times.
Yes.
He seems kind of shy about it. But
really?
I'll ask him more directly.
He had a great Patrice O'Neal line. In
the
Cindy Crawford. Cindy Crawford, I guess, is posing.
Yeah.
It must be on the other side, Dan.
Well, I'll go over there.
Hold on. Bear with us. Is that the hottest picture? I had.
Oh, the Mariah Carey fat pictures are great.
Not that one. The one.
No,
look at that. Jesus.
Who is that?
I can never say her name, but they're hinting that she might have did a little prostitution.
Victoria Silvstedt.
Mm-hmm.
What does she do?
She was a centerfold.
Oh, did she hook? A lot of those centerfolds.
Swedish bombshell. And then they have Mariah Carey with like side
fat
boob,
coming off of the top of the
fat.
the back of her dress. There's just fat hanging off of it. Boy, when you're a celebrity, you just can't fucking do anything. You cannot let yourself go.
No.
It's amazing when you're on TV and movies.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah, read what would Tyler Durden said about us.
It says, one time on Opie and Anthony, Patrice O'Neill said, a beautiful 35-year-old ain't as good-looking as an ugly 19-year-old. And because that might be the most brilliant thing anyone anywhere has ever said ever, keep in mind that, keep it in mind forever, but especially when, oh, hey, look, it's 43-year-old Cindy Crawford in L.A. filming a commercial for an Australian TV show. It's not that she looks bad, far from it, but... You know, Megan Fox could be dead for 12 hours, and I would still rather go down on her than do it with today's Cindy Crawford.
God, Patrice is brilliant with his simplicity.
Yeah, great
at times.
line.
It is a great line. Whatever. We're not going to find it. It's fine.
Yeah, I've been trolling through that site though, looking at those, and you see the child stars and what they look like now, and then they had Mason Reese in the paper today, which. Wow.
Good old Mason.
Apparently he's into the whole nightclub scene.
I guess he opened up a little, lounge.
Yeah, opened some place up in New York.
Who's the midget?
But wow, Mason Reese.
Do we have a midget working here?
They're short Americans.
Did you see that?
People of short stature.
Yeah, whatever.
I think they call it so we don't get in trouble.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. We're on the radio.
Yeah.
Just can't say it in the hall, I guess.
But apparently Mason Reese and Gary Coleman were going to do some kind of detective movie.
Can I stop you for a second?
Yeah.
Because he has arrived. It's 8:22.
Little Nicky's making
Hey. Oh, it's little Nicky's here. Let's all look at him and wave.
Now he waves.
Hi. He's our pal, little Nicky.
We're talking about him.
We stop whatever we're talking about every day.
Oh, when little Nicky
For the little
shows up.
Nicky sighting.
Little Nicky's here.
Sorry,
Oh, it's okay, please.
But I'm trying to keep the bit going. That's
You
all.
got to.
Right.
The good thing is that hallway's so fucking long that you can start, I could finish, and he's still walking.
You could go to break and come back and
yeah, he's still walking up the hallway.
You were saying?
Yeah, Mason Reese and Gary Coleman.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about they were offered a movie to be detectives in some cop thing. And he goes, well, it just didn't pan out. Like, yeah, who thought up that idea? You and Gary Coleman?
Is he small, the other guy, Mason Reese?
Oh, yeah.
I told Anthony he could be the ugliest human being on Earth.
Yeah.
There's so much wrong with him.
What's he doing?
He used to do the Underwood deviled ham commercial.
It's in the paper. Give me the
years
paper.
ago. Oh, God, that's a bad one. Look at young Mariel Hemingway, right?
Yeah,
remember how young and innocent she looked? And now look at what she looks like. Oh, God.
She's not bad, though.
Yeah, but look at the young, supple. This is all grown up. Who's that?
Elkie Summer.
Oh, Elkie
All right,
Summer.
this is the one I was looking at.
This is going to be bad.
Hold on, don't click on it.
Look at Elkie.
Elkie Summer was kind of like the Pam Anderson of her day.
She was the bombshell, the blonde bombshell. Jim, you got to look at Elkie.
Her name just dripped of sex.
Yeah, Sweden and big tits.
Summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch what she. Go ahead.
All right,
click on
let's
that.
get a little look.
Ah! Oh, no.
Oh, no.
What happened?
to Elkie?
You kidding?
Elkie.
What happened?
Elkie Summer.
Poor Elkie.
God, just need a time machine. Oof. God, time stinks on ice.
Well, how many years ago is that?
Who is
Who
she?
cares how many?
Well, if it's over 90, she looks good.
Well, good point. Good point.
Who's next on the list?
She's 68.
Oh.
68?
She should look better than
All right. She's doable.
Footloose? That's the
68.
Footloose
Chicken
chick?
Footloose? No, I don't.
Oh, that was the the tall chick in Footloose.
Oh, well.
Kevin Bacon's love interest.
Yeah, she looks good still.
All right.
Yeah, she looks all right.
That song fucking annoyed me.
What?
Stupid Kenny Loggins.
In Vogue.
Kick off your Sunday shoes.
Oh.
Fucking stinks.
Who has
In Vogue's
Sunday
been
shoes?
eating.
No one.
Here is.
And Vogue was never hot.
By the way, Footloose being remade.
Is it?
For the kids.
With a black guy?
I'm sure it is. And Heather Mills.
Yeah, that's...
oh, yeah.
That's Mason Reese.
It's in the paper today, the Post.
He looks like he could be in
25.
any Peter Jackson movie with no makeup.
He looks like our intern, Matt.
That's what I was saying, yeah. And then we have a great picture of, well, it's too visual, but we should put it up somewhere, of David. His kid in the paper today in some advertisement looks like David. Look. I got a job. Oh, yay. Got to put that on the glass wall.
I'm going to miss David.
Who?
Yeah,
exactly.
Hey, speaking of interns, Sam went backstage with intern Evan.
Evan.
I guess what happened on Friday, it was the last day for the interns, this crop.
Yep.
So, you know, we didn't do anything for them, so they decided to do something for themselves, and they all went out and partied.
Mm-hmm.
Starting at, I think, 11 o'clock, and did a little of that drinking.
Wow.
And rumor has it, Evan drank so much that he peed his pants. Danny is showing me the picture. That is someone peeing their pants.
That's peed pants.
That's peed pants.
Peed pants.
Peed pants. Danny's awkwardly showing me way too long.
Yeah,
this picture.
that is good. That's fucking peed pants.
All right, we're going to get Sam in here in a second, but he went backstage with Evan to try to get to the bottom of him possibly peeing his pants on Friday.
And now, backstage with O&A, here is Primetime Sam Roberts.
I'm Primetime Sam Roberts, and we just learned that on Friday afternoon, the interns decided to go out for a drink after the show. Unfortunately for Evan, the effeminate swivel hips intern, a drink turned into several and disaster ensued, with photographic evidence.
So, Evan, on Friday the interns went drinking, and what happened?
We all had a good time.
How much did you drink?
I had a good amount. I'd say 7 to 8.
There's a picture floating around of you that's rather incriminating.
Yes, I'm aware of this.
Why did you piss your pants?
That's a misconception. The faucet in the bathroom was malfunctioning and happened to get my pants wet.
Just the crotch area?
Yes, because the sink was at crotch level.
Wasn't that the Iron Sheik's excuse?
No, this was a condensing beer bottle.
How did the sink leave a wet spot on your pants that was the complete pattern of someone who had just pissed themselves?
Coincidence.
That's a terrible excuse.
I don't know what else to tell you.
Yes, Evan pissed himself. In the interest of accurate reporting, we found intern Paul, a witness at the scene to confirm that Evan was lying.
So, Paul, the interns went out drinking on Friday. What happened to Evan?
He pissed himself.
What evidence do you have to support this?
Oh, I have photographic evidence. Not one, but 2 pictures.
Evan says that his pants got wet because the sink exploded on his crotch.
I happened to use that same sink to wash my hands after I took a leak, and I managed to get it all in the bowl and none of it on me.
Do you think there's any possibility that on Friday, Evan did not urinate in his pants?
No, because when I asked him today, how was it riding home with piss pants, he said, oh, I didn't mind. I was so drunk I didn't care.
Well, there you have it.
Yes, you do.
Thanks, Paul.
And there you have it. Not only does Evan have an awful accent, sashay when he walks, and move his hands like a lady, he also can't hold his liquor and has no bladder control. Luckily, the O&A show is keeping him for another semester. I'm Primetime Sam Roberts, and this has been
Backstage with O&A.
There you have it.
There you have it.
There you have
like
it.
Sam's radio voice is getting better and better. I'm Primetime Sam Roberts.
I'm learning from the masters.
Who are they?
You guys, radio professionals.
Oh, I didn't realize we actually did that, did we?
Thank you. Well, I'll do it.
Did we do that?
I don't know. So he peed his pants. He's right there.
Yeah, he's for sure peed his pants.
Did he pee your pants? Just say yes.
He doesn't know. See, he has a habit of not listening to the show.
Like, why would habit?
See what he does out there? What see what he's doing?
He's sitting lounged back, legs crossed.
Wait a minute. Let's see if he knows what we're talking about.
All right.
What do you think about that?
These allegations are not true. There was water from the sink on my pants.
All right, now looking at the photographic evidence, it doesn't look like water can really get you like that. That looks like piss.
Yes, it's.
And how come? All right. Let me see the picture, Danny, please. How come the shirt is absolutely dry?
Oh.
Yet right under the shirt where the pants are is wet. Wouldn't the shirt have gotten some of that splashback?
You think that?
No, I would know that. It doesn't. Water wouldn't just stop right at the shirt level and soak your pants right below it.
Listen,
This would.
This would, yes.
I have pissed my pants before on drinking out before. A few times. So I would admit it if I did. This time happened to be the sink.
Again, now you're admitting that you had done it in the past.
Yeah.
So if this was in front of a jury, just on those two things alone, boy, you're not looking too good.
Well, the faucet, the handle was in proportion amount of turning for the amount of water coming out.
Okay.
So kind of exploded out.
Well, an explosion would have gotten your shirt.
And Paul, the intern, used the sink right after Evan and had no piss on his pants.
No piss pants.
Well, I told him about the sink before he went in.
And
So
that
he
looks
knew.
a little too wet
I got a
to
lot
be
on me.
splatter. Again, the shirt would have gotten it. It would have been splattery. That is a perfect positioning of piss on the
I was
pants.
a little tipsy, and maybe the lighting in that picture is a little suspect.
Revealing?
Oh, now you're blaming the lighting like the girl in the picture, in the yearbook picture.
Wait, but
with her pussy showing.
we're missing something, though. Didn't Sam interview Paul, and Paul said that you said that you didn't mind that you pissed your pants because why? Because he was drunk or something?
Yes, he said, Paul went to him and said, hey, how did it feel to drive home with piss all over your pants? And Evan said, I didn't mind too much. I was too drunk to really let it affect me.
Do you remember saying that to Paul?
Paul embellished a little bit on his interview. He phrased it, yes, with about wearing piss pants. I corrected him, saying just my wet pants.
No.
And I didn't care that I had the wet
Paul
pants
here today?
on.
Yeah, he's around here somewhere.
He's on a food run?
Yeah,
All right,
I'll be back in a bit.
All right, we'll go back to this story when Paul gets back.
Paul
In the meantime,
realizes the integrity of the report. He wouldn't have lied.
in the meantime, we should probably go to line one.
Oh, really?
I didn't even. Yeah, I didn't
All
even.
right. Thanks,
hear
Evan.
this.
We'll go back to you in a minute or two.
Chad from Boca.
Hey, good morning, boys.
What did I miss?
You guys missed one of Jimmy's famous lines. I'll just let him repeat it, actually. Jimmy, who was going to co-star in Footloose in the remake?
He said some black guy, and I said Heather Mills.
Oh, okay. Because he said Jimmy's Heather Mills line bombed, and I'm like, I didn't hear it.
We just didn't hear it. That's a great line.
Thank you.
Footloose.
That's a funny line.
Dude, that's great. What are you, crazy?
Kick off your Sunday leg.
Thank you, sir.
Boys.
All right.
Look at that. Trying to hang Jimmy out to dry with a bomb, and it was a fucking hit.
Thank you, sir. Hey, you want a terrific story about a grandfather in New Jersey?
Terrific. That's terrific.
This is one of those, what are you thinking?
Grandfather in Jersey?
It's this old gag. It's in the category of this old gag.
All right.
Police call Thomas Elgert the worst
choked?
of the worst. They say the 66-year-old grandfather spent months preying on children, collecting naked pictures of them, and trading them with sex offenders on the internet.
These are children. They are defenseless. They are involved in this through no choice of their own.
We know that.
Undercover federal agents busted Elgert by posing online as child molesters. In charging documents, agents accuse Elgert of stomach-turning actions, saying at one point he asked an undercover detective to send him pictures of the detective having sex with his 2 young children and the family pet.
The pet? Why? Wow.
It's a full flood. It's a...
it's a poo. The canopy is off. You look like that guy in the paper today, ejecting out of his Harrier.
Yeah, I sort of got out in time.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Oh, Uncle Paul.
That's terrible.
I bet you think it's terrible.
Yeah, the way they go in there and they lie and they pretend to be who they're not. Those damn agents ought to be arrested.
Yeah, they're pulling shenanigans.
Yeah, that ain't legal.
Getting somebody all worked up like that and then ruining their day.
They shouldn't judge. What kind of pet did he have? They didn't even say.
I don't think it matters.
Sure it does. If it was
Probably the dog.
Labrador Retriever. Those dogs are good for that.
I would say it's probably a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it ain't a fish.
You can't fuck fish.
Yeah.
Because cats aren't as cooperative.
No, they're
a
not.
pain in the ass.
I bet that's
scratching
right.
at your balls and stuff. You just trying to have a little fun.
No, when you declaw them, and then they do that little mushy thing on your balls. It feels
the mushy
good.
thing.
You know, they dig their little paws in there, and you go, oh.
Yeah, Uncle Paul's disgusting.
They got the rough tongues. We used to call it making biscuits. Oh, look, the cat's making biscuits.
Oh, kneading the dough like
Yeah.
that? He's making biscuits.
Sure.
Uncle Paul needs to be put away.
How horny do you need to get, by the way? You got the kids, and he's asking for
bring the pet
a
in,
pet
too.
Jesus.
Oof. You think anyone's tried to fuck fish? Like, I think anybody's tried. Someone out there has probably tried to fuck anything. Really?
Oh, I thought you meant Abe Vigoda.
I don't mean fish used as a fucking device. We've seen that. Thank you, Danny. Danny just punched up a picture of a girl using a trout on another girl.
My bad.
Well, you know.
Yes, the picture's just called redundancy.
Yeah, I'm sure there's probably been the blowfish, let's say, has been used for that purpose. A guy sticking his wiener in a fish.
What fish would be the best fish?
Wide-mouth bass.
Probably tuna because they're big and fat.
I remember from my fishing days, the bunker. They had a big mouth with no
big
teeth.
mouth.
The teeth weren't
You're like a grouper.
a problem.
A big
Maybe
grouper. Yeah, grouper would be good fucking.
Not really, because they look sad.
You just look at, because you're constantly getting the fisheye from them.
Right.
No emotion, so you don't know if the fish is having a good time.
Oh, that'd be so effing creepy.
I think a nurse shark. I want to fuck a nurse shark.
I don't think that would be wise.
Just hold it down. They're so harmless.
Oh, that's true. They are just big and lumbering.
All right, here's the second half of the grandfather story.
Within a 1 mile radius of Elgert's home, there are at least 2 schools, and the neighborhood is full of young children.
It's not unbelievable. It's frightening. It's really scary.
Investigators took bags and boxes of evidence from Elgert's home. They believe he may have molested children as well, and are urging anyone who may have had close contact with him to come forward.
You know, when you see the authorities coming out of a home with bags and boxes, there's never any good stuff in those bags or boxes.
Yeah, they come out with a big paper bag sealed up with the red evidence tape on it.
No,
it's like, no, that isn't just something.
That's not someone's lunch.
Toaster oven. Unless, of course, it was used to bludgeon somebody.
Hey, you don't think they can track who he was emailing, do you?
Probably, once they get the computers.
I don't know.
Look, they give it a good look.
I hope they don't figure nothing out.
Ah, there it is. Danny found it.
You found
There's a gentleman fucking what looks to be a fluke.
What the fuck? What did the fish do?
The fish is just like, oh. The fish
it's blowing him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here to get one of those catfish that you get from noodling.
Oh, wow. Ow.
That's balls.
Yeah, put your penis. That's a video that would get a lot of hits.
And the girl behind him has an eel. So apparently she's been using that.
You know how awful a fish mouth must feel in your dick?
Yeah, it's too, bony. Little teeth in there.
It's got to feel the same way your grandmother would feel.
Oh, God, just thin lips.
I know.
Thin,
gums,
dried up,
bony
lips.
gums.
Except it would smell better and have more interesting conversations.
You ever look at an old lady's lips and go, oh, my God, that's what her pussy looks like?
Ah.
Anybody? I'm the only one?
No.
Hey, Paul's back.
Hey, Paul.
Hey. Intern Paul. Intern Paul. Can we get Paul in here to talk about the Evan pee in his pants thing?
Yeah, I want to get to the fun.
Paul Hoggus at AOL.com. That's where all those emails were going to.
Hey, Paul.
They don't know what's me.
Evan is claiming when you guys all went out on Friday and did a little drinking that he did not pee his pants and that it was the sink that went awry.
I used that same bathroom and my pants were completely dry when I walked out.
Was there a possibility of that happening in the bathroom?
Not that I saw.
And did he tell you that he didn't mind because he was drunk, that he peed his pants or something like that?
When I asked him this morning, his exact words were, I was so drunk I could give a fuck.
Evan peed his pants.
I think you peed your pants. The clincher there is the picture. Danny has you have 2?
I have 2.
Can I see them?
Sure.
Because I want to see if they jibe with Danny's pictures, which show the pants soaking wet, yet the shirt is completely dry. And if the sink exploded, you would think it would be wet.
Well, it happens to be the same picture because I immediately sent it to Danny.
All right.
Okay.
Let me take a look-see, though, at the original.
Ant's good at this
Make sure
stuff.
It wasn't doctored.
Ant's a good investigator.
Yeah, look at this. This line right here, the pants are wet above. Here's the odd thing. His T-shirt is down below the waistband of his pants.
Mm-hmm.
The pants look to be wet even under the shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Yet the shirt, which is over the wet pants,
Mm-hmm.
is dry. How is that possible? How is that at all possible?
I don't think that could be determined with the amount of angles that we have in the picture.
Well, here's another picture. Again, same thing. Dry shirt, pants wet, the entire front, as if you had pissed.
Can I make a comment?
No. All right.
That I think with the quantity of wetness in that picture, that if I
That
were
you really
to
had to piss.
peed myself, that it would usually go further down the legs.
Sir, if your dick was facing straight up, let's say,
like a baby dick,
like a little toddler dick, that would not be the case. It would go up. It would spread out around your waistband, which it looks like it did, and then slowly go down the legs as it wicks down your pants.
and it got soaked, and the jeans are a heavy material.
Yes, yes.
Where did this peeing occur? While you were still drinking?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a little weird.
So you were sitting, drinking,
And just peeing
pissing yourself, and then you
come on.
decided to go to the bathroom because you realized you pissed yourself and come up with the water excuse.
No, wrong.
All
It was-
right.
I mean, the occasions that I have pissed myself in the past, it's been inaccuracy in the bathroom, not completely hitting the
Inaccuracy
target.
in the bathroom.
Yes, he was aiming for the toilet, but he hit the inside of his underpants.
That'll happen sometimes. And
we've all had
this didn't happen this time.
We've all had a sink mishap, but it's like a little spot.
Yeah.
When did you realize that the sink was giving you a crotch shower?
Later than I should have. Again, I've had several drinks at this point.
Yeah.
Probably contributing to the quantity of piss that you had all over your pants.
Oh my God! Eric
No,
has a great
not
idea
piss.
from Virginia Tech. Make him piss himself in studio and compare the pictures.
That's a good idea.
Would you pee your pants today for us?
What if? How about later this week?
Oh, you would do it though.
Yeah, just let me
He's got to bring in a change of clothes.
All right.
And then we'll have him, drink some water and then piss yourself and see if it does look like the stain on his jeans.
Let's do it.
That is a great idea. We do have to get to the bottom of these things.
Yes.
I don't like leaving loose ends.
If you're willing to do it today, I'll go buy you a pair of jeans.
No, it's very difficult to find a good pair of jeans for me that'll fit.
Why?
Piss in.
They
All
got
right,
be
but-
48 hips and fucking.
But
he
I have
said-
proportionally short legs. It's very difficult for me to
You
find.
got short legs too. You're like
Yeah.
6'4".
I'm a
How tall are you
36,
really?
30, 6'2".
36-30.
Yeah.
You wear 30s?
I have very short legs. I have very long torso.
Is that why you have that walk?
I don't know if they're related, but it's just adding to the list.
Yeah.
Wait, you have 30-inch length pants.
They're very hard to find.
I'm 3 inches shorter than you, and I'm doing 32s, 33s.
Wow. That's something.
Mm.
Yeah, because you're not really that tall. I mean,
6'2".
If he's buying 30s, I'm noticing that Evan is today wearing cutoffs. So, you could probably chop another few inches off of that. So.
Yeah, I think these pants were once a 32. They had to be altered.
All right. Let me say hi to John in Jersey. John.
Hi, John.
Hey, guys.
Oh,
Good morning, boys.
Hold on. We got water being handed to Evan. Are you willing to do it today? He's not just handing you water because he's a nice guy.
Well, I would really like to have a second pair of pants.
But you promise you'll do it.
I promise
What
I'll
day?
do it.
What day does it go down?
How about tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Evan pisses his pants.
tomorrow we get
That's
to the
fair.
bottom of it.
full
We
gusto.
compare.
What would management say?
We compare wet spots. Yes, sir.
But I won't be in tomorrow, and since I witnessed the initial pissing,
Gotta do it today.
I think it has to be
Gotta do
today.
it today.
Wow.
What would management say?
Wow. Say.
All right.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Wow.
Holy shit, he's going to pee his pants for everybody. Make sure you do it while Ben Stiller's in here.
Just sit here and piss yourself.
John in Jersey, what's up?
Hey, boys.
Hey.
Hey, a couple of years ago down in SeaWorld, somebody was caught in the tank banging one of the killer whales.
Yes.
And the way they found it was because he wound up dead.
the next
yeah.
morning.
Yeah, he was dead. And they actually think he was fucking the blowhole.
You're kidding.
He was fucking the whale's blowhole, and they think that the whale, because he drowned, they think the whale closed up his blowhole and dragged him underwater by his dick. Because they do that. They close up the blowhole when they dive.
Give you a nice tight feel, right?
Nice tight. He probably was like, oh, if I could come before I die, this is going to be great. But,
And then the killer whale was dead, too?
No, the whale was alive.
Whale wasn't dead.
That was the whale we talked about called Till I Come.
Oh, right. Can you find that story?
It was a weird name for a whale that was being fucked. Till I Come.
Yeah, we'll find that story. Thank you, John.
All right, what's up, boys?
Thanks.
No one feels bad for that guy. No one on earth feels bad for that guy.
Not one person, even his family.
I'm a big fan when the animals, get one.
Oh, he got back.
I'm a big fan when the animals win.
You fucking me?
Do they have to kill the killer whale for like protecting himself from being fucked in his blowhole? Twisted
sexually
fucks that we are.
assaulted.
Huh?
He was sexually assaulted. He's the victim.
Yeah, but they don't usually see it that way. Animal kills human. Animal has to die no matter what. That's the equation every single time.
Did they kill the animal that was fucking that guy? They kill that horse that fucked the guy to death?
I don't know.
No, the stallion they made it a eunuch. They made it a gelding, so other people couldn't go and fuck it.
Wait, by the way, any fucking horse fans in this room? I'm not a big horse fan guy, but did you see what happened? What was it, the Belmont? Or the other one, the Preakness?
The Preakness.
A filly won it?
Oh, yeah?
Fillies don't win these races.
Another,
Did anybody?
Wait a minute.
You didn't watch the race? What, the horse that won the Kentucky Derby, what's his name again?
Yeah, that Mindfish bird.
Oh, boy, this is like a Dr. Kaku thing happening right here in front of our eyes. What, Danny?
Travis is saying it's Mind That Bird.
Yeah, Mind That Bird wins the Kentucky Derby. They're thinking he's going to do pretty well at the Preakness, right? The rider who rode Mind That Bird says, "Fuck that! This filly that came out of nowhere, I'm riding this motherfucker," and wins with the filly.
Wow,
it was a big story in the horse world.
I didn't even know the Preakness was on.
Yeah, it was Sunday or Saturday, whatever.
Oh.
You didn't see the race?
No, I would have bet on it. Any big winner? Like, what were the odds?
I think the filly, was it like a 9-5 or something?
Oh, that's not
like. Even though the horse sort of came out of nowhere, everyone was like, "This is a special horse."
Yeah, and they were probably betting the jockey too.
And the jockey even knew because he's like, I could be riding a Triple Crown winner, but you know what? This filly horse is. He said something like something very special.
No, I bet.
Where's our horse fan?
Stump
Give me a
broke,
call.
was it?
Huh?
Well, was it stump broke? That's where you could back it up to a stump and stand on the stump for height and fuck it. They call it being stump broke.
You got the killer whale story? Can we reread that one?
I love that. It's a fun little story of a... I can't see it.
I was hoping for a little more horse talk, but I don't think it's going anywhere.
I didn't see the race. I didn't hear about it in the news either. Not a real big story, I guess, unless it's...
First time a filly won the Preakness since in 84 years, Ant. That's Bowie Man in Brooklyn. He's solid with his info. That is a huge story that is barely being touched in the sports world. Fillies don't win these races.
No.
They just don't.
Oh, congratulations to you, horse with a twat.
Yeah, lesbian horse. Dykey. Horse with a mullet.
The filly is well known, ran the day before the Kentucky Derby and won by 20 lengths.
Wow.
The filly went off at 2-1.
There's the SeaWorld dead guy story, right?
You got it? Go ahead.
Finally. Wow, this is almost 10 years old, this story now.
Wow.
We did it at NEW when it first out, too.
27-year-old Miami man died after what police think was an attempt to swim with the whales. Tuesday morning, a park employee found the man's body naked, draped just below the dorsal fin of the park's largest whale, an 11,000-pound male named Tillicum.
A male.
It was the second time Tillicum had been linked to a death of a human.
Oh.
But they were saying he appeared to have either drowned or died of hypothermia in the 50-degree water. But obviously, how did he not get dragged down there by the whale? It was obvious that...
Yeah.
They're just not reporting it the way that everybody knows it happened.
Exactly. They keep that water at 50 degrees. You don't realize that. That's some cold fucking water for that whale. And you jump in there thinking you're going to have fun, like Spock in that Star Trek with the whales.
Amazing.
And you freeze to death. You can't get a rod in 50-degree water, can you?
Can you? I think the part that would throw me would be the fucking whale.
Yeah, probably the whale more so than the temperature
the
of the water.
11-ton animal with the hole on the top of its head that I was trying to fuck that smells like fish while the whale swims around confused. What is he? What do I have to do while he does this? Should I make just making that whale noise saying "Get off me"?
He's lonely.
Evan's drinking water in the corner. You better slow down because Ben Stiller's coming in around 9 o'clock, so we're going to have to spread out these bits. Mark on Long Island, what's up?
Hey, guys, how are you?
Pretty good, Mark.
The reason why that jockey actually rode that filly the 5 previous races, and she didn't run in the Derby, so he took Mind That Bird. And the reason he jumped back on that horse is because he had ridden it before, and he knew what a special horse that was. But he had ridden it 5 times before.
But she didn't run the Kentucky Derby, right?
No, she did not, because they didn't want to run her in the Derby because they didn't feel she had a chance. So they ran her, I think, the Kentucky Oaks like the day before, the week before.
Right, I heard that. But why wouldn't, if you think the horse is so special, I mean, the Kentucky Derby is the race.
Yeah, they took some heat for that. They don't understand why. They should have at least given her a shot because she had won 5, Grade 1 races in a row, and they don't know why they didn't put her in the Derby. They think she should have because she probably could have won.
Dude, this horse was an animal. You had to see Did you see the race Saturday?
Literally.
Yeah,
horse was an animal.
Bird finished second. We'd almost caught it. If that race went another quarter of a mile, a quarter of a length, Mind That Bird would have caught.
But it wasn't.
Well, yeah, but
love that.
No, but he's bringing up a good point. The Mind That Bird is a fucked up horse because it's basically. Am I lying when I say it pretty much hangs out in last place and then decides the last third of the race to make a run for it?
Yeah, exactly.
It's the most bizarre thing to watch. That's why I got excited about the Preakness because they're like, Mind That Bird's in 10th place, whatever. But watch, and sure enough, the thing just out of nowhere starts sprinting and almost pulled it off. Came in, second.
Yeah, came in second. It was a great race.
But came from like way back in the pack. Again, like you're looking at the horse going, "There's no way he has a chance to even place anything in this race," and almost pulled it off. Thank you, Mark.
Thanks, guys.
All right. And I hate horse racing, but I don't know. I was captivated by that whole story.
I like being down there and betting and just watching it like that, but,
Nothing worse than going to like a horse track that is way out of the way. And you see the jockeys that are a little overweight, the horses that are a little unkept, and you're betting on these things.
Or you're going on like an off day where it's just there's no stakes races, there's nothing really going on.
If you want to people watch, actually the running of the greyhounds.
Dregs of society.
I know there's people out there trying to save the greyhounds, and God bless you, but there's nothing more fun as far as people watching go than going to a greyhound track. Yeah. Oh man, that brings out the dregs.
Yeah, people betting on dogs, on running dogs.
Yeah. All right, want to take a break?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my nose is itchy again.
Apparently Guar has a song called Fish Fuck. It's 32 seconds. All right, let's take a listen.
We got it? Wow.
They just couldn't commit to the song, though.
No.
That's one of those songs where, like, you know what?
Yeah, people get to the point right away.
Do we really have a second verse for this song?
Yeah. Is one needed?
Yeah, we'll just throw it on our box set. Brad, Atlanta, how are you, buddy?
Brad.
Hello, boys. What we've got is the Rachel Alexander is going to have a tough time winning the Belmont. It's a 1.5-mile race, the longest race of the Triple Crown. And with Mind That Bird, a late comer at the end of the race, it'll easily overtake Rachel Alexander. And being a filly, and last year with 8 bells, turning into the glue factory, they really can't waste having a filly that could be worth millions just from breeding capabilities to go out there and try to win a race that has no chance of winning.
Very good point. You're a horse fan?
Yeah, I'm from Kentucky.
So, all right, one simple, we'll keep it very basic. Why is it so hard to win the Triple Crown in horse racing?
3 races in 6 weeks. Very tough. It'd be like an athlete winning the Super Bowl every year for 3 years.
No, I understand that, but all the horses are running the same 3 races, so you got to take that out of the equation.
Sometimes
why is it hard to win the Triple Crown?
Sometimes the horse has a bellyache.
I think it has something to do with the tracks. It's 3 different tracks,
and one's
so they
longer.
Run, they
right?
run them differently.
And one horse might be better on the shorter track.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Right.
thinking.
The horse, or if the track's a little sloppy.
Yeah, but they're all running in the same conditions.
Yeah, but sometimes they're a mutter. Like if the father's a mutter.
Yeah, and you feed them fodder. That's what they eat. So you
also
feed
have
your
Homer
mother
horses,
fodder. Hey, what is that?
Wow, what was that, Danny?
I've seen it before, but someone just feedbacked it in again. It's a website called Guess Her Muff. And I guess it's like these amateur nude shots, but you get to see them with all their clothes on first.
What a brilliant website.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So you get to see the chick, and then you guess her
All right,
muff.
we're off
and then
horse
you see
racing
the
for a
answer
little bit,
here,
Brad.
and then
Sorry.
you click, and then...
All right, give me
that's
all right. Let's play.
That's hot.
How about this one?
All right.
All right.
I'm going to guess.
Wait, what are we looking at? You got to explain it for the radio, or this sucks.
Chick in a wedding dress.
Chick in a wedding dress, kind of frumpy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in a gown, a
meaty.
little frumpy looking, tall.
All right, she's
pale.
frumpy, so she's trying to, like, improve her appearance. I go with no hair.
No hair. I'm going, God. Trim down triangle.
I think the obvious guess, a complete mess, but I really think she's going to try to.
I know.
Especially for her wedding night, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And maybe it's something a little special for the guy.
What are the choices they give you on the side?
Oh, well, it's just asking what your favorite style is. It's natural, trimmed, patch, landing strip, Brazilian, or shaved bald.
Yeah, all right.
Well, let's see.
What you got? I'm going shaved.
Let's take a look. Let's see how well we do here.
Uh-oh.
Look.
Fucking
got a
natural.
big,
Fatso.
nasty bush. See? You should have went with your first instinct on that one.
Fuck.
We'll play again?
Yeah.
Third one down.
This one?
Yeah, she's got like an open white man's like button-down shirt and black jeans. She's just kind of standing in the living room.
Nice, natural, big boobies, blonde.
Long blonde hair.
Yeah.
Big in the hip area, but not too big.
I'm going to say...
Definitely not a workout chick.
Strip.
I'm going bald.
I'm going strip on that one.
And
see? She's pretty.
Bald?
Bald.
Nice.
She's holding a hotel key. She's in a hotel hallway.
That just came out of me. Like, I wasn't even trying to be funny. That just, I blurted that out. I just blurted that out. God damn.
Give us one more.
Yeah, one more.
You tell me when to stop here. I'll go to the next page.
All right.
Yeah.
And what is this website for the people at home?
Come on, well.
It's,
well, we're going to Asian Broad.
Asian Broad.
It's guesshermuff.blogspot.com.
Oh,
Jesus.
I like it.
You want to do the Asian girl?
Wow, that's
I think that might be
tricky.
too easy.
I would say.
The Asian girl's got a landing strip.
Yeah.
I say Natch. They usually don't do much down there.
Yeah, they usually don't. I'll say
Is she in
natural.
America, though? What
Tough
kind of
to
Asian
say.
are we looking at?
I don't know. It's like a college dorm or
I'll
something.
still go with like a landing strip.
I'll go full patch.
Guess that buff. Here we go.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, hello.
Shaved totally.
Hello.
Man.
Damn, body like a fucking 10-year-old.
I love the people that get mad that when we do visual stuff. Fuck, man. Then
fuck
you
yourself.
we just turned you on to a great website.
Everything's...
How about somebody's stepmother?
All right, an old
Oh,
broad.
Jesus, that's a big
Old broad.
fucking bush.
Hold on, let's go with this. So it's an old broad getting on a train, like a sensible haircut, short, just below her ears,
And
business suit, sort of.
I don't know if this helps, if this adds anything, or maybe it's a clue, but the train that she's getting on is Eurostar.
Eurostar, yeah.
This has to be from
those
across the old pond.
I'm
Those
saying
animals grow it all in. This
big
is a natural
fucking
motherfucking
nasty old lady bush. She's going to surprise us, right?
5 minutes before Ben Stiller,
Yeah.
we're going to take a break in a second. Then
Here we
go
go.
ahead.
Let
This
her
is
rip.
going to be old natural. Landing strip.
Ugh. Look at her though. What a
Christ.
wreck.
Horrible pose for the old broad.
Yeah.
She looks like
Sitting Indian
Lady
style,
Di.
a little like Lady Di.
Mike in Pennsylvania.
Hey guys, my favorite
Mike.
thing on that, I've been on this site for a long time.
Okay.
My favorite's the bonus booby pics.
What's the bonus booby pics about?
Oh, sometimes you get another shot. You can see they're wearing the same outfit as the original photo, and just discarded in the background
Oh.
somewhere. But it's the full package.
Nice.
Oh, here's a bonus pic of Asian girl.
Oh, okay, there it is. Wow.
Good stuff.
Wow, she's been poked in the shitter a couple
Oh,
times.
yeah. Nice.
Thank you, Mike.
That's a hell of a sight.
Hey, that one right there. I want to see that one.
Which? The blonde?
Yeah, right there. That's so natural. It's not even funny.
You think?
No, I mean so bald.
Hippie broad?
No,
Yeah,
so bald.
Baldness.
Very good-looking blonde, slender. All right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's nothing there.
Look at that.
She's just sitting out on the beach with her legs akimbo.
Look at that.
Oh.
Hi, how are you? We didn't know they were going
to. Well, that was a little. We got caught there, didn't we?
How about a little warning before we walk Ben Stiller in?
Just burning a little time while we.
This is called filler,
wait for you, Ben.
It's called guess. Is that still Guess Her Muff? It's like where they show the picture of the girl dressed and then they show her naked. You have to guess what.
Sorry,
hairstyle
Ben.
she's wore.
That you had to walk in on that.
Jesus.
Awkward.
I feel like I feel like I was caught by some
erotic energy in this room.
Yes, exactly.
Sorry.
Bunch of men. How creepy is that? Curtains are drawn.
It really is bad.
Yeah, the curtains are drawn. We're just in here looking at naked girls. It's a good idea for a website, though. Guess that muff.
Hope you had a nice piss, Arnold.
You know what? You beat me to it.
All right.
Yeah. Beat me to it.
Ben's like, great. They booked me on this show. Wonderful.
But I think you have to apologize. No guy minds walking in and seeing that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with just a bunch of.
Yeah.
I saw like half a nipple, really.
It's just a little odd. Yeah. How you doing? Good?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Very well, sir.
Yeah.
You got another movie coming out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You make a lot of movies.
I have made a lot of movies.
Yeah.
You're right. There have been a few.
I've been a fan since your TV show.
Oh, thanks.
Which was
a great
really
show.
funny, underrated.
Absolutely.
The whole thing with medieval cops was hysterical.
Yeah, that was. Thank you. It was back in. Back in the day.
That was a while ago. Kind of when you, and then all of a sudden, movies. That's popping up in movies.
You know what I like about this? Like, I actually saw this, and I like the fact that you're actually putting Steve Coogan in movies. Because he's not in enough stuff. I'm a big Alan Partridge fan, and I mean, seeing him in this one and the first one, the guy's hilarious. He's actually a really good actor.
He's a great British comedian, and he, I saw the Alan Partridge Show a few years ago, which is just incredibly funny. You know, he plays this fake talk show host. I thought that was sort of what he looked like and what he was like, but he's really doing a character.
Right.
And then met him in London one time, and then we worked a few times together, which has been great.
Alan Partridge is such a weird show. I'm not to go on a tangent, but because it actually was no audience, but it used a laugh track, and it worked. Like, normally you see that, and it just stinks, but that actually, for some reason, the laugh track belonged in that show.
Yeah, I think they ruined, like, MASH with a laugh track.
Terrible. I can't watch the old MASH anymore.
How would they do that?
But how funny is it? You come in to promote a movie, we're talking about MASH.
I loved MASH, though, as a kid.
Yeah, but then you realize, like, there's a laugh track in it.
Yeah. But back then, I didn't think about it.
No, it didn't bother you back then for some reason.
And it was weird because it wasn't like like a sitcom where it was shot in front of an audience. It was sort of shot.
It was shot like out in the hills of California or something. And
so like the audience was everywhere.
Yeah. Oh,
they were out in Korea.
They were with
the audience was out.
It was like some Chinese in the woods waiting to invade, just kind of going, "Oh, that Hawkeye,
laughing. Yeah,
he is a pisser."
Groucho Marx said it, and he was right. He said he thought the laugh track ruined comedy because you didn't have to be funny because the reaction was already there.
Yeah.
So it's such a strange thing when you really think about it, the laugh track. And now it's sort of gone away, kind of. You know, the Office was, I think, responsible on American television for sort of like making it okay to do shows where you don't have a laugh track.
Thank God. Really odd to just have that fake. Who thought of that one? Where it's like we need some laughs so the people laugh along.
And you can always pick out the one that there's always that one laugh that would go like, like a little higher than everybody else. I'm like, oh, it's awful. I don't think MASH holds up humor-wise, and I love it. It's my favorite show ever. But I think the serious moments and the poignant stuff holds up.
Right.
But a lot of the laughs, it was a little too, for the time great, but a little too kind of jokey and
back and forth.
It's interesting when you go back and look at stuff. But I love MASH, too. That was like, I mean, I was so into it.
I preferred After MASH with,
trying to keep that horse running.
Who was it? William Christopher and Jamie Farr and I think Harry Morgan decided to.
The people that got peripheral storylines.
Yeah, they should have called it Everyone But Hawkeye.
Everyone But Hawkeye.
We should talk about Night at the Museum, too.
Yes.
The first one was a monster.
Yes. Well, yeah.
And what's weird is because they got a lot of nephews and nieces. Now when you go to the museum, they know all the stuff.
Yeah, it was actually a nice
teaching.
thing. It was a positive thing. Well, yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily accurate information.
Right.
It's sort of like just whatever's going to work for the movie and be funny, but at least it gets kids interested.
Right.
And then they can go and read the real stuff.
They want to go to the museum because of Night at the Museum.
Yeah.
They didn't care ahead, before.
Exactly. And that's, I think, that was kind of a cool thing about the movie that it sort of, because I grew up, my generation going to the museum was what we did.
A field trip. It was like
exciting.
You take a field trip.
It was a cool field trip.
I used to go out from Long Island, and you'd have to fill out your permission slip, and we'd go to the Museum of Natural History, and it was just an amazing place, Or so huge.
You had a better high school because we went and saw Danny Kaye. Why would you bring kids to see Danny Kaye?
Danny Kaye.
How old are you?
Danny Kaye fired my parents from a show once.
Did he?
Yes.
Yeah, well, fuck Danny Kaye then.
That's what I say. He was a great screen comedian, but fired my parents. So
I think it was some kind of musical or
Stiller and
something.
Mira?
I know he fired.
Who fired Stiller and Mira? What were they doing wrong? They were being Stiller and Mira. Right. Like, what's
Get rid of them.
Get rid of them. I thought they were another act.
Too much attitude.
Wait, was Danny?
Jesus Christ.
Was he glass coffee table guy, or was that Danny Thomas?
No. Danny. Neither was.
Who was? There was one of the
Danny
Dannys with
Thomas
glass
is
coffee.
March of Dimes.
No, one of them was glass coffee table as well, not just Chuck. I'm telling you.
Tell me what is glass coffee table?
Man,
Jesus.
why'd you ask?
I think I know what you mean.
It's when you lay under a table and you watch somebody do something.
Right.
It's like
right.
people
I think I
have
know what you're
allegedly
talking
into
about.
that.
Yeah. I thought that was Chuck Berry.
Yes, him as well.
Yeah.
But there was a white guy too. We represented somehow. I just don't. I don't remember who it was.
Well, wasn't it Sylvester had a little of that going on? One of our famous
Stallone, yeah. Well, what are we going to do?
Why are we talking about shit on
Nice to go there, yeah.
We have movies to talk about. For the love of God. What's
family movies?
Yes,
family movies.
Now this one's a little different because Smithsonian.
Yeah, which we also did a field trip to in 7th grade. Did you?
Oh, you did? Nah, I lived in New York, so to go out of state would have been crazy.
No, it was a big thing.
I would have cried.
Really?
I would have cried too. Like if my mother had to be a class mother on those field trips, or I would cry.
Yeah.
I was the biggest crybaby.
I was too. I once got off an airplane that was headed for Maine to go to camp. I got off the plane on the tarmac.
And that plane later crashed. Everyone was lost.
I wish there was some justification.
Yeah, there was no. It made it. Everyone had fun except you.
My mother was horrified. And but we took the buses down to the Smithsonian. That was exciting. 7th grade and sleepover and girls, and it became like a thing. Like,
did you have a pretty normal upbringing? Because you kind of didn't really hit the public scene until you were, in your 20s, I guess.
Late 40s.
Late 40s, somewhere around there. You're just breaking into the business. But having parents that were as famous as your parents, it would seem like you would have been kind of in the spotlight a little earlier than you were.
Well, we were around, but it was. I think it was a different time. My parents are New Yorkers. They never went to the whole. They didn't like to go to L.A. or Hollywood to go to work out there. But it was just sort of like low key, and they did their thing and. Just...
I thought you would have kind of been launched into the business, or wanted to.
I was trying. I mean, I wanted to be... I knew I wanted to be a director. I knew I wanted to be an actor, but I was, trying to figure out how to do it for a long time. And I wasn't getting work for a long time, too.
Yeah.
So, in my early 20s, I was just sort of auditioning and
was it tough because
failing.
Your parents were who they are, and it's like,
you
he
can't,
just wants to...
you can't really fail anonymously within the business. You know what I mean? Like, you go in and you'll audition, that's, Jerry and Ann's kid, and then you'll suck, and then they'll be like... Okay, that's great. Good luck.
By the way, he sucks.
Yeah, and you kind of it's for a while that just you just have to kind of go through that and be willing to deal with that. But everybody has their own set of issues. I think when you're trying to make it. So people who don't have any sort of connection to the business, that's a huge hurdle. And it wasn't like it was. You just have to deal with your own set of.
What was the first thing you did where you realized, okay, I think I got my foot in the door here?
Well, I got a part in a play in 1986. Off Broadway, this play called House of Blue Leaves that was running at Lincoln Center, and that was my first job that I got.
Was it comedy or?
It was sort of a comedy that had, it was a comedy basically, and it went to Broadway and it ran for a while, and that was sort of what. And a lot of people came to it, and I got a job based, from that. I got a job, a little part in Empire of the Sun, the Steven Spielberg movie.
Oh yeah.
And
did Christian Bale yell at you?
He did not yell at me
as
at that
a little
age.
kid. Little kid,
he
was yelling at you.
I stayed out of the eye line. No, but he was like 10 or whatever, and but I had a little part in that, and that was sort of.
Wow, I'm gonna have to.
That wasn't it though. Then I had to keep on auditioning.
Yeah, and keep.
Nothing. Yeah, it took a while after that.
Trying to do it.
Your mom was in Fame.
That's right.
I love your mother in Fame.
She plays the tough English teacher.
Yeah, she really scolds Leroy. That was one of my favorite movie scenes. When he breaks up the whole classroom and runs out, and then he confronts her in the hospital, and she shames him.
She does. She shames him.
Yeah. Don't you kids ever think of anyone but yourselves? And he's like, just stopped. It's great.
That's my mom.
They have had just a great career. I mean,
they're incredible.
Seinfeld and everything, just
hysterical. It's they've worked together for so long, and then Seinfeld was like a whole new thing for my dad, and I just actually did a thing with them for the internet where they're just doing like a little sort of like 3-minute sort of like just commenting on the day's events together, and they're just so funny.
Oh, I gotta check that out.
Yeah, because they just
do they have good chemistry together?
It's just like basically, there's no script, and they just do it, and they're incredible, and they just and they go to weird places because they just go off of each other, and they'll start talking about torture, and then my dad will end up talking about his hip, like what's your opinion on the United States and torture, and he'll say like self catheterization, that's torture.
You'll watch him as a kid arguing and just sit there going, funny, look, they're arguing.
Well, it's funny when you're an adult.
Yeah, someday millions will enjoy what I see as a child.
Did you ever have them come to something? Can we all do stuff that you look back on, you go, I didn't like that much. Did you ever have them come to one of your projects or a premiere that you didn't like, and they have to kind of try to be nice about it, and you're like, look, just let me know.
We all know this wasn't one of my better ones.
Well, yeah, my dad is like a super supportive dad, so he'd always just be like, yeah, that was great, that was great. My mom was a little bit tougher critic, so like I remember like first I got a part in a little part in this movie called Fresh Horses a long time ago, and she was like, and I was excited because it was the sort of the best friend part, and she was she sort of said, yeah, it was all right, you played sort of a braggadocio character. I was like, what is that word? What does braggadocio mean? Which I guess my character was like a braggart.
So you can say braggart.
What? Yeah. I still don't even know what a braggart is.
The Oshio in there is a little...
She was trying to say your character was a prick, but she was saying it nicely.
Basically is what... Yeah, exactly. But then, and my dad, though, everything's great. And, because I think he didn't get a lot of approbation when he was a kid. He grew up in a poor family during the Depression, and his parents didn't want him to be an actor. So
yeah,
he's he instead was really supportive to his kids. So I think it's great. That's positive.
Did you think Tropic Thunder was going to be as big as it was when you were making it? And
it was a little bit of a flyer, that movie. In terms of not knowing, because
you must have been a little worried too at some of the content.
I had no idea. I had no idea whether or not people would take to Robert Downey's character, and it was an idea that I'd had for about since Empire of the Sun, because that was a war movie, and I just always thought actors doing war movies would be something funny to do a movie about, and it took a while to get it together, and so when we finally got it made, it was like, it wasn't a cheap movie to make, it was a little bit edgy, it was rated R, and so I didn't know how people would respond, especially Downey's character, and then I was sort of I was very happy that people sort of got
it. That could have completely backfired if done, I think, by someone else, done differently.
Yes,
you might have gotten people going, "Oh, I'm outraged" or something. But he pulled it off beautifully.
I thought there were very few people who could actually play that part that people would accept doing it. And he's just uniquely sort of suited to be able to do that, where he can just go out there and do that, and people get that where he's coming from.
Plus, it was seen as a stereotype of black characters in war movies, which is a stereotype that exists. So it's almost like, hey, I'm making fun of black people, making fun of the stereotype of them in war films.
I mean, that was the idea behind all of the characters in the movies, that were making fun of the actors taking themselves too seriously, for the character I was doing, his character, all of it.
But the whole speech about going full retard. That is just that is amazing. It's amazing, and the balls you guys had to go there.
The clips of you as the retarded gentleman in that movie that you were doing,
right?
Well, that was what I wasn't expecting that controversy to happen. Which happened. I was.
I know.
So,
right?
We were so braced for I screened the movie for the NAACP and all that. I was really, and then that sort of came and sort of came up from behind.
Just amazing.
The face.
What was your name? What was the character name?
Simple Jack.
It was so wrong. I loved it,
and you should be able to do that in films.
Of course, it's funny,
especially in a comedy. Come on,
go full retard.
I think actors are pretty easy targets,
And who knew Tom Cruise had it in him to do what
that
he
was
did
another
in that
thing
movie.
that was a huge surprise.
Yeah, well, he just he went for it. I think I give him credit for just saying, whatever, let's just have fun.
How do you make that call?
It's a really weird thing on that one. It was just Tom, I had shown him the script, and he had the idea for the character. It was actually his idea to play a studio head. Yeah. And then he gave me that idea, and then we went back and wrote it. So it was it just happened organically.
The fat arms on him, it was just great. Yeah. He really skewered them.
It's nice to know what he really thinks about studio execs, because you can't just pull that out of your ass, He probably has been in that situation.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, side by side. Great makeup job and everything.
Ben only has a couple more minutes.
Yeah.
So, Night at the Museum 2.
Yes, Night at the Museum 2
It's
at
obviously
the Smithsonian.
a
So
huge
a
hit.
lot of different characters from history and stuff.
Well, yeah.
And
there are characters from history. A lot of actors in the movie, funny actors. You know, Jonah Hill's in it, Bill Hader.
Owen Wilson and Steve Coogan, who I love.
a little Gervais in there.
Oh, Ricky Gervais is hilarious.
Christopher Guest is
Christopher
plays
Guest.
Ivan the Terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's a crazy cast. It was a really fun, set to hang out on. Hank Azaria plays the bad guy. He plays this evil Egyptian pharaoh who sort of has a list.
I hate Hank. He's in much too good a shape.
Yeah,
Dude,
he's in very
what
good
guns
shape.
on that guy?
I know.
Yeah, and the whole movie, he's got his guns out.
Oh, bastard.
He's kind of like Boris Karloff with guns.
Creepy / well built.
Yeah.
It's obviously going to be a hit. Cause I was like watching it, going like 10-year-olds are going to love this too. It's like it's like some of the humor is like adult humor, but it's like you have to kind of be a little older to get it. Mm-hmm. But just because of what's happening, you're in a museum and you're running around with giant octopus and all this shit chasing it. It's like kids are definitely going to love it.
Yeah, I mean, I find that's there's like this sort of the creatures and stuff younger kids respond to, and then older people respond to like the jokes and the humor and stuff.
That girl is fantastic. Who played Amelia Earhart?
Amy Adams.
Oh, she's sexy.
She's amazing. She was nominated for an Oscar this year for Doubt, and she's
Holy crap, that's right.
Amelia, a little more manly in real life.
Yeah, she looked.
Amelia was a little more. Yeah, masculine.
She looked really good.
Yeah.
There was only one part of the movie I had a problem with, and that was they were in D.C. and they said, we got to get to New York, and it was like, all right, we got an hour. And they took off and they made it in an hour. That I had a very serious issue with. I didn't like the time framing of that. But
the character has a private plane.
Yeah, there you
waiting
go.
for him at all times.
Waiting on the tarmac.
But the first one was massive. This will obviously be massive. 'Cause it was weird to see, like, all right, the first one, you do that in the museum. So what do you do to make the second movie different? And it was different because all the characters were different, and it was a different movie. And there was something that you guys added with the pictures, which I thought was great. Kind of going inside of pictures. It was really interesting.
Well, that was the cool thing about the Smithsonian. So there's new stuff to come to life, and I think it was just important that we had an idea behind it that made it different. And because at the end of the movie, everybody's so happy, and I'm like the night guard, and I'm happy. So we wanted to figure out a way to start it out where, for some reason, things aren't going so well. So my inventions, because I'm an inventor in the movie, the inventions have taken off. So I'm doing infomercials with George Foreman.
Which was hilarious. It was another great, without saying they were skewering it, with the cheese dick industry of people selling their own stuff. Really accurate. Really accurate.
We got to meet George Foreman, which was exciting.
Yeah, what a set of mitts on that guy.
Oh, my God.
We shook his hand once.
Like, ridiculous.
Yeah,
He's
ridiculous.
They're giving us the wrap up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for having me.
No problem. Thanks for coming in. Sorry about, a little awkwardness on the screen when we first
kind of got excited.
Yeah,
really.
I think it was
like,
good.
Where am I?
We ought to start every interview like
this
that.
is getting my day going.
Have some smut on the screen and bring the guests in unannounced.
Yeah. Did anybody guess? Did anybody guess who it was?
Yeah, we had a few guesses.
Well, if you want to guess one, Ben, I mean, you're more than welcome.
No, I have to go. I got to. Great talking to you guys.
Ben Stiller, Night at the Museum 2 starts Thursday or Friday?
Friday.
Friday, okay.
All right.
It's going to be a hit. You don't even
guys.
have to be here, so good luck to you. Good luck to you. It's Ben Stiller. What am I saying?
We'll
take a break.
I get a quick picture. Yeah.
There were times when I was doing Jack that I actually felt retarded, like really retarded.
Damn.
In a weird way, I had to sort of just free myself up to believe that it was okay to be stupid or dumb.
To be a moron.
Yeah.
To be moronical.
Exactly.
An imbecile.
Yeah. When I was playing the character.
When you was a character.
Yeah, I mean, as Jack, definitely.
Yeah. It's like working with Mercury. It's high science, man. It's art form.
Yeah.
You an artist.
That's what we do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
What do you mean?
Check it out. Dustin Hoffman, Rain Man, look retarded, act retarded. Not retarded. Count 2 picks, cheated cards. Autistic. Show. Not retarded. You got Tom Hanks, Forrest Gump. Slow, yes, retarded maybe, braces on his legs, but he charmed the pants off next to him and they won a ping pong competition. That ain't retarded. You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
I love oranges. Secret messages, Ant. Secret messages all the time. Denied. Fucking Lakers. Opie and Anthony finally decided, you know what? I'm going to get into the NBA playoffs.
How? You don't even play.
Oh, good point. What? Oh, denied.
I went over the top, but I was still denied.
No, my whole day revolved around getting home in time to watch Game 7, Lakers, Rockets. Lakers blow out the Rockets. The game was over by halftime.
Is that basketball?
So go fuck yourself, Lakers. LeBron's taking you down.
Who?
LeBron James.
I don't know anything about
neither do
basketball.
I.
We've been through that before.
Wait a minute.
Whether it's
I
college
get
or
really
professional.
nervous when people talk sports.
Yeah.
Because like they're going to find out I'm a homosexual. It's just going to be like, you don't know anything about basketball? Well,
come on. You know the basics. You know who LeBron James is.
Well, yeah, he's a sportsman.
Yeah.
Do you know? Come on.
I know who LeBron James is.
All right, good.
King
James.
I believe
King James, right.
He played in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm. Did?
Oh, well, does.
Okay.
You know,
well, good. What else could you say?
I wasn't even sure if he had been, ousted. I just know because when we were in Cleveland, his huge picture
everywhere.
is everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. I was just
very
caught.
good.
I was just caught
You make me
being
look good.
gay.
What do you want to talk about, duty? Let's move on from the NBA and talk about duty.
Yes.
No.
Jesus.
No.
Just some quick knowledge.
Great
And the Celtics,
Gutfeld.
I think, got knocked out. The game is on too late for me to watch, but I do believe Celtics are out, right?
Good.
They out?
Why bother? Greg Gutfeld from Red Eye.
How you doing?
It's doing Red Eye tonight, right?
Yeah, he is.
Very cool.
Love doing the show.
A huge lineup of guests.
Absolutely.
You and a hot chick and somebody else.
Nice. At least I'm the name guy.
Yes.
You.
You know what?
That's always what it is, though. It's me, some hot chick, and then some other guy.
Exactly.
I don't know.
I was going to try to just ignore this, but it's coming in way too much. So let's go to Mike in Jersey.
Mike?
Hold on, Greg. Mike?
Yeah.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey.
Man.
Good. I was just tuning in during the commercials to my free week of Hulu, and he's talking about how he can't announce his lineup of guests for the week because of the wolves that are waiting at the door to steal all his guests.
Well, no one is stealing anybody's guests, man. If people are doing press and they're promoting something, it's like, what's the problem with 2 shows interview? Who cares?
It makes it sound. I mean, obviously he's talking about Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller was on Howard for an hour, and we get him for 10 minutes. So you figure out what's going on with this company. And we had a hard 10 minutes, don't go over or there'll be problems. And then Howard goes on the air and makes it sound like we're just waiting outside his door. Like, oh, could he now go on Opie and Anthony? It's scheduled way ahead of time. We knew we had Ben Stiller on our show 2 weeks ago.
We've been promoting it all last week.
Lies. Go fuck
You know how
yourself.
many people we've said no to? We go, nope. That's a Howard guest. No. Yeah, it's like, that's a Howard guy. Nope. We're not standing at the door as.
Are we? We're just standing outside your door.
Ben Stiller has a new movie coming out.
Getting your scraps. Is that what you want your listeners to know?
He's doing press. So why wouldn't we have him on? Why wouldn't he want to be on? Just stop it already. Stop being a baby.
God, someone's getting cocky.
It's all good for the everything we're supposed to do is for the good of the company. It's always like whenever we have a problem and we're dragged down the hallway and have to talk to bosses, they're like, you know something? You got to do this because it's the best thing for the company, and we really need to push this and that. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then anything else, it doesn't matter. It's not good for the company. Whether it's good for the company or not, it's just like, no, fuck them. Fuck O&A.
Yeah, coming in like crazy.
We are the bastard stepchildren fuckwads.
He's not going to announce his guests anymore because there are wolves waiting outside his doors.
Wolves, I wish there were.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be fun if literally there were wolves? He opened the door and got shredded to pieces.
Someone's a bit cocky because he has a few more listeners this week.
Don't worry.
I hate it when mommy and daddy fight in front of me.
Yeah. Don't worry about your listeners and that you get
what could
to
you talk to
advertise
Ben
on
Stiller
our
for
show,
an hour
so-
anyway?
We were just
10 minutes was fine.
Yeah, 10 minutes exactly.
Honestly, we were getting into it, and then he's got to go. We were
10 minutes.
We were having a pretty good interview.
What's it like having your mom be Ann Mira and your dad be Ben?
We said
I think we did that.
Jerry, so that's the weird. That's the.
I think we got that one in.
Thank you, very good.
Hard hitting question.
Yes.
And then I talked about how he liked it. I liked his mother in Fame. I'm the worst because I did actually. She was great in Fame.
And then he recited all of her lines.
I just did one of her lines. I don't know why
You
I
did
did
every line from the movie.
I didn't.
All right.
We don't have that kind of time.
Hey, Danny. Instant feedback. Little Connor's toe tag might have given us a link to Pay Dirt as far as Christina Models goes.
Oh,
check that out. And Sean in Georgia, what do you have?
Hey guys,
Hey, I don't know if y'all addressed it yet, but when J.J. Abrams came on your show first and then did Howard, he was almost refusing to have him on air, yelling that he had to go, he had stuff to do for the weekend. And then when he came in, he gave him about 10 minutes and made him stand the whole time.
Oh, that was probably because he was on our show first.
Yeah, first, and that's, that's bad for company, I guess.
Yeah.
Ugh, come on.
They want us to be company men as, you know what, give me a paddle, Ant. Red paddle me. Red paddle.
Red paddle. I want to be able to leave today. I don't want to have a meeting.
Last
to go
thing
to.
I need is someone yelling at me. I'm too old to be yelled at.
I got to stress over Gutfeld's show and what I'm going to say from the time I leave here. From the time I leave here to the time I leave your show, all it is what if I have nothing to say?
It's easy.
I know.
Did you see how handsome I looked when I was on Thursday night?
You were very handsome.
I loved
with
it.
Your little shirt.
He had it unbuttoned down to his
3
navel.
buttons open.
Yes.
He's completely hairless. Completely hairless.
It's bizarrely hairless.
You would make a lot of money in the sex trade.
I have.
Oh, yeah. I have. Ship them to Southeast Asia where they like young hairless boys.
Yes. I tell them
where they like young hairless.
I tell them they can make cummy on my bosoms.
Oh, my God. Look at these shots of Christina models.
Oh, there's a lot of pictures then.
Good God.
Could you forward me that link?
By the way, Christine models, number one on Google Trends. So people have been Google bombing nicely today. Keep Googling Christina model.
Got quite the set of bosoms on her.
Boobies.
Quite big bosoms.
Hey, is Evan ready to pee his pants?
Yes.
He is.
Oh, did you hear about this?
No.
There's a lot of controversy with this program. Always very serious controversy. The interns, a few of the, all right, well, take a seat or whatever. The interns went out the other night because some of them were, it was their last day. Very sad around here. I don't even remember their names. So they went out, drank. One of our interns over here, we call him Swivel Hips. If you saw him walk, you'd know why, but just take it for granted that. He pissed his pants, allegedly, at this point. We're saying allegedly. There are photographs of the front of his pants completely wet. He says the sink exploded in the restroom, and that's why I got wet. But I did notice not a bit of wet on his shirt, which was pulled out and over his pants. Yet the pants are wet kind of above the shirt line. Horse shit. Horse shit, I say.
Horse shit.
So, the only way to prove this
is by forcing him to urinate once again.
To see if it matches the photographs of his urine picture.
But does it have to be on my chest? Because that wasn't
Greg,
part of the deal.
If you're willing to volunteer, there's a line of guys waiting for that. He's been drinking some water. We can't let him drink too much. God forbid.
That is not a sink accident. I'm looking at the thumbnail photo of it. That is not
look at the shirt, right? The shirt's dry.
Yeah.
The shirt would have some splatter on it.
Yeah.
That is an internal wetness worked its way out. I could see the splatter pattern. I want to set up threads and poles and rulers.
Do you think I can get a picture of that?
CSI. Oh, please.
Just to take home with me?
Yeah. You want to take home that? Yeah, well, 8 by 10.
Yeah.
You can hang it up on a wall.
Well, we did decide there's only one way to prove if he actually peed his pants there, Greg.
Yeah. Do you have a good full bladder right now that you've...
I most certainly do. But maybe if you look at this picture closely, you can see some shading in the shirt. I'm wearing a white shirt.
Yeah, you pissed on that too.
Really?
I mean, I'm seeing it, but
Let me take a look. Now it sounds like the controversy of the girl in high school having her picture taken for the yearbook and her pussy showing, and they're saying it's just a shadow.
It's her legs.
I've never seen that one.
Dan?
Maybe a speckle. What, that spot right there, that one little dot?
No,
it goes from from soaked pants to maybe some splatter on there.
I think due to my white shirt, the contrast between wet cloth and dry cloth is not as noticeable in that picture.
You got a weird voice.
We're still gonna submit this as evidence, and you will urinate yourself.
Fair enough.
Yes. By the way, the picture we've determined it's a shadow of the top of her skirt.
Yep.
Making that line that almost looks like a crotch area.
Yep.
But it's at her thighs going back.
Don't you ever find it weird that you don't pee on yourself when you're drunk? Like when you go to bed and you dream about it?
Oh, yeah.
And you wake up and you haven't?
And you haven't pissed.
What is it? What's the biology in your head telling you not to do it when your brain is dreaming about it, you know?
It happened like when you're a kid, it happens. If you dream you're taking a piss,
I still
you
have that
wake
dream.
up and go,
I still have that dream that I'm looking for a bathroom.
Yeah.
And toilets are overflowing.
Yeah,
Everything, like you can't find, you gotta go, and then you wake up and you're fine.
It's like, why didn't I piss myself?
What did I miss?
Why
It's
can't I just
amazing.
have fun and
This
piss
is an
myself?
incredible body.
It's funny, cops dream about firing and the bullet won't come out of the gun. And that's like their biggest fear, and yours is that all the toilets are flooded.
Exactly. I have a rough life.
I have those. I was talking earlier about those dreams where apparently years ago I was involved in some kind of murder. Not really killing someone.
Yeah.
Close enough where I could be in trouble for it. And then they found the body, and like forensics was going through it. And I'm like, it's got to be like my hair or blood. The cops are going to go. I'm fucked. I'm going to prison. And then you wake up and go, oh, good. I'm out of trouble.
That'd be quick. Yeah, but it'd be really funny if that does happen. You actually kill somebody.
And I actually do, and I'm involved, and there's no waking up from that. And I'm in prison taking it in the keister.
You know what that's from? That's from watching cop TV shows when you were a kid, because you always assumed from watching Dragnet and stuff that you were going to go to jail sooner or later.
Will catch you.
Because the odds are that you would be arrested.
Yeah, they will catch you. And I watch a lot of those cold case files and things like that. So all the forensic evidence, and I'm just thinking, I'm going to get caught.
Yeah,
it's over.
Well, Evan's ready to pee his pants.
Is he?
Yes, he sure is.
I think I need a few things. My replacement pants, the number one. Okay. And,
hey, can I move my
maybe
jacket?
A few paper towels.
Yeah, move my jacket.
I would do
and we
that.
want Evan up high so we can really take a look at this.
Yeah,
and can we have the picture up on the screen of the alleged picture of him peeing his pants?
What are you doing, E-Rock?
That should kill you.
Jesus. Our guest's clothing, and you
He
throw it
literally
around.
just throws it on the ground.
Because that's how he does his own clothes.
Paul has brought in the replacement pants for Evan.
Now, I want to know
that was
something,
part of the demands.
Evan. I want to know something. What position were you in when you peed yourself?
Standing in front. No.
Thank you.
Shit.
He fell for that old
You went with
gag.
the Brady Bunch thing.
That was the great escape when he goes, have a good night.
I think you
and he goes, thank you. Oh, fuck.
That was like throwing the briefcase in the courtroom.
Yeah.
I was going to say standing in front of the sink.
Well, you were
which
gonna,
is
all
somewhere
right.
I would not pee.
Oh, shit. We still have to do these.
Yeah, of course we do. But it's just another example of it's in his mind.
Shouldn't he
knows
stand on
peed.
plastic, though?
No.
I don't piss in the rug.
What are we, fucking amateurs?
Yeah, he shouldn't.
Let's get a reek in here.
He shouldn't piss on the rug.
All right, lay some paper
Gotta
down.
Something. He could stand in a garbage
Here's
pail.
my jacket.
No paper.
Yeah. E-Rock will hand him your jacket.
Paper
On
works.
newspapers like a dog.
It works for dogs. It can work for Evan.
How appropriate he's using Newsday, though. Only daily, no one reads.
Get the
I
Times.
fucking hate Newsday.
Get Morning Dowd's column.
Newsday is
You don't like her?
is a horrible
She just got
paper.
busted. Did you see that today? For
No.
plagiarism.
Did she?
Yeah, Morning Dow. She's all over the papers. Got
boy.
nailed for ripping off a blogger.
Wow.
She had to admit it yesterday.
She admitted it?
Yeah, she admitted it somewhere in here. I'll find it.
Good.
I know.
Term blogger is so derogatory these days. The blogging American. Please, blogger is...
Hey, can we go back to Evan? How was the third annual Big Al Bowling Bash?
It was great.
He's wearing his shirt, obviously.
Big Al Bowling Bash.
Wow, that sounds like a
It
fun
made it
time.
3 years, huh?
Sure.
All right.
What is that about? Is it just bowling?
It was some benefit, something or other. I don't even think I went to this. I just got the T-shirt somehow.
Well, you want that shirt.
Yeah.
There are plenty of people that did go there and didn't get a shirt.
Didn't get a shirt.
No, they
They're
didn't.
bumming.
Yes.
Well, all right, now.
All right, now...
I'm right in the line of fire here.
Yeah.
How appropriate we have that on TV.
Oh, there's some yellow ice. That's severe weather. Wait a minute. Here it comes.
I'm going to try my best.
Try your best.
Well, I mean, with so many people watching,
You're piss shy?
Here's what you do.
Fucking pee anywhere.
You just, if you have to, close your eyes. Deep breaths, complete relaxation.
That's right.
And just let it flow. Don't think about forcing it. Then the muscles clinch up. Just...
We got the picture to compare it to?
He's taking his shoes off. You got piss into your shoes?
Why are you taking your shoes off? That's silly.
Doesn't want to piss in his sneakers.
Just tell us when you're peeing.
Just relax.
All right.
And don't stop the stream.
Relax. Think of water. Pouring water.
That's right. Think of standing on open wires.
Very relaxed. Just let it.
All right.
Let it.
Think of your
out.
family.
Oh, I do see a little. No.
Are you peeing your pants?
Here it comes.
Let it go. Just let it go. Don't even think about it.
He's looking down.
Just let it keep going. And we'll see
Where?
it's running down.
Just like I said.
Wait, it's going down the other side. Hold on.
Hold on.
No, he didn't
That's
prove
a different
his point.
pattern.
He's got a stripe of piss all the way down the inner thigh.
It's not done yet.
Oh my goodness!
I told you to put plastic down.
Much more.
And if he was sitting,
Wait, is that the other side now?
yes,
He might have proved his point.
No,
I think he did.
if he was sitting
He wasn't sitting though.
when he peed himself.
I stopped it. I don't think I should empty out the whole.
Well, I'll just keep peeing. No,
I think he proved all of us wrong.
Did he prove his point?
Yeah, I think he did.
No,
and
I
the
think you gotta
stench of
keep
urine
peeing.
is unbelievable
Oh,
over here.
Wait, the
Yeah.
crotch area is starting to get big.
He's the asparagus kid.
Yes, yeah, fuck.
E-Rock's running to get more paper to put down.
The Daily
get
News,
him outta
not
here.
as absorbent as Newsday.
Finish up.
No, keep going.
Yes.
Keep peeing. Of course, you can't stop.
Go stand in Bladder's office and tell him you want to work here.
All right. I'm finishing it. It's all time.
No, he's got to go downstairs and wait in line to get an ID, just like that.
He's soaked. I think it was a sink issue,
It's
man.
like
No, it
Reagan
wasn't.
from The
I
Exorcist.
told you it was a sink issue.
If he was sitting, if you peed sitting, though,
Oh, jeez. He's standing in it.
E-Rock, why are you laughing?
he's soaking in it.
Here's what he did.
He's
I'm
standing in his
completely
own
out.
puddle?
He fucking. Here's what he did. He aimed his dick down this time.
Yes,
He knew.
yes.
He was drunk. His little baby penis was pointing straight out, and he just made a wee.
Or he was sitting and pissing, which would make a different piss pattern.
You guys.
But if you notice the
guy peed his
quantity
pants for us, I'm
of
telling you.
piss here,
I think
I'm telling you,
point.
the stench of urine now is unbelievable.
it is really bad. It is really bad now. Now it is really bad.
I can smell it.
Oh, it's horrible.
God.
Oh my God! Okay, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, I honestly feel like I'm in Port Authority. You know?
Yeah. Oh, get your pissy pants out of here. Give him like a stepping stones of newspapers to walk out of the studio with.
You got to have him go hit on somebody.
Yeah. Oh, unfortunately, I wish Jennifer Love Hewitt was here today. That would have been great.
Why would I do that? My left sock's ruined.
Your socks are erect? You pissed into your socks?
Oh, my left
you
sock
pissed
is
way down. Like, I've never seen anyone piss all the way down to their shoes.
My left sock is saturated right now.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
I just Twittered a picture of it.
Shit.
Yeah,
You're a mess.
Hey,
Oh, God.
we
Yeah.
got the
there wasn't that
replacement
much
pants
piss.
for him, right, Paul?
Yeah,
Yeah, we got the.
of course.
You want to give
All right, give him his replacement pants. Make sure he gets out of the.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
Paul got your replacement pants.
I heart New York. Spandex stretchy pants.
I had to do things today.
Yeah. What do you got to do? You're an intern.
Just put on your replacement pants.
They're going to look good.
Yeah.
Because it'll show up a little worse.
Yeah, go put them on.
Go put them on.
And then swish hips. I want to see those pants on.
Yeah, you got to put them on.
All right. Well,
And I want to see him walking down the hallway in those
Down the
pants.
hallway.
I want a
with
lap
pissy
dance
pants.
with him wearing
Oh,
them.
nice. I want a lap dance now.
Jesus.
That's just disgusting.
It really is. Why do we do this?
Why?
Not a Monday morning.
We were trying to prove a point, and I think he actually redeemed himself. Yes, sir?
I would like to point out that this is water piss, which is completely different from beer piss.
That's true.
And
In what way?
He was gone for a very long time in the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
So my guess is he pissed himself, maybe even a little bit, and then tried to wash up, then coming up with the sink story as he's trying to wash himself.
Wash the piss off of his pants.
You
That was a good
yourself.
idea.
I'd like you to explain to me water piss and beer piss, the difference.
Well, that's simple. A beer piss you could feel like deep down in your gut, whereas a water piss, not so much. It just feels like you gotta take a leak. But a beer piss is fuller.
It's
and
a heavier piss.
It's a heavier piss, yeah. So
It's more hops and
it just
barley in
kinda
it.
Yeah.
Spreads.
That's great.
Can you prove this?
I'm Jim Cook. I take a beer
I'm not
piss.
gonna piss myself.
All right.
I think I proved my point. Okay.
Go put your pants on.
Go put your replacement pants on.
Do it in the. What are you doing
Not
here?
here.
Not here. I mean, you're gonna have to look. He's gonna have to walk out on newspapers, and then
Make a trail like
get
it's,
him. Yeah.
like it's
Number one thing is Get his pissy ass out of the studio.
and then open the curtain because I want to see him traipse down the hall in those fucking I Love New York fans.
Swivel hipsing.
Yeah, it's not gonna leak anymore.
It's like taking care of your granddad.
It really is.
I know.
Really
They can't molest Evan.
They're gonna wheel him down the hall.
Sitting on the things you like.
They're wheeling him out.
Wheeling him out to go to the bathroom. Let me go to Ian in Toledo as Evan leaves the studio.
Ian.
Hey, guys.
Good evening.
You have a what?
Run and Fez Spy report.
All right.
Fez Watley is already on the phone with management to rat out Opie for someone peeing in the studio again. See you.
Oh, to rat out.
Does Fezzy do that?
Fez ain't a rat.
What is he doing? What is he doing?
Fez ain't a rat. He wouldn't rat you out.
Yeah, plus it's not ratting. We do it on the radio.
Yeah.
They know.
How do you rat when we do it on the radio? Exactly. Shh. Everyone that heard that, shut up. Don't mention it.
Good thing they don't take the piss newspapers out of here. Just leave them here.
Why would they?
Yeah.
Not on my jacket.
Not his jacket.
Know what I love about what just happened?
Greg's jacket is
freaking
garbage pails against it. And
know what I love about what just happened? Evan peed his pants to prove that he didn't pee his pants.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant.
That is brilliant.
That should be the way all criminal justice is. Whenever you've been accused of committing a crime, the only way to disprove it is commit the crime.
Commit the crime, and then we compare and see and go, no, guess you didn't.
Everyone will be trying to get accused of rape.
So, Greg, what are we talking about on Red Eye tonight?
Maybe some subject matter.
Well, did any of you guys see that amazing taser of the naked guy at Coachella?
No.
How did I miss this?
Oh, motherfucker. Everyone told me to check it out, and I forgot.
I swear we're doing an entire A block on that because the thing that kills me, the thing that kills me about it is the fucking concert goers sitting there heckling the cops while they're just doing their job, and all they're trying to do is talk to this guy to stop, like to get his clothes on, and he won't put his clothes on. He's got the tiniest penis on the planet, and so the cops, these three cops are just going, just put your clothes on, and meanwhile all these smarmy kids are standing around going, the whole world is watching, man. And they're holding their cameras.
The audio is
horrendous.
Danny, can you try that?
That's all right.
Thanks.
And look how tiny his genital is. Is that just insane?
Wow, where are they?
What
Alaska?
a little dick.
But why would you run around naked if you're sporting that?
We got any sound?
You got to watch the crowd coming in and just these cops don't want to touch this guy.
Is there any sound?
Well, they said the audio sucks.
Pull it way down. We got to get something, maybe.
Yeah, he's just being obnoxious.
And then all the people start shaking his hands, congratulating him, giving him water, and the cops are just like, they don't want to be there. And then they put their camera phones in the cops' faces, and it's just wearing their Che Guevara shirts.
He's just great.
There's a typical cliched douchebag in a Che Guevara shirt, just going like this, shaking his head.
Oh, look, now he's
touching the police.
Now he's patting the cop on the shoulder really hard.
Yeah, he deserves whatever the cops give him now.
But when you see this, you really feel for the cops. These guys, they don't want to do this.
No.
It's like, just put your clothes on. The cops are being very reasonable.
Yeah. Well, wait till the tasing starts.
Look, I'm asking you to put your clothes on.
He's making a stand, man.
Now he's picking up a feather boa, and he's just playing with a feather boa.
That's a penis?
Is non-existent.
I feel huge.
How
they just threw his clothes to him.
One of the cops just put surgical gloves on, and he's got him by the arm now. And he's pretty much telling him again, look, put your clothes on.
When they put the gloves on, you know you're about to get fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the blood gloves.
There could be some blood. Now they're trying to get his hands behind his back.
They're not brutalizing him. They're standing there just gently telling him, put your hands behind your back.
He's now resisting.
He's resisting.
And not putting his arms behind his back.
They're not... They're not
Somebody's
fucking
telling him he looks beautiful.
Now it's just getting... Now the guy's resisting.
These people are all stoned, though. A bunch of folks.
Yeah, a bunch of... Man, the cops, man.
Yeah, it's like, dude.
Bullshit, man. This is just... Who's filming the fucking the people?
They actually said this is bullshit. All right, they got one arm behind the guy's back.
They're not fucking him up.
Yeah, it gets ugly, but it only gets ugly because he fights. And then everybody, all these young punks who are going to need a cop once in their lives,
right.
They're going to get pulled over, and I hope it's one of these guys.
He's resisting. Now he's resisting.
Now they're just tired of him. They're putting him on the ground.
Now you got to put him down.
Now they just had enough of it.
His leg is right on his testicles.
Head is in the ground now.
They're pulling his hair
They
back.
are tired of this fucking guy. I don't blame them.
This guy is resisting. Look at that little tiny weenie.
Jesus Christ.
He's not putting his arms behind his back.
So now you hear the crowd.
They're not beating him.
No.
He's totally
resisting. Oh, there you go.
Now he's reaching for the taser.
He's reaching for the
now
taser.
Look at everybody behind there is taking pictures, and these cops are just doing their job.
Turn around.
Oh, what fun.
Fucking asshole.
Oh, he just kneed him in the stomach.
Now he gets up.
Uh-oh.
Asshole. Good.
Tased naked.
I mean, that has got to hurt, but he doesn't. He still does not stop. And you know what? It bothers me. The crowd bothers me because the crowd is egging this poor guy on.
Yeah.
They're egging on this naked guy, and the naked guy's getting tased. All these people make me sick.
They are tasing the shit out of him.
I know. It's unbelievable.
He's still resisting.
And he's still resisting. Serious? I know. Listen to that lady.
His dick got bigger, actually. It's amazing.
It did. He's kind of getting hard from tasering.
This guy, he's got to be on something, man. There's no way.
Why is he still resisting? What's wrong with him?
Oh, God. Right to the back of the neck, he just tased him.
They're still tasing him.
This guy's all bald.
Ew. That's gonna be horrific. Kick him in the ball. I would kick him in the balls.
This guy has got to. I mean, he's got to live with this for the rest of his life. This is going to be on.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah, he will not be running. For
How the fuck
office.
is he still fighting though? What is he on if he keep fighting?
Got to be on something.
The taser.
He's also a big guy. I guess that's a lot of it too. It's like if you're.
Why the fuck are you still resisting?
Yeah,
he's fucked up.
Yeah, he's not cooperating.
Yeah, he's naked.
Now look at all these people with their little phone. There's this little chase shirt on.
Yeah. Fascist, man!
Oh, the white guy with the hipster fedora.
Each one of them.
What a bunch of douchebags these people are.
This is bullshit, man.
Yeah. I'm so going to blog about this when I get home.
Why are they panning the crowd? I want to see the naked guy with the cops.
Yeah,
there he is. Now he's complaining.
Yeah.
But
listen to this lady calling the cops assholes. She's like 17, 18 years old.
But here's the
Wait
option.
till she gets mugged.
The option is the cops could have put this guy down with a nightstick immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, they could have beat the piss out of him.
The reason why they use tasers is because to avoid brutality.
The whole world's watching.
Yeah, the whole world's watching. They watched police
do their job.
Completely use reasonable force to
totally
subdue
reasonable.
this guy.
By the way, brave revolutionaries, they're all just sitting there.
Yeah, exactly. Where's the riot?
If you really give a shit, why didn't you try to help the guy?
Exactly.
You fake revolutionaries.
Instead, they egged him on.
Right. They're all like in a circle, behaving.
And who would they call if naked fucking crazy guy walked up to one of their chicks and was like, groping her or something like that? They'd be like, hey, where's the cops? Where are the cops?
Exactly.
Help me, police.
If this guy was rubbing up against their girlfriend, they would have been the first one. Here, I got to ask you, how am I going to do that tonight on the show? I got to have something covered.
I'll tell you how.
Pixelation.
You pixelate something over it in a circle.
How about a normal-sized penis?
And you write... No, you put a little circle over it and you write tiny in the circle.
But you got to follow that thing around, man.
You need one pixel. That's all it is. One pixel.
You'll figure something out.
Easiest pixelation ever.
Yeah. Oh, we got Evan with his replacement pants, everybody.
Oh, great.
Evan with his replacement pants coming in the studio. They're making him...
Oh, here. His shirt is tied up.
Yeah. Look at the way he walks.
He walks with his swivel.
That's the way he really
thing.
walks.
Look at his jiggly belly because he used to be fat.
And why do they have to tie his T-shirt in a knot?
That's fantastic.
I guess because they wanted
Alex Bennett. Yeah, Alex Bennett.
I love this studio.
We did that for you, Alex.
Cranky old douche.
No shit. Every
beat it.
Ram.
You look horrific.
That is fantastic.
How do you have no cock bulge in those pants?
Were you at a concert recently?
It's really is the naked wizard.
That man's penis was an inch.
Yeah, that was nothing.
He might have been on mushrooms because they shrink you. Bob Levy did mushrooms, and Bob's got a big rig. And I have pictures of Bob's penis from Woodstock '94, and it's like a fucking. It looks like his fucking torso has a small nose. It's like a little button nose.
Yeah, that guy was really sporting nothing.
So where are we going to see this guy? He's got to come out of the, and be on Oprah and.
The police. I think they were out of hand.
I think he sobered up and realized that he was the douche in that situation. To be honest,
not really. He probably wouldn't have been at that concert. What concert was that?
That's Coachella.
Coachella, yeah.
Well, what kind of music they play?
just everything from alternative to metal and whatnot.
Oh, Movie Man says in the background you can hear a kid yell, "Your whole sick society!" Where's that clip? Motherfucker,
There's a girl, Abigail. We think she's in danger.
Oh, fuck. Have you ever heard these clips, Greg?
Quincy.
It's a Quincy episode.
Old episodes of Quincy.
With a punk rocker.
That's a great episode.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Classic.
And the music is so lame, and he just wants to go up and talk, and all of a sudden the whole auditorium is just quiet.
Yeah.
And they listen to an old coroner.
And lets the coroner, for some reason the coroner goes out, makes arrests. He's investigating crimes. Like, you're supposed to sit there as the creep you are and dig into dead people.
That was the response to the Chips. Do you remember the Chips punk rock episode? That came out like a year earlier.
Fantastic.
Here's the Quincy clips.
I like the Chips roller skating episode with all the... And now, ladies and gentlemen, Dan Haggerty. And Dan Haggerty is skating.
Here's Quincy.
You think we're all zombie killers?
You're the killers. Your whole sick society. That's who's guilty, man. We're just your lousy scapegoat.
Scapegoat.
How about
a scapegoat?
But Quincy gives the speech. It's the worst music.
Yeah.
He's like, go ahead, you can call me all the names you want.
All right,
it's like
douchebag.
Awful fucking.
Oh, speaking of awful.
Is that Bob?
He's coming down the
Wow.
hall.
Jesus.
Was Bob coming?
Is that our super agent?
Oh, no. I have a
Did you
show
know
to
that
do.
he was coming?
Hi, Bob.
What are you doing?
Oh, my God. You're sitting on Greg.
I know. This is what I wear tonight.
Greg.
This is what I
That's
wear.
Greg's jacket. Exactly. I love that jacket.
Greg,
hey, did you have to buy that from the guy in Poltergeist too? Hey, Bob, why doesn't Bob come in?
No.
No, I don't.
Why? Is there problems?
We're already having an average show. We don't
He's
need
not
a
allowed
bad
to come
show.
in. He has to be invited across the threshold. He can't just walk in.
Greg, I could show you something with the jacket to get the wrinkles out.
Oh, thank you. It's
No, for real.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
I'm not giving you my jacket.
You are a smart man.
Yeah. It's something I learned. I could get those wrinkles out in a
ball it
second.
up in
Why
tap
do I have
dance.
to take my pants off?
Fuck. All right, Evan's still standing there.
Yeah,
all
I want
day.
Evan to go out
Are we
and
done
flirt
with
with Bob. Can you go out and flirt with Bob, even? I want you to go out and bat your eyes at Bob.
Can we just have him do one big circle around this facility?
This is like a mall for Bob. He's just walking through looking for clients.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Yes, that's Sam
He
Roberts.
already ran into a group of ladies right outside the bathroom.
Really? You want to do one?
Did they like him?
One circle?
Yeah, they said they could tell what religion he was. I think that was.
You know what he's like? He's like one of the first inmates at Oz. You know?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like where they dress. All he needs is some lipstick.
Beecher.
Oh, and then he's just getting his ass branded. And, shit smeared on you.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do a lap.
All right, you do a lap. We got Greg Gutfeld from Red Eye. Ant's on tonight.
Yes.
It's a great show. It's one of the top DVR shows in America because it's on late.
Yeah, I believe so.
very late.
Yeah,
But people are
it's not
doing
my
this
choice.
shit.
Eastern.
Yeah.
Thursday's supposed to be good. I heard tonight's kind of a weak lineup, but Thursday's supposed to be really good.
Yeah.
Hey! What? Oh. Hush up! Oh, I'm on Thursdays. Why did I explain that? We all got it, Jim. Asshole I am.
You said it was a good show.
Hey, who's on Tuesday and Wednesday?
Oh, fantastic. Ben Stiller and J.J. Abrams.
There you go. There you go. Nice lineup.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Dice is stopping by today, too. As we go to break, we got Dice. Elvis Dice Clay. I think this is worth playing again.
You're hanging right, Greg?
More with Greg Gutfeld after the break.
For years, the Las Vegas Strip has played host to some of the world's best entertainers, from the Rat Pack to Tom Jones and Siegfried and Roy. Now set your sights on a new entertainment destination. Ladies and gentlemen, live from Convention Room A inside the Holiday Inn Express in Henderson, Nevada, the latest and greatest tribute to the King, Elvis Dice Clay.
She's a rider. Well, she made me love. Going on.
Decked out in an authentic polyester sequin jumpsuit, Elvis Dice Clay karate kicks his way through 25 years of solid gold Elvis Presley hits.
We'll do all your favorite songs, ladies and gentlemen. All 5,452 of them. I'm a steamroller, baby. Bring it up, baby. I'm gonna roll all over you.
Play the nickel slots and sing along with the best Elvis impersonator this side of the Mississippi.
You know, I came along when rock and roll music had no trend. I feel very lucky.
Enjoy dining at the free buffet while Elvis Dice Clay sings you a delicious melody. Seniors get in free with AARP membership card. You'll cream your granny panties at every show.
Jesus Christ, what a box. You can see the meat pocket right through her fucking panties. We'll try this one, man. For Dixieland.
The latest and greatest tribute to the king, Elvis Dice Clay. 8, 9:30, and 11, 7 nights a week. Live from Convention Room A at the Holiday Inn Express in Henderson, Nevada.
We're loving this new website. We talked about it about an hour ago. It's called Guess Her Muff. God, I love this site, Dan.
GuessHerMuff.blogspot.com.
So GuessHerMuff.blogspot.com.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's clothed girls. Girls, they're just wearing their clothing. And I guess you got to try to guess what their muff because there's a link you hit and it shows them naked. But there's just something very hot about seeing them with clothes on first and then completely naked.
It's very Girl Next Door.
Yes.
Very voyeuristic.
Which is way better.
Yeah.
The Girl Next Door is way better.
I swear I'm going to see somebody that I'm related to.
Yeah, it does because... God damn, she's got like Fred Flintstone stubble.
And I can't believe all these women know they're on the site. They can't not everyone. This is all
When was the last time you went to a website where it had Blogspot in the title?
These are all
Maybe it's
pictures,
under the radar until today.
These are all pictures that could be like just relatives on vacation at the beach until, you know, they're spread out. What a deceiving...
Dude, I was so in, right?
Dude.
I'll tell you when I wasn't in. And still sort of in, and then...
Nope. No, the second... Look at that. She has got the hairiest bush. Let me see the regular picture of her.
Looks like an aerial shot of the Adirondacks.
Never would have guessed that. Never would have guessed that. The Adirondacks.
Wow.
Wow, she really did have
had
a
everything growing in.
So did anybody catch the Obama speech at Notre Dame yesterday?
Oh, fuck you, Greg. The ruiner of everything fun.
A lot of controversy.
Yeah, was there?
A few hecklers were thrown out.
Catholics. Oh, my God.
All right, now we're...
Oh, come on. Fidel Castro.
1964.
Jesus.
Dr. Judy or whatever her name was.
Dr. Zayas.
The one who... Laura Schlesinger?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to say check out number 421. Now people are picking their best.
Requesting numbers.
Booby Man's good, too. I trust Booby Man from Brooklyn. He's saying go with 421. If 421 is really spectacular, then we'll move on to Obama's dumb speech.
You stay away from 421.
The host of Red Eye.
I didn't even see the speech.
Oh, really?
I thought Obama handled it well, though. I mean, I thought he made some... what he said was good.
Oh,
about
421.
Yeah.
The abortion issue.
I think it was Jim Norton was in one of those pictures.
I know.
Did you see that?
I saw that picture, too.
Yeah.
It looked like Jimmy.
Probably was. Who is the bitch I was with?
All right, we're getting to 421. 421. Is that 421?
Right there?
421.
All right, let's take a look at
Click on 421. This guy seems to really dig her.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
What's her box look like, Dan? I can't see from this angle.
Nothing wrong with her. Right there.
Right there.
That's fucking awful.
Does she have
What's wrong with her?
There's no lips on it.
Is there a little freckle?
Oh, Jimmy needs...
a little freckle?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy needs those big, beefy ones.
Looks like Jackie Chan is blinking. What the fuck is that? I like a nice fat one.
We could either do Obama's speech or the 25 most controversial
click on her.
movies ever.
Controversial movies sounds like fun.
Wait.
She looks drunk there.
See, this is evil. You can't stop looking at this stuff.
No, porno
It's not good. It'll just destroy... It prevents you from... It's like smoking pot in the morning. It's like you'll never get anything done.
Because there's always... you just one more. You just one more.
It can't hurt. It's another couple of seconds out of your life.
Yeah. It's rare that we find a really good new website.
Yeah,
no, it's not.
I mean, this is a terrific one.
Yeah.
It's not rare.
It's extremely simple, too. It's
Yeah,
it's very simple. It's clothed girl, nude girl. Move on to next one.
Okay.
Well, all right. Enough.
Yes.
Enough.
Hey, there's a Prego one.
Oh, please.
I don't want to see that.
429.
All these pictures are so normal, and then they...
Prego.
I hate Pregos.
We're just doing it for the goof. Got to end somewhere.
Naked.
Then we'll do the 25 most controversial movies ever. Here's Prego.
Movies. Did you just say boobies?
Boobies, yeah.
I just saw Eyes Without a Face yesterday. You ever see that movie?
I did not.
That's a great movie.
Man Without a Face with Mel Gibson really annoyed me.
Yes.
Here we go.
Shit.
Here we go, Preg.
They should have got a real guy without a face.
Here we go,
No.
Preg.
Oh, that's nice. She's got, what does she have?
Big giant areolas.
Lucky you, tattooed on her belly.
Right.
And she was in the process of moving. Like, why would you start posting that she's moving into a place?
Moving, pregnant, and what's she shoving up
And
her?
her name is on the back on that box. You could, well, you probably can't read the name.
What's she shoving up there, Dan?
It's something clear.
Something clear. Is it a glass?
No,
Is it a wine
I don't think
glass
so. I
stem
think
or
it's
something?
just a clear dildo.
All right, how about most controversial movies ever?
Now, what is the controversy based on?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I didn't feel like reading.
Oh, okay.
I'm think controversy.
I'm naming some. I think I might have a few.
Oh,
all right.
You do.
We'll go with the top 10. Screw the top 25.
Well, the top 25, I don't think I have top 10.
Here's Jimmy.
Wait, I want to play.
All right, let's
you
play.
don't write. You just.
I'm just jotting down the ones I think.
All right, you yell one out.
Clockwork Orange.
Yes.
Clockwork Orange.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I have that one.
That's very controversial.
Number 2.
The Accused.
The Accused. Controversial.
Clockwork's number 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a big one.
The Accused is not on the list.
Last Tango in Paris.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wait. Where? Well,
Last Tango in Paris has got to be
Very
like
controversial.
Number 9.
Birth of a Nation.
Number 7.
Not number 1, huh? Midnight Cowboy.
Tango and Cash.
Yes, the controversy was that it actually was a movie.
Midnight Cowboy's a good one.
Midnight Cowboy.
Midnight Cowboy.
Carnal Knowledge.
Well, hold on. Is Midnight Cowboy on there because it's rated X? No?
Nope.
Wasn't Carnal Knowledge also rated
Fritz
X?
the Cat.
Oh.
I remember that when I was growing up.
Those movies always frightened me. Porno cartoons as a kid confused me.
Patch of Blue.
Yeah.
A Patch of Blue.
Nope.
Really? About the interracial...
It's on my list.
Apocalypse Now.
No.
Okay.
Miley and Otis.
No.
The Defiant Ones.
No.
Wow.
Hey, where are you? Where are you at?
Well, I'm trying to think now. I'm getting thrown by
The Marielle Hemingway movie where there was lesbianism.
Lipstick?
No. What was the lesbian one where they're athletes and they have a thing?
I was going to say Breaking Away. Something.
That's Dennis Christopher.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Whatever happened to him?
Bonnie and Clyde.
He's in a movie called Fade to Black.
No Bonnie.
Where he was
Bonnie and Clyde, 21. You got to think more like commercial movies.
That's what I'm
These are all commercial movies. They're all huge movies.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you'll know when you...
Dirty Harry. Death Wish.
Death Wish. Slow down.
That's a good one.
No.
That's good.
You know what's great about Death Wish?
No.
Is
Do the
that
right thing.
You could never make that movie now because New York it's changed
Doesn't
so
look
much.
like that.
You can't have gangs that dress in different clothes.
Yeah.
They all dress like they were in Fame. All the old gang members from the 70s, they all had headbands, all of different races. That's not the way it is now.
No.
Gangs wear the same thing, and they're in different gangs depending on their nationality. You know, you have Irish gangs, Hispanic gangs.
And you can't just walk around seeing gangs.
Exactly.
Like, it just doesn't happen.
I know we're trying to move on, but there's 2 coming in. Kevin from his house. Jimmy would love number 395. And Jeff in Staten Island, a fantastic surprise on 337. You want to write those numbers down?
That is Jim Norton.
They're all looking at this website. They're not even listening to our show anymore. Do the right thing, yes, 22.
Okay, I got
a couple more guesses, and I'll quickly throw out the top 10 list for everybody.
Do the right thing.
Let's get number 1. Let's get
number one's got to be really obvious.
I can't believe it's not Birth of a Nation. What the fuck is more controversial?
Number 1
Don't say Gone with the Wind.
Deer Hunter. It's not number 1.
Wait, it's 12.
All right.
Number 1, let's get it.
All right.
Relatively newer movie.
Borat?
No.
I'm trying to go off.
Relatively new.
Well, I don't want to totally give how many years ago.
Might as well, if we're going to say it, might as well guess.
Juno? Because it's about an unwed chick.
Kids is one.
With a baby?
Kids is 23, Jimmy.
I never saw that movie.
Me neither. I just know the name.
Relatively new, not meaning it's more than a couple years ago.
All right, well, what's it from?
But not like from the fucking...
Dogma.
How about this? It's 2009. The movie was made.
Oh, the fucking...
No.
The Da Vinci Code is one?
Yeah, that's up there. It's 13.
Okay. Oh, Last Temptation of Christ.
Oh.
That has to be on the list.
Number 6, sorry.
No, then there's the other one.
Passion. The Passion.
Number 1.
Wow.
When you said Last Temptation, I'm like, it's got to be Passion.
Passion of the Christ was not the most controversial movie of all time.
Number 1, my friend.
Yes, it is. It's on the list, Jim.
No, but it's not the most because it was...
Who decided what was on the list anyway? Was it a poll or...
Apparently the Jews. It wasn't, though.
Crying Game did not make the list. What do we got, Dan? Anything good?
Well, if the list is from Entertainment Weekly, by the way. But I have the.
Let's see the girl.
Which one is
300? The 395 girl.
Which was 395? Hold on. Which one was it?
Skirt.
Is this the one for Jimmy or the nice surprise?
I think you said the surprise was 337.
Okay. All right. So this is for Jimmy then. I think.
This is 395.
It's got to be a dick.
There's something happening.
Oh, is she pissed?
Oh, you know, they figured you'd like the couch.
It's a meaty.
Yeah, it was all about where she was sitting.
I like the light blue pillow on the sofa.
Yeah, there's this.
Wait, what was the?
I don't know. She probably has a big pussy lips.
I thought she was
pissing.
And then this is what?
Well, I got to get to it, but 337 will be up next once I get.
And which one was that? A nice surprise?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Now I'm all confused by.
I think.
They don't listen.
Some of the listeners just think that something's going to go over really
well. Sometimes they hit it.
This is them thinking they're being
just like
clever.
our show. Who cares?
What the fuck?
They think they're being clever.
Sometimes the show stinks, and other times we're off for that day.
Did Bob bore you during the commercial break? Ugh, is he just atrocious?
It's awful.
See right there.
It was like talking to myself.
Yeah, it's just
without the interesting back and forth.
All right, here's 337.
And what was this?
Nice surprise.
It says the brunette. So,
all right, the brunette. All right,
we'll click her.
All right, here we go.
And get.
Oh, hello.
Oh, well, that's a little addition.
A dick up her butt.
Yeah, she's making that face like
I like
she's
she's
got that.
on top of a bunch of journals, medical journals.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that those are not published? Those are like hardcore archives.
She's on a slop. She's on like a dining room table.
Being pages all over the. I like how Greg just notices the background.
Yeah,
he's like there's a dick in her ass, and he's like, "Well, I believe that is
I believe that is the.
I believe she's pretty
Encyclopedia Britannica from
her clit is rubbing the Zagat's guide.
Zagat's. You want the top 10 or what?
Yes.
Most controversial movies ever. You got Baby Doll. Anybody?
I didn't see that one.
Nope. Anyone?
No.
Is that with
even
some
you?
old lady?
Wait a minute.
Betty Davis?
That was with what's her name as a kid.
I don't even.
Is that baby? Is that Betty Davis?
No, I think that was with
Baby Doll.
What the fuck's her name from Blue Lagoon?
Brooke Shields.
Brooke Shields.
Oh yeah.
Is that her? Brooke Shields.
I think you're right.
Like,
it was a Roman Polanski.
Yep.
Yeah.
Roman Polanski movie.
I think
that guy knew how to make a movie.
Yeah.
Sure did.
What is this one?
Well, I know her.
Oh, I'm just kind of browsing.
I know her.
I know her.
This website has completely shut down the internet.
Just very distracting.
Shut down the show. 10 is Baby Doll. 9, Last Tango in Paris.
Yep.
8, Natural Born Killers.
Oh, right, okay.
I love that movie.
See?
7, The Birth of a Nation. 6, The Last Temptation. We got that one. 5, JFK.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
4, Deep Throat.
Oh, porn. Come on.
3, a movie no one saw, Fahrenheit 9/11.
Yeah.
No one saw that.
Yeah.
2, Clockwork, and then 1, Passion. Other notables, The Warriors.
Warriors.
Again, another movie that can't be done.
Oh, no. They were all,
Why? Gangs were just like that in Yankee uniforms, rollerblades.
Basic
Idiotic.
Instinct in there.
No cops.
Caligula, none of us guessed
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's right.
Oh, God. Did you ever sit through that movie?
Caligula.
I love it. I love it.
It really is.
Great movie.
I love it when he
oddest
forces that guy to
thing.
drink and then he cuts his stomach.
Of course.
Yeah.
And then
So odd.
More
that
wine.
movie.
and 25 was Aladdin.
Aladdin? Oh.
Because of the dick on the cover?
No, because wasn't it an issue about like some kind of ethnic protest?
I don't know.
About how
I thought the cartoon
Arabs were-
Disney, Aladdin. That one?
Stephen S. makes a good point. Lolita. You ever see Lolita?
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You ever read Lolita?
Yeah, that's a great book.
You ever do radio 5 days a week with Lolita? Tee-hee.
Tee-hee. Yeah.
Lolita.
What does old Bobby want? Talk to him?
No, he just happened to be in the area for something. He's
Happen to be in the area. He lives in Los Angeles.
He's doing something here. Who knows? I think it's a living corpse convention.
Oh, shit.
Where he and other bodies that have risen from the dead fucking meander around a hall somewhere, and you get to throw fucking rotten tomatoes at them.
The best part
Hell is full. Agents will walk the earth.
The best part is he thinks he's interesting. Is he listening to this?
I don't know.
Which one? Who are you talking about? Do I have I met him?
Our super agent Bobby.
You wouldn't know it if you did.
He's like melatonin with shoes.
You'll know him.
You'd rather get skin cancer
when you see him.
You'll know when he goes, "Hi, I'm Bob," and you go. You can't help it.
You wake up 4 hours later, then you know you met Bob. Yeah. Oh, he's the worst.
Are you guys interested in the Aladdin controversy at all?
Yeah, I guess.
That's the one with the box, right?
Yeah, but I think it had to be more than just the box, no?
The American Arab Anti-Discrimination Committee balked at a lyric describing the film's Arabian setting as a land, quote, where they cut off your ear if they don't like your face.
Oh, yeah.
The studio dubbed out the lyric for subsequent releases.
What, they don't like the fact that that's too mild for what they actually do?
Exactly. They
cut off the whole head for fucking looking like a woman?
Just to be fair...
that's a better lyric, actually.
Yes, I like it. It's a toe tapper.
Just to be fair, Craig Sorelli from Scranton writes, what the fuck are you talking about? No one saw Fahrenheit 9/11? Seriously?
Made 100 million, I think.
How many? Oh, did it make 100 million? Then I apologize. There's no one I know that saw that. Did anyone in this room see that?
I went to the theater and saw it.
Who else?
I hate Michael Moore.
Oh, why?
Oh, wait, what am I thinking? I'm an asshole.
What are you thinking?
I saw that movie and it was huge.
What were you thinking?
All right.
9/11?
No, I was thinking the other one, the
World Trade Center?
United or what the fuck?
United
93.
Yeah,
United. I'm sorry.
That was a good movie, too.
Craig, I apologize. I saw Fahrenheit and I loved it.
First.
Oh.
Bummed me out.
That one.
Oh, shit. That would have been good if I saw her.
She was good.
Clothes on first.
That was a good surprise.
Girl.
You guys want a Russian treat? Check out 422.
Who's the special guest tonight, Greg? You always have a good interview.
Okay.
Ezra Levant. He's a Canadian author who was put before the Human Rights Tribunal in Canada.
For what?
For saying something that they disagreed with.
Those fucking assholes. What did he say?
I don't know.
Was it
I gotta
racial?
read the book. I have to read the book.
Look him up. I would love to see what that is, because Canada is fucking so annoying when it comes to the racial stuff or whatever. They really are. Them in England are terrible.
Yep.
But what about Mason Reese?
He looks good.
Yeah, we were talking about old Mason Reese
earlier. I met him about a couple months ago at a bar. He's a little guy. He has not grown. He has not grown.
Little Mason Reese. Boy, was he the hit of the little talk shows back then in the 70s. Yeah. Him and Rodney Allen Rippey.
Somebody's got to tell him the goatee doesn't hide the chin.
No. It does. You can't grow a goatee and then shave it right up to the chin, the double chin.
Yeah.
Oof.
I'm not afraid to sit on stuff where my feet are dangling either.
Yeah, I know, but that's a shoebox.
He is a tiny little guy.
How tall is he?
He's like this tall. I mean, I'm a short guy, and I was towering over.
You fucking bully him?
I loved it.
Punched him.
That looks like a doll. That doesn't even look real, that one.
It's better.
Danny just keeps trolling through these. How many fucking girls are on this site?
It's got to be 6, 7 girls.
Sorry, Craig. Some of them look so much better with their clothes on, and then others.
It's like real life.
Yeah, it is like real life. You see them, and then it's like the clothes come off, and you're like, oh gosh. All right.
Life's what happened when you're making other plans.
Oh, aren't you right, Jim?
We got one more to do before we send everyone home.
Yeah.
China sex theme park comes to abrupt end.
What happened?
China's first sexually explicit theme park was torn down before it even started after an outcry from officials.
Why?
Didn't they go for
China's
the permits
weird.
and everything beforehand?
Like that.
Yeah, how fun the cave would look.
They don't.
You know, it's going to be a bad ride when there's a big string hanging over the door.
Just throw red shit on you.
Closed for a week.
Got to go in through the back. Then the cave yells, ow. And then the park rolls over and says, get off me.
Got to go through the mud hole. They're like fucking third graders.
What could they possibly put in a sex theme park?
Loveland, set to open October in the southwestern city of
in the Xinjiang province of
Every city sounds like pots and pans falling.
Yes.
Silly.
I can't even attempt words that have a GQ combo.
They should never have that.
Featured exhibits on sexual history and how to workshops. A picture of the park entrance showed a signboard with the park's name straddled by a giant pair of women's legs topped by a red thong. Mm-hmm. But the plans left... Who wants to do the city name?
I'll do it.
All right, ready? But the plans left...
Trenton. That's wrong.
Say what city?
Red-faced. They ordered the park torn down over the weekend. Officials called the planned park vulgar, ill-minded, and misleading.
Why was it misleading?
I don't know.
It was a sex park, and there was no sex there.
There was no love.
That's misleading.
Well, you know what it is? They didn't like the penis thing that said you must be this big to ride because none of the Asians could get on the ride.
Dan, can you help me out? Adam in Vegas writes, hey, Ope, look at the feeders on number 283.
Come on, that's way past 283.
Oh, you're way past 283?
Come on.
How many are there?
You should have a search feature to be able to just punch a number in, huh?
Really?
Oh.
And then 248 is so bad.
I bet she's not. No. Should be a bonus picture on her. We have completely ground the show to a halt because you can't stop looking at nudity.
This is a great point, though, about like if you're going to wage war in a country, you drop porn first.
Yes.
And
everywhere.
Because it's like, how are these guys in a foxhole going to be able to pay
plan things and
you know?
Okay.
Look at that.
Let me see, Dan.
Hey, wait, I've seen her before.
But don't you think that like in the last 10 years there's been an explosion of porn? That's got to hurt the economy because everybody's watching it.
It hurts the economy except for Kleenex.
Dude, I saw her on that other link you gave me, and all the shit behind her wasn't blanked out. It had her name, address.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like postcards from home. She's in college or something.
Well, look her up.
Ooh. Well, Dan, what are you zipping by that one? Let's see her bag.
Yeah, look at that.
Jesus, you're zipping by, yeah.
You're zipping by.
Fucking slow down. I don't want to just see her naked. I want to see the legs way open.
She's had an appendectomy, apparently.
Yeah.
There's a website waiting to happen, just women with appendectomies.
Yeah, why not?
I'm sure it's out.
Open it up.
Yes. I love the hand there.
Yeah,
that's a bit of
nasty man hand on her.
Dude, that was my hand.
Well, these are nice girls.
That's a prom picture.
That's some regular chick that you pick up and you get her home and she looks like this.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
flat.
she's a little.
She got flat tits.
Yeah, and then she's a little hairy down there.
There's that word again. Tits.
She's awful.
Fun word.
Yeah.
Hate it. Oh, she's cute.
They're all
like.
This is so depressing. All these nice girls doing this. They don't have to do this.
Yes, they do.
No.
Yeah, they don't.
Just thigh highs and
This
garters.
breaks my heart. I grew up with sisters. I watch this. It makes
Let's
me.
hope we see one of them.
Why don't you give Greg your daughter rap that I heard on your little secret show?
That wasn't mine. It was talking about Travis.
Holy shit.
Me and Danny were talking about Travis's.
I tease Travis.
Oh, yeah, open the nerd. I want to see the nerd.
Soon to be daughter.
Someday, some guy is going to take Travis's daughter out. Jesus. And
Jenny talks about that all the
have
time.
sex with her.
For some
and Travis
reason.
gets a little upset about the thought of his little girl, who isn't even born yet, is going to be old enough where she's got, like, fingers inside her
it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Like a boy's fingers in her vagina.
Man.
You know what? You
finger,
got to
man.
cut those apron strings.
Oh, Uncle Paul.
I'll babysit for you. Pet the dog.
Pet the dog. Hey, why'd you click on her, Danny?
Why
You're
not?
wasting valuable time.
Can I ask a question? Boy found dead at playground. Why is this news for real?
Because
the fuck?
Maybe it was a murder.
It's tragic. It sucks.
Maybe he didn't fall off the monkey bars. Maybe it was
what is
murdered.
that? That's just to put a little fear in every fucking parent's fucking brain today. MSNBC.
Oh.
Found neighbors have raised $4,000 for a casket for boy's funeral.
Can't someone just donate a casket?
Yeah, really. Why come everyone's got to pay? Those fucking casket companies don't give a shit.
Off the subject, she has a nice vagina.
They're
like that meeting?
screaming 320. What number are we up to? Are we way past 320?
Yeah, man. I'm like down in the 150s.
That's crazy.
Oh, fuck. We
can't be
get
going
it.
all the way to 320.
We can't get to 320.
Yeah, like I said, I'm looking at the background. I like the little polka dot background. In
you're looking at the background.
I'm looking at the background going like, that's
Hey,
very
Travis.
thoughtful.
Travis,
shot.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
Greg Sorelli, who I apologize to from Scranton, writes, guys, why was Travis's pregnant wife holding a glass of wine in Ant's Twitter pic?
Because she was drinking a glass of wine. It's not a big deal.
That was grape juice.
Oh, all right.
She just wanted to seem like one of the
No,
guys.
you know what? Because a lot of people commented on that.
Here goes Travis.
Yeah, no, it's and it's all men, and I didn't know this either, but it is so perfectly acceptable to drink a glass of wine when you're pregnant.
Absolutely, absolutely. You can have it. I mean,
how they
people
get pregnant.
people overreact about that stuff, but I mean,
Yeah.
you could have at least. I think it's at least one glass a night, possibly 7 or 8.
You can.
Alcohol never affects the infant.
No, not at all.
Dr. Steve said that that's not a problem.
My mom smoked and drank
that's why
all
it's
through
good
her
to bring
pregnancy.
up.
Exactly.
That
was back in the 60s.
Oh, what our mothers were doing during their pregnancies? I don't even want
She was riding dirt bikes and,
yeah.
and parachuting and.
My mom smoked cigars and turned tricks.
Yeah, I know my mom was smoking cigarettes and drinking when I was pregnant. Yeah. And look, I'm fine. But Travis, yes, a lot of people commented on that. Tell them to go fuck themselves.
You know, I mean, it's mostly like a guy, like we don't know, you know, but like girls, they know that kind of stuff. You know, even our childbirth teacher, she was like, yeah, you know, go to sleep with a glass of wine if you can't sleep.
Yeah.
And
there you go. You had a chance to explain.
Some heroin is not a problem either.
No, you can do that.
Shoot up some heroin.
And have a bunch of cigarettes if you need to wake up.
Yeah.
30.
Crystal meth. Oh, well, that's a tit job, but it doesn't look that bad. I bet they feel very hard, though.
Horrendous.
Yeah.
Should we just go home now? Because the porn site...
Yeah, we're accomplishing nothing, as usual.
Yeah, plus there's some changes today. So.
That's cute.
Oh, Ron and Fez start at 11
Christ almighty,
today.
let's get the fuck out of here.
New schedule for 202. Ron and Fez start at 11
sharp.
So we keep the live programming going all the way till 3 o'clock.
that one.
It looks like Buzz.
No, she looks like she looks like Leonard Lawrence from Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, exactly.
Private Pile. Leonard talks to
with a vagina.
Leonard talks to his protruding vagina.
We got to go. Ant's on Red Eye tonight. Greg Gutfeld, it's always a pleasure. Next time you come in here, we'll talk like current events and stuff.
That's okay.
That'll be our promise we make to you, my friend. We love the Red Eye. You got to check it out.
Taser guy tonight.
3 a.m. on the East Coast, midnight on the West Coast.
Yeah,
it's a DVR show.
We'll spend the whole show looking at that website.
You should promote the DVRing of your show. That's the way to go, man. All right. Ron and Fez start in 15 minutes. Like I said, new programming changes, whatever. Schedule. See you tomorrow. Bye.